Oh yeah, what up, B?
Here it is, baby.
We are in the house.
Draft day.
Draft
day, baby. Draft day.
Let's go.
It's draft day, baby. Absolutely. Draft day. Can't wait.
Let's go.
In the words of my friend Bart Scott from the Jets back in the day, can't wait.
Can't wait, baby. Oh, I remember when that went down? That was one of the most legendary things still to this day. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Dude, he was a badass dude. He was on. He signed like a wrestling contract after football, and he was pretty good on TNA. So what's up, man? You ready to rock here?
I'm ready for round one, baby. I am ready for round one.
Oh yeah. All right. Perfect.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
we'll see how you guys will see how excited we get. And, our team's right here. I'm actually a big fan of the other team from New York. And between the two of us here, we got 40% of the top 10 picks.
The Jets got 4 and 10. The Giants got 5 and 7.
Everything I've seen is the G-men are going to take Charles Cross, I believe his name was.
Oh, the offensive tackle.
Yeah. And they were saying they could probably drop down a few spots and get him, but they really like him, so they want to stay there, and looks like they're probably going to use their first pick on him. Yeah,
I think the first overall pick to Jacksonville, everyone said it should be Aiden Hutchinson, defensive end out of Michigan. They need a lot of help. They could go any which way, and it wouldn't be a wrong way. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
When you need that much help. The second pick should be interesting with Detroit because they can go a few ways. They could either go Kayvon Thibodeau, the defensive end out of Oregon. They could go Malik Willis, the quarterback out of Liberty. They could go to hometown boy Sauce Gardner, my boy Sauce Gardner from Cincinnati, the cornerback. He's a great player. Ahmed Gardner, Sauce. Gotta love that sauce, baby.
Gotta love the sauce.
Gotta love the sauce, baby.
Who are you hoping the Jets take?
At 4, I think if Kayvon Thibodeau is there. But they said they might not take him. I don't know why. There's some things that they might not take him. I know they love Florida State defensive end Jermaine Johnson. They had him at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
And they love him. But I think 4 is way too high for him. I wouldn't mind seeing Sauce Gardner if he's there.
Yeah.
I'm at Sauce Gardner, the cornerback.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, it's kind of high for a corner, but this kid he's the legit real deal.
Who do you think's going number 1? Do you think it's going
to be Aiden Hutchinson from? It should be Aiden Hutchinson, the defensive end out of the edge out of Michigan.
So I looked through at who had the top 5 draft picks and what their needs were.
Yeah.
I actually when I saw Detroit was picking at 2, I think he's going to go to Detroit. Hutchinson.
No, I don't think he gets past Jacksonville. If Jacksonville doesn't take him, he'll definitely go to Detroit. If Jacksonville doesn't take him, I think he'll definitely go to Detroit. This draft is awesome. It's in Las Vegas, and they actually built the stage. It's on top of the water outside the Bellagio. My uncle and my uncle and a good friend of mine just happened to be in Vegas. They didn't even know the draft was there, and they're staying at the Bellagio. They're like 30 feet from the stage, bro. I showed you the picture, right?
Yeah, look great.
Yeah, they're like 30 feet from the stage. It's awesome.
It looks like something like that. That's probably it right there.
Yeah, it's on the water though.
Yeah, that's wicked cool.
Yeah, it's real cool.
It's probably one of those little float.
It's
Yeah, look at all those people. That looks awesome as hell, dude. Next year, maybe we'll be broadcasting live from the NFL draft.
That would be awesome. I'll tell you that much. If we make it that big and we're out broadcasting live from the NFL draft, you'll know we made it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now, looks like the actual draft begins in 19 minutes. So, we're going to be here filling your ears with our normal, shits and giggles, I like to say.
Shits and giggles.
Now, we got ESPN on, so if you guys are watching another channel and it sounds like we're not watching the same thing you are, it's probably because we're not. Don't start yelling at us.
Yeah, it's not. NFL Network also has it broadcasting. I just personally like the ESPN broadcast myself. Everyone's got their own choices, right? Life is full of choices, isn't it, Nick?
It is. The Statue of Liberty, it looks like she is out on stage addressing the crowd.
Jenny Arata. Oh, she's from Kiev, Ukraine. She's Ukrainian, so that war going on between Russia. Yeah. I haven't seen one from over there, Ukraine or Russia, that isn't pretty.
Hey, how you doing?
The Slavic women are beautiful.
So what does she do? We don't have the volume blaring because we don't want to get flagged.
We don't have no flags.
We had a beautiful WrestleMania night 1 stream.
We almost made it the whole night.
And
somebody wanted to hear Stone Cold's music.
But you figure they could have at least blacked out just the end. Nope, lost access to the whole video. Those people. I really couldn't believe it. They straight up.
That was a hit.
Zip, that was
yeah,
a
that
hit.
that was a hit for us. That was
I
a
had
hit.
a lot of-
Actually, we took another hit on Facebook today too. So.
Oh yeah, my personal account yet again. Thank you very much.
And the
Facebook,
and the BNN
the
page.
BNN page.
If you were looking for the
Take it down.
BNN page and it wasn't there, we had a little problem
They
with
have this
Facebook.
thing. So I do for a living. I manage other companies. Facebook's, their social medias. I have a lot of different. I'm logged into a lot of different pages. I have different credit cards hooked up in there for those companies that run ads. And yet again, Facebook. They always see when I add a new page. It's usually because I'm adding a new client. This time it was us, and they flagged everything. Yet again, I had to send them my identification. Nothing has changed since the other 3 times this year. So hopefully we're back up on Facebook within a day or so. I don't think it's taken them too long to get it done. The last couple times it's happened, I want to say maybe 3-4 days tops. So until then, we're just here on YouTube, and we got the B-Man's Facebook, where I know a lot of you guys are subscribed to, or you're friends with them, so you can get a lot of our updates there.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you're looking for the BNN page, you can't even search it right now. That's just the way it is. It's like it's gone, but it'll be back hopefully within a day or two. That will be a plus for us because we obviously need that. We use that to promote the show and promote everything we do on Facebook. I mean, we're also on Instagram and on Twitter as well. So you can hit us up on any one of those platforms. And before I forget, please subscribe to the channel.
I was just about to say it.
Please subscribe to the channel.
On Facebook and everything, you guys are out in full force. We have about 25% of the amount of subscribers on our YouTube as we do on our Facebook. Guys, we are really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal. Anyone who does YouTube, that's always your goal. You obviously want to be qualified for certain things on YouTube, and we love doing this. So we love to be able to support ourselves and the show and our families by doing this. So please, it doesn't cost anything. Go out, support.
Hey, everybody likes free. It's free,
That's
so
right.
just do it.
Subscribe, and then sometimes when you're on YouTube, you'll see us on there. Pop us on for a bit. We'll make you laugh.
Yeah, we'll try to entertain you, give you the best knowledge we have, and everything that we talk about. We try not to go into any show blind where we don't know what we're talking about, because a lot of people do that. I've clicked on quite a few videos and was like, "What is this person talking about?" We'll never try to do that to you. And if we're saying something that's wrong, hit us up and tell us, because I am not immune to criticism. I can take it. I can take constructive criticism. Thank you.
Now, and I'll be the first one to admit it, when it comes to the NFL, I don't really pay too much attention to the NFL.
This guy.
But I knew it would be a lot of fun to do a draft show. Me and him have fun, everything we do. So we're doing the draft show, baby.
It's the draft. I'm Bino and Nikki, kicking it live.
To BNN Media. See what I mean? We just like to have a lot of fun here, guys. All right, so filling out my top 5. So
what do you got, Nick? What do you got?
Let's see. I think Walker. After everything I saw, I think he goes to Jacksonville just because I just don't think they're.
Who do you think? Trayvon Walker?
Trayvon Walker. He's going.
There's a lot of talk about him, but the production's not there.
You don't think so?
If you look, he's only got like 9.5 sacks in his career in college. It's just not there. The production. I mean, he can do. He's a guy that I'll tell you this much.
Yeah.
He does a little bit of everything, and he does it good.
Yeah.
He's not going to stand out at one thing. So those guys are never going to be busts. Those are usually going to be solid players. But to take him number one overall,
okay.
You remember in basketball years ago, Joe Smith?
Yeah.
I
do remember Joe
The guy
Smith.
lasted forever, right?
He did.
But he was never a superstar.
And he went number 1, yeah.
But that's right. It's not sexy, is what I mean. It's not going to be a sexy pick. He's not going to put up like all these sacks, and you're not going to see that. But he will be, I believe he will be a solid NFL player.
So, and then I went with Hutchinson at Detroit.
Oh, yeah. If he's there, they're going to take
And I
him.
can never pronounce this last name right. Iquano.
Yeah, Ike Ekwonu.
I got him going to Houston.
I like him in Houston, too.
I got Gardner going to the
Jets?
To the Jets.
You got Sauce?
Yeah.
There's my man. Sauce. Now it's your Giants. What do you got? What do you got for your
I got
Giants?
Charles Cross going to the Giants.
At 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
At 5. And then
6 is Carolina. Carolina at 6 is tricky because they do need a quarterback, because they traded for Sam Darnold, and I think we all know that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is just not a good player. My Jets got a couple draft picks for him. Actually, we have a second rounder tomorrow night from Carolina, part of that package for Sam Darnold. You couldn't have made a better trade. I mean, no matter what Zach Wilson turns into, at least he's not Sam Darnold. And
Zach Wilson's pretty good, isn't he?
I think he's going to be very good. I mean, he was a rookie last year. The team wasn't too
Did
good.
he come out of LSU?
No, Zach Wilson came out of BYU.
BYU.
LSU was Joe Burrow.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Burrow's the man. Yeah, he's
I like
unbelievable.
Joe Burrow quite a bit.
Good. Look, got him to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I do.
That team should have never been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think Joe B will be back in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're going to win a Super Bowl, I think. I think sooner or later they're going to win a Super Bowl. I mean, they got there with almost nothing.
Yeah, and they actually competed too. Like
No, they did, and I think they gave up like the most sacks ever for a team that made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, the offensive line was terrible there in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, the offensive line was terrible. They gave up like the most sacks ever to make it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, so I was listening to, it was actually our local EEI today while I was driving around, and they were saying how that they really needed to take like an offensive lineman or two in the draft, and the other guy on the radio with this guy was like, "What, are you kidding me? Burrow's fine." And you're like, he's fine. Like, imagine if he had another second and a half. Like, look what he did with no line. He had a damn good season.
Yeah, he had a great season. Well, he got the receiver there, Jamar Chase, who was amazing. The kid out of LSU, that was his receiver at LSU. He had like the best rookie season I've ever seen for a wide receiver.
Now,
he's a great player.
I'm actually looking at this right here, and this is actually the first time I've seen this out of all the mock drafts and things I looked at.
Yeah.
But I love this because I love Alabama. Roll Tide. I'm a big fan of Nick Saban.
You gonna talk about Jamison Williams?
No, they got Evan Neal. The Giants taking Evan Neal with them.
Honestly, he's an offensive tackle. Evan Neal, Charles Cross. I think Evan Neal might be a better prospect. I was gonna say that. Evan Neal, don't get it. Evan Neal could go number 1 to Jacksonville. Because, like I said, they need everything, and but they just re-signed. They just franchise tagged their left tackle, so I don't know if they go Evan Neal because of that. I doubt they will. So that's why I believe it'll be Hutchinson the pick.
Okay, well, either way, I hope the Giants. I'm still not sold on our quarterback here.
They didn't pick up Danny Dimes' fifth-year option.
No, I know.
So they could be in the.
This is it for him. He's
but this isn't a quarterback draft. I can't see the Giants going after one of these quarterbacks.
Yeah, no,
whether it's Pickett out of Pittsburgh, Malik Willis out of Liberty.
He's no Eli Manning.
Well, you got a guy that won 2 Super Bowls. You can't compare anybody to that. I think Danny Dimes. It's not really fair.
I love that name.
It's not really fair because he was drafted 6 overall. He probably shouldn't have went that high. He went to a really bad Giants team. Nothing's really his fault. You can see the kid can play. So if he moves on and goes to a team that's a little closer to competing, I think Danny Dimes could be a decent player. I think he's better than Sam Darnold.
I think
he's better than Sam Darnold. What I've seen of him, he's athletic. Remember that run where he was almost tripping, and he's still long run a couple years ago. The kid's athletic. The problem with Danny Dimes is this, and you can check this out if you want, but he's fumbled so much. I think in his first 3 years, he fumbled the ball like 40 times.
In the game of football, someone who fumbles is the last thing you want on your team.
It's any turnovers. You can't survive it. You can't survive it. If you're constantly giving the ball to the other team, you're not. I don't care how good you are. You can't make up for it after a while.
Do you remember the movie? I was like 13 when it came out. The Program, the college football team. Like, it wound up getting taken out of theaters in some areas of the state because they said some scenes were just like.
I don't.
Too many college.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
So they had a running back in the movie. I forget his name. I want to say they called him like Juice or something.
Of course. What running back? That's like the most popular running back nickname, Juice. Hey, call him Juice. It's so original, right? Call him Juice.
He had a fumble problem. So throughout the whole movie, the coach told him in the beginning, "You take that with you everywhere you go. That ball, football." And he told everybody else on the team, "You see him anywhere on campus, you try to strip that ball." And the kid wound up learning how not to fumble, but he got in a couple rumbles on campus over that football, one in the cafeteria, and I thought that was cool. That's something that they should do in the NFL. A rookie.
What's funny is there was a really good running back, and the Seattle Seahawks had drafted him. I'm going back 20 years. Amon Green. And, Amon Green, but he was fumbling like crazy. So Seattle traded him to Green Bay.
I was going to say, didn't he go to Green Bay?
Well, Green Bay figured out he can't switch the ball from one hand to the other, so keep it in one hand. Don't try to switch it when you're running. He didn't fumble no more. He ended up being a Pro Bowl running back. Yeah, some guys he couldn't switch the ball from one hand to, if you go on a straight arm, you switch it to his left or whatever. No, so just keep it in one arm. Not try to. And he stopped fumbling because he was traded away. Yeah, Seattle traded him away because he had a fumbling problem.
I didn't even know he started in Seattle. I remember him being associated with Green Bay.
Yeah, his best years were in Green Bay.
He stayed there for a little while too.
He did, and he was a Pro Bowler for Green Bay.
Yeah,
he was a Pro Bowler.
Pretty good.
He might have won a rushing title. I'm pretty sure he might have won a rushing title. You could look that up. I don't know.
Let's look that up.
Amon Green. He might have won a rushing title.
Amon Green.
We got 8 minutes to go to the draft. I'm pretty juiced up. This is one of my favorite days. I love draft day. I love the NFL draft. Actually, great movie. Kevin Costner, Draft Day. Who was running the Cleveland Browns.
I've never seen that.
Oh, great movie. You got to watch it, Nick. Great movie.
I didn't even know something like that was out.
He was running the Browns. Oh, it was a great movie. Great. He trades away these picks. He gets the picks back. It still gets the 3 players he wanted. And Oh, it's a great movie. Great. Draft Day, Kevin Costner.
Have you? I actually didn't know about this. I just started seeing ads for it. Have you watched any of the special on the ESPN app about Tom Brady, the 4-part documentary?
No, I have not.
It actually looks really good.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not interested in anything Tom Brady.
Yeah, I know you're not.
I'm not at all.
And
I have
this
better
right
things
here-
to do. I tell you what, I did watch though.
What did you
It's
watch?
on Peacock. I watched it. They got a big special, same type of thing on Joe Montana.
Really?
From when he was a kid and everything. Oh yeah, Joe Cool. Who's better than that guy?
Yeah, dude, Joe Cool was the man.
Right? Even if you were not a Niner
remember
fan,
being
Montana
so-
was the guy. You know what I
remember
mean?
being so mad. Wow. Even though Steve Young was good, I was so mad when they traded Joe.
Well, Joe, they made the choice. You know what you're
They
gonna do.
did. And I know Steve got him 1 or 2 more rings too.
One ring.
One ring, yeah.
One ring, yeah.
And then, did he lose in the Super? Oh no, he
No.
lost in the conference championship
Yeah.
to the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, he killed the Chargers. They destroyed the Chargers.
Ahmad Green did not win the rushing title.
But he had a lot of yards though for Green Bay, right?
He had a ton of yards for Green Bay.
Was he a Pro Bowler there though?
Yeah, he was.
He was a Pro Bowler,
let me
okay.
see, he was Pro Bowler multi-team times, 4-time Pro Bowler, 01 through 04.
Oh, Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yards.
21 years ago. See, I told you a long time
he
ago.
had 10,000 rushing.
I got to
yards.
tell you though, that does not seem like 21 years ago, does it?
No, it doesn't, dude. Wow.
Does it seem like 21 years ago to you?
No, he almost had a 10,000.
I mean,
rushing yards.
when did we meet? 2000? That's 22 years ago.
No, I met you
2000.
The 2003 baseball
No,
season.
no.
Yes, because I still wasn't 21.
No, I met you when I dated that girl, and that was in 2000.
Oh, that's right. But we didn't really start hanging out until we have known each other for that long. But it
Yeah.
was the year.
No, we didn't
the
hang out,
03
but I'm
ALCS,
talking about
me and you got really
I'm talking
really
about when
close.
we met.
Yeah, we've known each other for like 20. It was like 2 or 3 years before.
Yes, it was like
so
2000.
2000.
Yeah,
Maybe
22
even
years.
Like 98,
Yeah,
99.
yeah.
But yeah, me and you really started getting into the 03 ALCS. Red
Yeah, the
Sox
Wakefield,
Yankees.
the home run. Yeah,
That was when me and you became really close.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just
Watched a lot of games and
watched
stuff.
a lot of games.
Yeah, we did. We did.
I'm trying to remember back if we.
That's
watched
when I was
the
over the.
Super
That was
Bowl
over. I
together.
was over the X pub.
Oh yeah, the pub.
Pub.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Bowl.
I don't know if I ever watched the Super Bowl there.
Mm.
I watched the Giants break the perfect season in the clinker.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were away for that one.
Me and one other.
You were on
Giant-
vacation for that
Oh
one.
yeah, me and one other Giant. I saw Peyton Manning win the Super Bowl the year before in the clink too. Oh, that was during the long stretch. That was rough. Saw the Sox win the World Series in there.
Oh, it was all 07.
07, yeah.
Oh, 07.
Yeah, saw quite a bit in there.
Um,
You know, it was weird. They showed the Floyd the WrestleMania. I was like, what? Why is this on? Like we used to come out. I used to get to come out of my cell at night because we were like pod workers.
yeah, yeah.
So I was a Saturday night, and we used to watch Saturday Night Live every Saturday night, and it wasn't on. They put on like a live special replay of WrestleMania. It was the one where Floyd Mayweather fought the Big Show.
Oh, really?
And I was pumped, dude. I was like, I had to see WrestleMania in here.
Oh, that's cool.
It was kinda
That's
cool,
cool.
yeah.
I mean, listen, I got to tell you, if you're in a joint, anything you get to watch, you're gonna watch.
Oh, check this out.
Anything you get to
Speaking
watch,
of
you're
that,
gonna
right?
watch.
We had the cop who was in charge of our unit, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, each unit's assigned like an officer that's in charge of it or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So we had this guy. He was anal about passing weekly inspections. They used to wake us up every Friday, like 8 o'clock in the morning, to inspect ourselves, right?
Yeah.
The unit gets a score as long as it's X amount of points. You know, the unit commander, like, oh, bravo, they blow smoke up his ass.
Yeah.
But that was his thing. Unit's got to look good for the captain.
Well, everybody got a thing, right?
So what he used to do, though, as long as we passed, he would bring in like bootleg DVDs, movies that were out in the theaters, and he'd show them to us.
Oh, the ones you buy 5 for $20 at the bodega,
You know.
right? The 5 for
Yeah.
20s at the bodega with the
Now, he did this
camcorder.
He did this for months, right?
Yeah.
And we thought it was so cool. He was hooking us up. Like we literally saw so many movies when they were out in theaters.
Imagine it's illegal pirating, and the CO
So-
of a prison is bringing them in so you can watch them.
Another convict, another fucking
Snitched him out.
felon,
Snitched him out.
didn't like the movie he played.
Snitched him out.
So he went and told on him.
What a piece of shit.
Like, yeah, like really, you're gonna. and
How popular was that guy in the pod afterwards?
Oh, we tell you, he had to beat it. We don't play that.
He had to
shit.
move?
He had to go.
He had to move?
He had to fucking go.
He had to
There's
move?
room in the box for you.
He had to move.
Fuck out of here. But yeah,
Imagine
I
that.
couldn't believe that. Like he was. We saw like
Always one guy. Always,
Transformers,
hey,
like-
always one guy to ruin it for everybody, right?
Oh, dude, that's it. And it was, of course, it was the prick nobody liked. Like,
That one's never going to be the guy that everyone likes.
hey, I'm not popular anyway.
Because you know why? Because the guy that everyone likes wouldn't do something like that.
And I'm
How
not
about
sure,
How about you don't like the movie? Go back in your cell and go to sleep.
Seriously, like go up and say, hey, you think you could bring this in? Like
Yeah.
you used to let us do that. Like,
Yeah.
you fucking prick.
Imagine that.
Oh, I got some stories from. Maybe we'll do like stories
terrible.
from the Clink on the channel.
I'm not gonna give you no stories from that.
Oh, I got plenty of stories.
Some things in life you want to forget, Nick.
Yeah, I'm an open book. It's all right.
I know you are.
But yeah, it was just crazy, man. That was one of the most screwed up things I remember, and it was like you're snitching on a cop. Like imagine that you're snitching on a cop in jail.
Well, you ain't making too many friends like that.
No.
You know. Then let me guess. The cop didn't even get in trouble.
No, he did actually get in trouble. Like I want to say they took him out of our unit and everything. That was like they moved him to the kitchen. And that was a punishment because instead of having to be there at 9 a.m, he had to be there at 4 because breakfast. Has to be
I got to prep everything.
They fucked with him a little. Yeah, it's like you said. It really is like pirating. You know.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't like a popular cop to them to begin with.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't. He didn't go out golfing.
So he was more an inmate guy.
So yeah, when
he was tighter with the inmates than with the other screws.
That's why he hooked us up. And like when
he's a good guy. He's a street guy. Yeah, good guy.
When he didn't think something was right, he would say. Like,
he'd go against it. Hey, that ain't right. Yeah.
And they stuck it to him. Like it was so fucked up.
Yeah, it's never popular to be that guy because when you're in an environment like that, because most of them people, not all of them, because I have plenty of friends that are cops that are solid as a rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They can leave that job
bar.
when they're done. It's a job, but some people live it, and some people are. Not everybody's like that. If you're a normal guy, you don't fit around with people like that.
Yeah. But yeah, there were a couple cops. Like there was guys that I knew from outside.
I have plenty. Listen, I got family that were. I got family that were cops. Believe me, if you ever hung out with them, you never knew they were cops.
No, right. That's what I mean. Like, there was a couple guys. Like I remember, I was in the hall, and there was like a cop like came in. It was shift change, and he's doing his round. And I'm looking through my window, and he's like looking on through the window on my cell, and I was.
That the guy knew me?
No, he didn't know you.
What was the guy that knew me?
Oh, I don't want to put his name out here.
You don't got to put his name out there. Just tell the story. How the guy knew me.
Oh, so I had this guy. He was a good guy. CO worked my unit. He was on the morning shift. He used to come in. I want to say it was like 8.
Imagine the guy breaks his balls. Listen to this one.
This fucking guy comes like you can pop the inmate's door from like your station, but they also had a set of keys that opened any door, emergencies, whatever. So and he did this more than one time. He would come wake me up, Nikki. I was at the pub with B last night. Let me tell you, they were going down smooth. like get out of here.
I'm in a joint locked up.
I'm sleeping.
I'm in a joint locked up. You're telling me about you guys out boozing.
He used to come bust my. He was one of the good ones. He was a really good.
You get
guy.
him. You get good guys. Yeah. You get good guys.
But yeah, he
not everybody. Listen, that's it. Not everybody's a prick. I see people. Oh, fuck the cops. Why are you gonna say that for? Not every cop's an asshole.
Doing their job.
Not every cop's an asshole. You get bigger, good and better, no matter what.
Oh yeah, of course.
Is every pizza guy a good guy?
No.
No, you meet a pizza guy as an asshole, right?
Every teacher a good teacher?
Absolutely not.
Look how many get arrested for beating your children.
Whatever, man. It's good and bad in life. I don't ever get like that. But we're ready to kick this off here.
Trap time, baby!
We're ready to kick this off here.
Sorry, I'm a little fired up.
He's not as fired up as I am. Don't let him get and fool you.
If this was like the baseball draft, I probably would be super.
Yeah, baseball, he'd be all in it.
But I'm excited, dude.
Real quick before the draft starts. AL East, who's in first place? Oh, that'd be the Yanks.
I think it is the New York Yankees.
You guys are like 4 games under 500.
There are like 104. Excuse me.
Red Sox are like 4 games under 500. They look terrible.
It happens.
I just want to throw that out there,
So we got Cora.
I just want to tell you.
We got Cora. He'll start stealing signs again, and talk about a bum.
I just want
ban for life. That chooch.
I can't believe they hired him back.
I can't believe he's even allowed to coach. Like.
No. I mean,
listen, Pete Rose.
I can see that they allow him to coach, but I can't believe that they actually hired a guy for a year just to bring this guy back. That was all set up. They only brought that guy for 1 year.
Total garbage. Pete Rose can't be in the Baseball Hall of Fame because he bet on baseball.
Well, because
he didn't bet on his teams.
Well, no. Listen.
He didn't change the outcome.
No. You see, this is where everyone's wrong. Bud Selig lied to him and said, "If you admit what you did betting on your team, I'll let you in." He admitted. He bet on his team. He admitted it.
So
that's why he'll never get in. Bud Selig got him to admit it, but with a piece of shit move. Obviously,
he wasn't out there.
He didn't bet on him to. He bet on him to. He bet on his team to win. He said. He bet on his team to win. He said.
He didn't go in and make changes where you put a weaker guy.
No, I'm talking about Bud Selig is a piece of shit.
Bud Selig was always a piece
of shit. If you admit this, then we'll put you in.
Like Pete Rose never changed the outcome of games.
Exactly. He bet on his team to win.
Literally, listen, I'm a diehard Red Sox.
He changed the outcome of games, yeah.
He literally stole that 2018 World
Series. But
Series.
he didn't come up with it, though. It all started in Houston.
No, I thought
He was the bench coach. See, that's where he learned it. That's where he
Like,
learned it.
and that's why the other one got suspended too.
Yeah.
I was always under the impression that Cora.
You know,
was
the
the
Yankees
one
were
who
doing it too. You
created-
know, Yankees were doing it too.
Yeah,
You know.
there was quite a few teams doing it.
Well, it's like anything. They see it works for one person. Everyone's gonna it's copycat. Everything's a copycat.
They might not even have known each other were doing it. They could have been something.
They all do
similar.
it. They all do it. But these guys were going a little far with
what do you
video.
think this
What
year
was
with
it with the Red Sox with the Apple Watches? Yeah.
And they were drumming on the
The trash cans.
What do you think of the? Have you seen the new digital things? The pitchers, catchers, and three fielders.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick. I really haven't watched any baseball.
So
It's so early. I won't get into it till midsummer. That's when I really start watching.
yeah, dude, I love like late August nights. You sit down. There's a game on. So the catcher, the pitcher, and three fielders now. They have this thing right here.
Yeah.
And they also get an earpiece. When the catcher sends the signal to the pitcher, what he's throwing, it alerts the fielders if it's going to be outside or whatever. So
Wow. Technology, huh?
it's like, and when I first saw it, I was like, and it's like a huge. It looks like the
You know-
things the quarterbacks wear.
Yeah.
But it's got buttons on it. They
Oh, okay.
communicate with each other on it.
You know what I'm a proponent of?
What are you a proponent of?
I really would like to see him do it. The automatic umpire. I think these guys make too many bad calls.
Oh my God.
For balls and strikes. You know
So
what I
I
mean?
was
It's a
watching
ball
the
or
Red
it's a
Sox
strike.
game today.
It's a ball or it's a strike. These guys are idiots, man.
During the Sox
Every
game
pitcher,
today.
it's a different zone for different
Did you
pitches.
see Schwarber got thrown out the other night? He chucked his bat. Like, that umpire had a really bad game. He missed a ton of calls according to reports. And I was watching the Red Sox today, and the guy threw a pitch, and it was like an awful call. And Eckersley was like, "Oh my God, he's really having a bad day today." The crowd was booing him. Like, the umps have just been off all year.
You know, they say it's human nature, but let me tell you something. It is human nature, but it shouldn't be because there's so much money involved. Whether it's the owners paying the guys, the gambling, it's so much money involved that these guys should not be allowed to have a different strike zone, isn't it? It should be something where a ball's a ball, a strike's a strike.
Now, what if we're in Game 7 of the World Series?
Yeah,
Full count, bases loaded, down by 2.
yeah.
Guy throws a ball, but someone's hacked into the system and calls it a strike.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, you're thinking some crazy
You
shit.
never know, dude. And then
Yeah, I guess,
it could
yeah.
be like a whole other Black Sox like incident. Like,
Yeah.
did it happen? Did it not happen?
You know, the sad thing, people would try to do it probably. So
People would try to do it.
You know?
People really would.
absolutely, they would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're-
If there's a way to listen, if there's any way possible in life at anything to cheat, people are going to do it,
I
or they're going
agree
to
with
try
you.
to do it.
I
No
agree with you.
way in hell they're not going to try to do it.
Now, as you can see, this is sponsored by Corona, and I think when we get back from this commercial break, it's pick time, baby.
I think it. Well,
not a
they,
big
they,
time.
they draw stuff out
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
going to talk to us like for 20 minutes, like we've been talking to you guys.
Yeah, so we keep you entertained. We keep you talking.
Flex our muscles until.
I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, I'm wondering about the Debo Samuel trade. I'm wondering if the San Francisco trades him.
So,
Did you hear anything about that?
I did not. Yes or no? I did not hear anything. Oh, actually, yes, I did. I want to say they had a trade. They were ready to trade him. I want to say that I think there was a trade in place for him.
Yeah, but I didn't hear there was a trade in play. It's a tough thing to do because you got to trade a lot of picks, or whatever, to get him, and then you got to extend him, and he wants to be one of the top paid guys, and it's a big thing. Does it say anything?
Jets include Elijah Moore in deal for Debo Samuel.
No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
You don't think so?
No, they're not going to do that. They just drafted Elijah Moore last year. They're not going to do that.
Okay.
That hurts their team more than helps it.
That was the first thing that popped up. That's a Sports Illustrated article.
Yeah, no, I heard that too, but it's not true. That already got debunked. They said they're not going to do that.
So,
But
I was waiting to see
watch them do it, right?
what was going to happen today. Here we are. The NFL draft's about to kick off.
It is.
Baker Mayfield is still on the Cleveland Browns.
And what I tell you earlier about that.
He's going to stay there. They're going to cut him.
And then someone will sign him.
Yes.
No one's going to trade for a guy they know is going to get cut. You understand?
remember-
Nobody wants him bad enough to say,
No,
I can't. You know, okay, if it's a guy that you think, I really want him, but if he gets released, he can sign anywhere. I better trade for him. But nobody wants him bad
Indy
enough like
guy,
that.
I
Nobody
don't know.
cares.
The
So,
only place I could see him playing is San Francisco.
No.
I'm sorry, Seattle. Not
no,
San
I told you
Francisco.
earlier, I think I could see him going to Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's right.
I could see him going to Pittsburgh.
And he seems like one of those work hard.
And
like,
what better
the
to stick
fans
at what better to stick at the Cleveland and go to Pittsburgh?
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's like a Johnny Damon move to the Browns.
Yeah,
move
Pittsburgh
right
and Cleveland,
there.
they hate each other.
Look at these people. Oh, here he comes, Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell can't stand it. Look at this guy.
You know, Goodell makes about $30 million a year.
All right, here we go.
Here we
What
go.
do we got?
Let's get some.
I'm saying it. Trayvon Walker.
I'm gonna go with Hutchinson. I'm gonna stay with. Can you hear it?
Oh yeah, big Hutch. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
Turn it a little bit so maybe people can hear it. I don't want to get thrown off of here though.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we can hear it.
Yeah.
Here we go, Las Vegas 2022.
You're saying it's Trayvon Walker, huh? I'm staying with Hutch.
Big Hutch. That'll screw up my whole top 5 right there.
Well, listen, they don't care about your top 5.
What did he bring his kid and his kids?
Don't you remember yesterday?
Look at this Bill Cowher.
Don't you remember yesterday? I did a whole top 10 mock draft and they got screwed by one thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they said it wasn't going to happen.
Oh, look at these ladies. They're partying like, my team's got a good pick.
I can't wait to go to Vegas.
She's looking for a good pick.
Marcus Allen was great.
No
one better at the goal line.
He was damn good. Look at these guys. I love it. They eat up the draft.
They're all Raiders. That's because they're in Vegas. Derek Carr. Who's that? Devontae Adams? No.
Derek Carr.
No, that's not Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams got dreads, doesn't he?
Could have cut him off. Come on, Goodell. Get to it.
Goodell. Roger Goodell.
If you guys can't tell, I am not a fan of this Chooch burger. Come on, Goodell. Spit it out.
Goodell. I like how you call him Goodell.
Yeah.
That's so cute. That's so cute. Goodell.
Goodell, all right.
He's a Goodell.
He's trying to suspend. He's trying to target. He's trying to punish he's thinking in his head right now, what can I do to screw Tom Brady? Can I push the Bucks back?
I don't know. Everyone says, what can I do to screw Tom Brady?
No, I know.
They got away with more shit than anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. They never got screwed. They cheated more than anybody.
I don't know. Like, Brady was, I don't know. Like, I agree with...
Who's that, Ice Cube?
The Cube is in the house!
Big Raider fan, right?
It's funny, 30 years ago, this guy was screaming, F the police, and the FBI...
Sell out.
The FBI was sending letters to their record label telling them to tone it down.
Wow, he's a midget, huh?
Yeah, he don't be hitting the gym.
No, I mean short. Ice Cube, what's he,
Get your weight
like,
up,
5'6"?
Cube. Wow, I'm surprised he's still
What's his name, like Orion or something? O'Reilly? What the fuck?
Ice Cube O'Reilly.
No, what's his first name? He's got a weird first name. O'Sullivan or something? O'Shea? O'Shea. I think it's O'Shea. Did I say O'Reilly? It sounds like an Irishman's name.
That's Ice Cube, right?
Yeah. He's got O'Shea, I think is his first name. He's got like an Irish name.
O'Shea Jackson.
I told you. What did I say, O'Reilly?
O'Reilly.
That's the auto parts. The auto parts.
Jackson.
O'Reilly.
Auto parts.
Don't do that. Unless you want to pay us.
Bro, I hit that.
We will advertise for you if you want to pay us, O'Reilly Auto
Yeah,
Parts.
we don't ask for much.
A couple bucks.
Yeah, 7,000 or 8,000 an episode.
Derek Carr, here's a guy. He needs to step it up.
Does he get to make the first pick for Jacksonville?
No. It's just only because it's in Las Vegas.
You
think he steps it up with Devontae Adams now?
No.
I think so. They played together at Fresno State.
I got to say, his first couple of years, he did have a couple good seasons.
He had a real good season. So he hurt his back that year. Yeah, he was good. Here we go. Oh, they're on the clock. Yeah, so you got to wait. What is it, 5 minutes now? It's only 5 minutes, right?
5 minutos.
5 minutos.
In between picks.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, there'll probably be a lot of those, seeing it's the NFL.
Yeah. No, it's 10 minutes. Wow, it's 10 minutes between picks.
Come on. They've been thinking about this for a
year
now.
They're going to drag this one. The first pick, exactly, right? The first pick, you should already know. Usually, sometimes they already have them signed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Like when Vince Young was picked, he was already signed.
Yeah, I remember there was 1 or 2 years. It was like 2 years.
Yeah, there was no doubt the guy was getting picked.
There was like 3 or
There was no doubt who the number one pick was. Like last year. I think last year with Trevor Lawrence. They already had him signed. They already had him signed. I want to say there
was 1 year the number 1 and 2 pick pretty much had a contract signed.
Yeah, if you really know who you want, yeah, absolutely.
Notable offseason trades. Yeah, what do you think about Matthew Ryan going to the Colts?
It's a good pickup for the Colts.
They
needed a quarterback. He's a veteran. That team's ready to win. You know what I mean? And Atlanta's not. And that's like, the funny thing is Atlanta has the 8th pick in the draft. And they're like, oh, Atlanta needs a wide receiver. I said Atlanta needs a lot more than a wide receiver. Why would they pick a wide receiver?
You know what I was thinking too? I don't know why they would pick a wide receiver. I think they need.
They need so much help,
including a quarterback.
No, they got Mariota. They signed Mariota.
They got Magic Marcus.
Yeah, they got Mariota. They signed Mariota. Mariota is not a very good quarterback.
Oh, he was great when he was an Oregon Duck.
His first couple years in the NFL, the guy didn't turn the ball over in the red zone. That's what he did. but he was never going to win you anything. He's a manager. He's like a game manager
in the red zone because he was handing the ball off to Derrick Henry.
He's a game manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not going to win you anything.
But I can tell you right now, that's why he didn't fumble in the red zone.
That's true. No. I'm going to tell you, he had like 32 touchdowns to no interceptions, passing.
Wow.
No, he just didn't turn it over, bro, in the red zone.
Wow.
He just didn't turn it over.
He was phenomenal in college.
He was great in college. That was Skip Kelly, right? Was the coach there? Then Skip Kelly went to the Eagles and ruined it.
Yes.
Traded everybody away, right?
Yeah, he had like
Shady McCoy.
He
got rid of
7 running backs.
He got rid of Shady. He got rid of Shady McCoy and all these guys.
Yeah. He had like a wide receiver playing quarterback.
Yeah. It was a joke.
3 running backs lined up at wide receiver.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Dude,
there he is, Hutchinson. This is
that
Hutchinson.
offense though at Oregon, that offense was no joke.
Yeah.
Did he win a national title?
I don't believe so. They made the playoff. I don't think they won anything. This is Aiden Hutchinson. This kid is very good. Watch him off the ball. At the line. Boom. Holds the point. You can't ask for more. Held the point.
Yeah.
So someone come in and make the tackle. That's it. You know, people don't realize when a guy's good, the little things they do, you know? Boom. Look at that. You know what I mean? You make it to the ball carrier. Off the edge. Oh, he blew right by him. Right on the inside. That's a nice. He did. That was a nice twitch inside. It was beautiful. He's got to be the pick. You still going to go with Walker?
I think so. Yeah.
Like I said, Walker's going to be a very solid NFL player. He will never be a bust. You know what I mean? I can't see him being number 1, but he's a good player. You know, I would put Walker at 4 with the Jets too, maybe if he's there. Because the Jets need an edge rusher. They definitely need an edge rusher.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
They definitely need an edge rusher, without a doubt. Trayvon Walker. Here he is right here. Here's your guy.
Yeah, I feel it.
That's who you're feeling it is, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I don't see it. I don't personally see it. But hey, listen, the draft every year surprises me something. I mean, you'll see a guy get picked like, what the heck are they thinking? You know what I mean?
Now we had
like that guy shouldn't be going there.
We had a person in the chat. How many people are going to cry over the picks? And I said an easy dozen.
A dozen? Who asked
dozen.
that?
We're going to see a lot of. That was Nikki Drums.
Nikki Drums. How many people are going to cry over the picks?
Thanks for tuning in, Nikki Drums.
Thank you, Nikki.
Welcome to our draft special.
A lot. How many people are going to cry over the picks? It's every year someone doesn't like who their team picks.
He's sitting on the couch there with his family. He's already got.
See me, I'm a Jets fan, and whoever we pick usually ends up really sucky. So I'm kind of used to it, but hopefully we get it right.
You see this
is the year
man,
we're going to get it right.
You see this young man has his whole family around him.
Yeah.
More than likely, he's going to start supporting his whole family with very nice things. Do you think he's already gotten the phone call and knows where he's going? What do you think the atmosphere is like in that gentleman's living room?
Who are you talking about?
That was right there. That was Trayvon Walker. They had him in the house, in his parents. Their little setup there.
Everybody has a. Someone else commenting there.
Oh yeah, she thinks at least one person will cry, and I agree.
Everybody. They always have like a party with their family and stuff. It's draft day, you know.
No, I'm asking.
You're waiting for the call.
Atmosphere is like. You think mom's all nervous, like.
I would say for the parents, it's got to be just nothing but pride.
Yeah.
Nothing but pride.
There's one or two.
I mean, how would you be if it was Tyler or Robbie ready to get drafted? If one of your boys was ready to get drafted, you know, how would you feel?
We'd be
nothing but proud. Nothing but proud, right?
Inviting people to the gun show. We'd be fired up.
Nothing but proud.
Having a damn good time.
I got girls, so. But unless they go to the WNBA.
Yeah. Hey!
No one's tall enough in my family.
Point guard.
Taurasi. Diana Taurasi.
They're on the clock. It looks like they're out of time. What's the pick?
The pick is in. I'm going to say it's Aiden Hutchinson. I'm going to go with it's Aiden Hutchinson. You're going Trayvon Walker.
I'm going Trayvon
Watch us both
Walker.
be wrong. Watch it be Evan Neal, the offensive tackle from Alabama, which I wouldn't mind them seeing doing that either.
Roll Tide.
No, they don't need I'm sorry. They just franchise tag their left tackle. So
let's do an over-under. How many Alabama players get drafted tonight in the first round?
In the first round?
I'm going to throw out 4.
3.
4. You're 3 on 4.
I'm 3.
Okay.
Jamison Williams is going to go higher than people think. Even though he blew out his ACL in the national championship game, he's still the best wide receiver in this draft.
Oh, these guys come back from ACLs much quicker.
It's not like the old days. The guys
2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Some guys were done.
Yeah, dude, that was another thing.
Some guys were done back in the old days.
I forget who it was. Like all of a sudden, people started having successful ACL surgeries.
Dr. Andrews.
Yeah, and it was before that, like, it really was like they were done.
Yeah.
You know, one of the first ones he did was Triple H.
Dr. Andrews?
Yeah.
He's like the best in the world, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
He's in Alabama too, isn't he?
He is in Alabama, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Alabama. But he does that and Tommy John, I think. ACLs and Tommy
He
John.
does do Tommy John's.
He
yeah.
does, right?
At this point, I mean, he's really old. He's got to have people in.
No, he doesn't do them anymore.
He's not doing them anymore.
It's his practice.
He might come in and do like
It's his practice.
like the analysis and all that.
It's his practice, his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But they got it down. They've done so many of them. It's like nothing to them, probably. You know what I mean?
Right, I'm excited. Look at these women right here, Jaguars fans. They're fired up. They're definitely out looking for.
Let's see who the pick is. I'm telling you, it's Aiden Hutchinson.
The pick is in, folks.
The pick is in.
Thank you for joining us for our draft special, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in.
Please subscribe to the channel and like the video.
And anyone who would like to support our channel, keep episodes coming, you can do that. The information is right in our profile.
Please donate to keep the show going.
Any little bit helps.
Here we go. Aiden
With the number 1 pick in the draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select
Walker.
Trayvon Walker.
So that means Hutchinson's going number 2. You're right.
Trayvon
Well, he was
Walker,
right.
ladies
I
and
can't believe
gentlemen.
he went number 1. I cannot. Let me get back to what I said.
Okay.
What I was telling you earlier. You know why he went number 1? Because even with Aiden Hutchinson, there's a risk. This guy, there's no risk of him ever busting. Like I said, he'll never be he might be a superstar. I don't know that. I can't say that. But he'll always be solid. You know what you're getting with this guy. He can play every line position on the defensive line. This guy's a pro's pro, and he will be a pro's pro. So it's not that much of an upset because you know what you're getting with the guy. I think they'll be fine. But I'm still shocked that it wasn't Aiden Hutchinson, though. So this changes the complex right now. So now if Hutchinson goes 2, which I think he will because of Michigan, Detroit Lions, but you never know. It could be Sauce Gardner at number 2. If Hutchinson falls to 3, Hutchinson will not get past Houston at 3.
No, I don't think so.
He will not get.
Yeah, no.
The talent's too much.
I just got a text message from work. I just have to reply real quick. It's actually pretty important.
Okay.
But I can't believe I got that right. You know what actually made me say Walker? I was actually.
You've been saying it for a couple days, and
not for a couple days.
Yesterday you said something to me. Yeah, yesterday you said something to me.
So I was torn after watching all the prediction shows and everybody talking about the top prospects.
Yeah.
You know what made me push and say it's going to be Walker at number 1?
Why?
Because Mel Kiper thought so.
I would not go by Mel Kiper.
Normally I wouldn't, but for some reason I just thought Mel was right.
But he's a solid player. Like I said, he's not a bustable player. He's not gonna be a guy that's gonna bust. He's gonna be a good pro. He's gonna be a solid pro. I mean, the numbers aren't there in college, but it's a good pick. I mean, I guess it's a good pick if they're happy with it. I mean, I don't have to be happy with it. But that just changes the complex of the first round because I didn't see that happening. I really didn't see that happening. So
Hutchinson's definitely going 2. I don't see. There's no way. If Hutchinson doesn't go 2 here, who do you think Houston takes? If it's not Hutchinson, I'm sorry, Detroit.
Detroit? Sauce Gardner. Or the quarterback, Malik Willis.
Iguano? So he could maybe. I always mispronounce his name.
Iquanu.
Yes.
Icky Iquanu.
Icky Iquanu.
Icky Iquanu.
I'm excited, dude. I actually haven't watched the NFL draft in so long. That was actually really cool, calling out the draft pick. Like
you did, you got that, you nailed it.
We're auditioning for next year. We're gonna be right up. There's my guy, Mel. Mel Kiper.
Yeah, but also Mel Kiper said that Patrick Mahomes is gonna be a bust.
Doesn't he?
Do you know that, right? So every that's like the worst prediction ever.
Doesn't Mel Kiper look like the count? Like 1,
2, 3, 4
draft picks in the first round.
They count 1, 2, 3, 4. They count. Oh boy, Aiden Hutchinson's down. I can't see Detroit passing him. But that's sad. That Walker thing kind of every year in the draft. Every year something. It was the first pick this year. This is like the first year that you don't know who the first pick was going to be. Like there was a question about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Usually you know. Usually you know who the first guy is. You always usually.
Once in a while you get that year where it's a toss-up.
That might set the trend for this draft. The pick's in quick. I'm telling you, this is Hutchinson. Look at how quick Detroit got this in.
Let's see.
Yep.
Aiden Hutchinson, ladies and gentlemen.
I knew they weren't going to pass on him. He's the most talented. And
Aiden
he's a
Hutchinson.
Michigan kid, so he gets to stay in Michigan. He's a
That's
big
actually
bastard
really
too.
cool for him.
Yeah, no, good for him.
I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, that's a solid pick. I mean, they didn't think they had a shot at him. I don't think they shot.
You really don't think so? You really think the whole time they were like?
They thought he was going number
Jacksonville's
one.
taking
Yeah,
it.
oh, absolutely. Everyone
look
did.
at him.
Absolutely, he's a big boy.
He's fired up. Look at him. He's looking sharp.
Yeah, he's all sharpened up.
Look at him. He's like, give me my check. He looks like he would have an expensive wife to take care of, doesn't he?
If he doesn't, he's gonna have one real soon.
That's for sure.
If he doesn't, he's gonna have one real soon. I'll tell you that much. So now the third pick. Who do you got here, Icky?
Jesus, what do they got these guys doing? Walking a mile to get to the stage?
They got to walk onto the water. I told you.
Yeah, I'm taking Iggy.
You want Icky Ekwonu? You
yes,
think?
Icky Ekwonu.
This could be
going-
Sauce too, you know, though.
You think it could be the sauce?
Or it could be Kayvon Thibodeau.
Is he a
the other
spicy
edge.
sauce or like a
You know,
mild?
Sauce Gardner hasn't given up a touchdown since high school. He's a cornerback.
So he's a spicy sauce.
He's a cornerback. He's like Dion, bro.
Yeah, do you think he's that good?
He's that good.
Dude, those are some praises right there.
The kid hasn't given up a touchdown since high school.
Wow.
All right.
That's
How about this? He's straight edge too.
incredible.
He don't drink. He don't
Good for
smoke.
him.
He don't go party. Nothing.
CM Punk is straight edge too.
Yeah, he's a solid kid, man. The kind of kid you want to draft.
Dude,
You-
that's really cool. Yeah,
you don't got to
yeah.
worry about him
That-
doing
yeah.
something stupid. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. I've always wondered this, and I truly believe they do. So you know they have like every year there's a problem child or two in the draft, and
Yeah.
they send out PIs and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Do you think they actually look into everybody, no
Absolutely.
matter what the report? I do,
Absolutely.
too. I think they really dig.
There's
into
so
a
much
lot
money
of-
involved.
yeah.
They'd be stupid not to.
I really think they did.
They'd be stupid not to. Wouldn't you think? They would be stupid not to.
Yeah, oh yeah. You
There's so
never
much
know.
money involved,
Yeah,
bro.
You never know.
There's so much cash in it.
Look at these Lions fans right here. They got Hutch.
They're happy.
fired up.
I don't think they thought they were going to get Hutch.
Look at her. She's yelling at her man. I told you, we got him, baby.
He's a big boy.
They're fired up there in the Detroit crowd. Look, he is really fired up. You see him?
You ever been to Detroit?
No,
Terrible.
I have never been to the
Oh,
D.
it's a tough place, Motown. I'll tell you that.
Although when I was growing up, I was like young Marshall in the trailer park. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to my man.
You did not live in a trailer park. You lived in probably one of the best neighborhoods in the city. Who
It
you
was a
kidding?
beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah, it was a real good
It was.
neighborhood.
I miss that neighborhood.
That was it's still a good neighborhood.
It's okay.
It's still a solid
It's not what
neighborhood.
it was when I was there.
It's still better than a lot
I
of
would move
places.
back into that house in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's still better than a lot of places. You know that.
I would knock the roof out, add a second floor, in-ground pool,
Yeah, that's nice over there.
a couple of shrubs.
I told you, my brother and his girl live over by
Yeah, I
there.
do. I love that neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a good neighborhood.
It is.
It's a solid neighborhood.
Who's it? You know who this guy? Aiden Hutchinson looks like Pat McAfee's twin brother.
He's a lot bigger though.
Twin brother.
He's a lot
Dude.
bigger though.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Pat McAfee.
So you're going to third pick here with Houston.
Aquano, baby. And then we're
No,
going.
then the Jets are on. It could easily be Ike Ekwonu. But there's talent there with Kayvon Thibodeau, the edge out of Oregon. They could take him. Sauce is there. I mean, if they
They
take,
could take him.
they could take Sauce.
So here we go. Last five
But
defensive
the-
players selected
but
number
there's
2
the-
overall.
But there's another cornerback too out of LSU, Derek Stingley
Well,
Jr.
look at those 5 players.
Derek Stingley Jr.
Dominican Sue, Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Chase Young. Those are the last 4 defensive players taken at number 2. My man Hutchinson is in some damn good company.
Yeah, he is. There's another cornerback too out of LSU, Derek Stingley Jr. But he's been hurt, so you're basically going off his 2019 tape.
Okay.
He had one of the best 2019s. And some people say that he might go 3 to Houston over Sauce Gardner. Anyone that takes Derek Stingley over Sauce Gardner is crazy, in my opinion. But it's the draft, and anything can happen. You know that.
Now I got to tell you, when I started doing research for this draft,
Yeah.
I saw up around the top 5 or so.
Yeah.
There were some heavy hitters,
Yeah.
and then after that, I don't see. I mean, it could kind of be a pick 'em at that point.
Well, it always is. It always is as you
Yeah.
get later. You start seeing some trades, some movement. You know. I think the Jets pick at 4. I believe they're going to trade back at 10.
Do you think we're going to get interrupted and we have a trade?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got my phone working. I got a couple. I got my
You
phone
working your
working.
sources?
I got a couple. I got a couple.
Working the sources.
I got a couple.
Uncle Vito's over there trying to get some info.
Uncle
for
Vito.
you.
Uncle Vito knows everything.
Uncle Vito
Don't
knows
sleep on Uncle Vito.
everything.
Don't sleep on Uncle Vito. Pick is in for Houston.
Uncle Vito, hope all is well.
Actually, my uncle is actually at the draft.
I
My,
know.
my uncle Vin. My
I
uncle
was
Vin.
busting your
My uncle Vin is at the draft. Well, I don't know if he
Here we
went to the
go.
draft, but he's in Vegas. All right, so here's Houston. It's either Ike Ekwonu,
The pick is
Kayvon Thibodeau, or Sauce Gardner. I'm gonna say
in. The pick is in.
it's gonna be Kayvon Thibodeau.
I'm going Aquano.
You're gonna go Icky still. It could be Icky, easy. Icky's probably the best offensive lineman. I mean, he's good. He's very good. Nasty. A nasty offensive lineman. What you want from an offensive lineman? You want him to be nasty, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't want him being nice. You want him to be nice and nasty.
Oh, yeah.
I got to tell you, these first three picks have gone pretty quick, though. But then it'll slow down like molasses in the middle of the round. Always does. The guys will take every second. Here we go.
Yeah,
Third pick. Oh, I told you.
Wow.
They took him over Sauce. Now it changes the draft big time. No one saw that coming. All right. So the next pick now for the Jets, which I happen to know a lot about, hopefully. I think they're gonna. I don't think they're in love with Kayvon Thibodeau, the edge out of Oregon. I know they love Jermaine Johnson out of Florida State. I know they love Jermaine. Ike Ekwonu could go to the Jets right here.
That just flipped everything upside down.
But Ike Ekwonu could go right here. Kayvon Thibodeau,
You think Aquano could go to the JETS?
He could because they could use him. They need edge, and so Kayvon Thibodeau, but I don't think they're that in love with Kayvon Thibodeau.
I forgot his name.
I know they love Jermaine Johnson, but he ain't going to go at 4. They could probably get him at 10.
Give me the guy from Alabama again that I forgot his
Evan
name.
Neal?
Evan Neal.
No.
I'm not going to lie.
I don't think
I do not want to see his name called right here.
No, he wouldn't go here. They would take
I
it.
want him to play at the Meadowlands.
You guys wouldn't take him either. If Ike Ekwonu's there, you're taking him over Evan Neal all day.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, if Ike Ekwonu's there, you're taking him over Evan Neal all day. Ike
right now, because
Ekwonu's the best in this draft.
Because of this Stingley situation here.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of GMs running around like
you got
crazy
2
right
picks
now,
that you never thought were going to go this
high.
high.
They're running around like crazy. What's going on?
Trayvon Walker at 1. Now Derek Stingley Jr. at 3. This was to me. This is a bad pick. He's drafted off his tape from 2019. He's been hurt the last 2 years.
I mean, Stingley definitely looks like a deserving player of a top 10 pick.
No, that tape you just saw, that's 2019. He's been hurt since. He's been hurt nonstop since.
So they must really believe in him if they're drafting him like that.
I've seen the mocks where they've had him going high for a long time. I don't see it. You can't go off tape from 2 years ago.
Did you
But
see my man
3
right
years
there
ago.
in the all red suit? He is fully dressed up for supporting his team.
But that's a crazy pick. So now the Jets are on the clock. So this pick is between 3 guys: Kayvon Thibodeau, Ike Ekwonu, or Sauce Gardner.
The Sauce, I love that nickname.
I'd love to see it be Sauce Gardner.
Is that who you're really pulling for, the Sauce?
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll take him.
No?
No, I don't think they'll take him.
Who do you think it's going to be?
It'll be either the edge, Kayvon Thibodeau, or Ike Ekwonu. But I've been wrong twice tonight, so.
Yeah, I just don't like how Aquano looks on my board that I have left here. It really screws me up.
No, Aquano's a great player. He should already be gone.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to be gone.
He should be gone.
That pick there.
He should have went to number 3, but it's crazy.
I don't know who I'm going to pick here for this JETS pick.
I'm going to tell you what they need.
Now, is this the pick you think they might trade? You think
No, 10 they'll trade.
10 they'll trade?
10 they'll trade, I think. Depends what happens here.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Giants trade either pick because...
I'll tell you what. If Sauce Gardner doesn't go here, he's going to one of the Giant picks. I'll tell you that right now.
Sauce.
I'll tell you right now. Because you guys
What
need a
is this?
cornerback.
Look at another Jurassic Park.
I don't think the Giants trade back. I think they make both their picks because they need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they really do.
Top end
need it.
talent.
And
They need top end talent.
There's top end talent on
Yeah.
the offensive side and the defensive
Yeah,
side
they
of the
did.
ball.
Yeah, they need it.
I'd like to see him get one offense, one defense with
They're trying to trade that receiver you guys drafted in the first round last year, Kadarius Toney.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, I guess he's got problems off the field or something. He should have never been picked anyways. A lot of people were like last year scratching their head on that
We
pick.
got problems in the locker room. Just let him go.
Well, you got to get something out of him. You've wasted a first round pick on him. Come on,
Yeah.
you got to get something back.
Future endeavor, him.
You got to get some. Well,
We wish you well in your future endeavors.
we wish you well in your future endeavors.
If you weren't such an asshole off field, you'd still have a job.
Is that what it is? I mean, what did he do? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, if he's got problems, he's probably out
I just
there
heard he's got problems. I don't know what he
partying it up,
exactly did.
slapping girls
The pick
around.
is in, but we're still on a commercial.
I could be totally wrong.
All right, so who are you going here with the Jets? I don't know who it's going to be. It's one of those 3 guys.
I'm just gonna say Aquano because I want him off my board.
You think it's going to be Icky? I don't think it'll be Icky here. I don't think it'll be Icky here.
I don't really know too much about the Jets.
Because we got Mekhi Becton, and he's been injured, but...
You think there's a chance that they steal... you think they take Charlie Cross?
No.
No? No Cross?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No chance at all. Kayvon Thibodeau or Sauce Gardner. If it's Jermaine Johnson,
Thibodeau's name.
I know they love Jermaine Johnson, but this might be too high for him. I'd be shocked if they took Jermaine Johnson here. But I want it to be Sauce Gardner, but I think it's going to be Kayvon Thibodeau. That's what I think. Even though they're saying they didn't like him, but that could be smoke. You know that.
It could definitely be smoke.
You know how they do that. They
so other teams.
yeah, they think, this guy don't want him. He might be there for me later,
Yeah.
So they don't take him or something, Oh, there's something wrong with this guy.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't want him. I wonder what's wrong with him.
I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna think it's gonna be Kayvon Thibodeau. If it's Sauce Gardner, I'm not mad. Okay, that's what I pick. So my pick is I think it's gonna be Kayvon Thibodeau, but if it's Sauce Gardner, I'm not mad. Who's your pick? Come on, you gotta pick it.
I just said Aquano.
You think it's gonna
said
be?
He's not gonna go there.
He won't go there.
I know. We didn't think. You didn't think. Hush
No,
was
no.
going
I
there.
know my team. He won't go.
Yeah,
there.
I don't really know the Jets.
He
too
won't
well.
go there. He won't.
I'm just going.
If he
based
did,
on
I'd be like,
best
"What is Joe
player.
Douglas doing?" I'd be like, "What is Joe Douglas doing?"
Joe.
Yeah, well, what are you doing, Joe?
Joe. I'm just going based on.
Look at they both got the worst records the last 5 seasons. The Giants and the Jets are both
Miami.
22 and 59 in the last 5
I
years.
saw an interesting thing.
Terrible.
Right? So we should take. This is what they should do. Now that the NFL is working with the XFL, you take the team with the worst record in the NFL, the worst team in the NFL, and they play the team with the best record in the XFL.
They'd kill him.
And if the XFL wins,
The XFL wouldn't have a
they
chance.
move into the NFL, and the other team drops down to the XFL.
It wouldn't happen. The worst team in it.
Um,
Listen, there was
People
a.
would watch that though.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
No, they wouldn't. No, they
they'd be
wouldn't. No,
interested to
they
see if
wouldn't.
the
They
big
talked
bad
about it
wolf-
for a couple years ago. When the Bengals were the worst team
Oh, the Bengals were
against Alabama. You know what? Even Nick Saban said Cincinnati would kill us.
Yeah, he's got to be all nice and proper.
No,
and-
listen to me. The worst
Oh,
NFL
no, I
team
know.
still has
They've
32
done that.
best players
They-
in the world. You know what I mean?
They talked about that for a few years.
Dude,
and I don't
they'll
think
kill
yeah,
any
I don't
college
think,
team or any developmental team. They will destroy them.
The NFL team wouldn't let them lose.
Oh,
They'd send everybody.
they would destroy them.
Batten down the hatches.
First of all, they'd be pissed off you're making them play them.
yeah, they probably would be.
Be beating these guys up out there. You know what I
These
mean?
Jets fans right here.
Yeah,
they
Jets always
look angry.
Jets
They're
always
ready for
Jets
something.
always travel well.
They are ready.
So
for
again,
some
I'm going to
big
say
news.
it's either either Kayvon Thibodeau, and I won't be mad if it's Sauce Gardner, and you got Icky.
I just like that.
It won't
name,
it won't
Sauce.
be Icky.
I really like that name, Sauce.
I love Sauce Gardner, so I won't be mad if it's Sauce Gardner.
You know what? If it is Sauce Gardner, they'll probably make some really cool T-shirts. Like, it's the sauce, man.
Well, thank you for someone just spoiled for me. It's Sauce Gardner.
Pick is it.
Someone just spoiled it for me.
Yeah,
Sauce Gardner.
I got a couple texts that said we're about 40 seconds
Sauce Gardner.
behind. You said you'd be happy.
No, I'm mad that someone texted me that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, you know what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
and you just text me that.
I just got a text, too, that says we're about 40 seconds behind the ABC feed. Nothing I can do about that. We're on the worldwide leader in sports.
This is a great pick, though. This guy, like I told you, just listen to about him.
The sauce.
He hasn't given up a touchdown since high school.
Where was he playing?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
You see what he did to your boys from Alabama? Shut them down.
Yeah, they looked all right.
No, he shut them down.
Yeah.
Jamison Williams had his worst game all year against
I
him.
will say he looks pretty sharp.
Oh.
See, let me ask you a question. I notice this with a lot of people now when they wear the dress clothes. They wear the pants
Watch
more
him.
like capris.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not a fan.
Not me either, no. We're not playing.
Here we go.
tennis
Watch
like that.
Sauce. 6'2",
He
190.
looks like he means business.
Watch him play.
Shutting down the Irish.
Watch him play.
Look, this is going to be a pick.
Not on my watch, my
Almost,
friend.
yeah. Look at that.
Boom. Not on
Yeah,
my watch,
he's
my
got
friend.
No room.
Well, you know, Tyreek Hill's in Miami now, so
Tyreek.
guess he's gonna have a lot of sauce covered on
There
him.
was a big
He's
hit
gonna-
in the playoff game right there.
He's gonna have a lot of sauce on him.
Covered in sauce.
Covered in sauce, baby.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the kid's good, isn't he? Tell you I'm not mad. And I told you Thibodeau was falling. Thibodeau's going to the Giants next.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
The sauce.
Unbelievable, right? Kayvon Thibodeau's the next pick for the
That
Giants.
was insane.
Do you hear me? Kayvon Thibodeau's the next pick for the Giants.
So, I don't think so. I'm still going Charles Cross.
No. If it's offensive lineman, it'll be Icky.
Oh.
I'm sorry. If it's an offensive lineman, it'll be Icky. But I think it's going to be Kayvon Thibodeau.
I'm still going. Everything I read.
No, Cross will not be here. It'll be if they take an offensive lineman, it'll be Icky Aquano.
Well, now that Aquano's
Completion
still there,
attention.
yeah.
Okay. Look at that.
Incredible. But yeah, that's true. Now that Aquano's still
They
here
competed-
and he wasn't taken.
Alabama 8 for 30, 0 touchdowns, 13 yards against them.
Alabama still won the game. Just he didn't.
Yeah, you ain't gonna. What's that tell you? That's like
what we were
Dion. That's like
talking
Dion.
about earlier,
He
yeah.
shuts down one half of the field, my
It's like
friend.
what we were talking
One half of the
about
field is
earlier.
shut right down.
But I get at the college level, you're not going to have another defensive player like him on your roster. And those Alabama wide receivers. I mean, Alabama had 3 damn good wide receivers.
Exactly.
You can only put him on one of them.
Yeah, exactly. But the NFL,
Saban does a good job.
NFL though,
Receiving
you still got good other players on the other side of you. So that just means the best player is going to have sauce on him. And you know the Jets are known for that. They had the Jets had Darrell Revis. They're known for getting good corners. You know that.
Dude, remember Revis Island?
Revis Island, baby.
Did he win a Super Bowl with the Patriots or no?
Yeah, he did.
He did, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he lost in the Super Bowl with the Patriots too, right?
No, he was only there 1 year.
He was
and then
only
left.
there 1 year,
Yeah,
okay.
and then he left. Yep.
Where did he go? He went to the Bucks first, right?
We traded him to the
Yeah.
Bucks. Yeah, we got a first round pick for him, and then he went back to after the Patriots. He went back to the Jets.
He finished his career with the Jets.
No, finished it with KC. We cut him.
Oh, really?
We cut him. We released him because he was tore. He was out. He was done. He was done after that.
Dude, I remember for a few years though, nobody was catching balls on Revis Island, man.
Nobody.
Nobody. Revis used to come out.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you
one
one thing. The Texans made a big mistake. They took Stingley. If they wanted a corner and they passed on Sauce Gardner, they were idiots.
Is this kid still lost? He hasn't figured out how to get to the stage?
I guess so.
The ice is weighing him down.
Sauce. It says Sauce too on his chain. His thing.
Dude, that is an expensive. That is blinged up. That's a $250,000 chain right there.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Stingley, and now Sauce Gardner.
See, I mean, even like with being able to make a few dollars in college, right?
Yeah. No, they can make money now.
No, I know they can.
So I'm telling you now.
He either got a huge advance from one of those like sports agency companies,
Yeah.
or somebody got paid to go to school.
He went to Cincinnati. I doubt he got paid that much. I don't think that Cincinnati's doling out that kind of money.
You know where I think a lot of the money comes from when they give guys
Boosters.
kids,
It comes from boosters. It comes from boosters. Yeah.
Envelopes and stuff after the game. Yeah.
Sure. All right, so the Giants are on the clock with the 5th pick. I think you're
Well,
going
now that he's still there, I'm going to have to go Aquano.
No, I think it's Kayvon Thibodeau. They need an edge. I mean, I know you got 7. You can get Icky at 7.
Yeah, I really
Panthers
really
ain't taking
want-
him at 6.
I really want.
You'll get Aquanu, and Charles Cross will not be the pick. That just
I really want the Alabama guy.
Evan Neal and Charles Cross just got picked and pushed to the teens. Because now you got the receivers, Garrett Wilson.
Well, maybe we can get him at 10.
You got the receivers, Garrett Wilson coming off. You got Ike Aquanu. There's so much talent. Kayvon Thibodeau. There's not enough spots. 10 is the Jets.
You're
Jets,
right.
Jets. It ain't going to be. Plus the quarterbacks. I'm telling you, those. I think Evan Neal and if Ike Aquanu is going to go to the Giants. One of those picks. Kayvon Thibodeau and Ike Aquanu will be Giants. I'm telling you right now. At 5 and 7, Kayvon Thibodeau at 5, Ike Aquanu at 7.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
The pick is.
That's the bottom line. Because Bino said so.
And the pick is in.
The pick is in. The New York Football Giants.
Gee, man. That is a really gnarly area they're hosting this event in. Who is this? Look, he brought his nephew out for this. Who is this kid? Get away from the commissioner. You're stinking up our pick, kid.
You're scaring me.
Oh, it's Sam Prince.
I don't even know who Sam Prince is. Oh, he's a Make-A-Wish
okay.
kid. Okay. He's got problems. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I made a little
I
joke.
really thought he was just out there being
Yeah, no, he's
drunk
got.
and hyped up.
No, he's obviously got.
I apologize.
I do too.
I wish you the best.
Yeah.
And he is a fired up G-Men fan, so.
He is. So you gotta love him, right? He's your brother in arms. He's your brother in arms. Nikki, he's your brother in arms. Kayvon Thibodeau. Watch. Nikki, you just be happy about it. Kayvon Thibodeau's a beast.
I know.
It's not going to be Charles Cross. You can forget about Charles Cross being a Giant. I'm just telling you. Of course, they got to do a spiel right before the Giant pick. This is to piss you off a little more.
And if you'd like to donate to Sam, please call.
Actually,
the hell with that. If you'd like to donate to our channel,
keep us going, man.
Keep us
Subscribe to the
going,
channel.
baby.
Subscribe. Like the video.
PayPal info is connected to our account. Tell us, Sam Price.
Bino was right.
Kayvon Thibodeau. The big B was right, and my friend right here is a spitting image of Ray Lewis.
Boom, bang, bing.
How you doing?
Way too talented to sit there any longer. Way too talented.
Look, he's got an entourage.
You know what this tells you? So you just got an Edge who's a beast, and at 7 you're probably going to get Icky who's a beast, and on the offensive line, your team just got that much better.
They did.
You build through the lines. You build through the offensive, defensive line. Your 2 Super Bowls were offensive and defensive line. This is what you're going to get back to it.
I apologize to you ahead of time, young sir. Please bear with us next year. Hopefully you won't have to deal with that quarterback after next year, and we can get back to winning at the Meadowlands. I'm not sold on Big D or whatever his name is.
Who's that?
The Giants quarterback, man.
Danny Dimes?
Danny Dimes.
He's only going to be there for this year. He's not. They didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
No.
So the Giants could go quarterback later in this draft. Next day or 2.
Where do they pick in the 2nd round? They got to be up towards.
They're 36, right after the Jets.
So what is that? That's like
Jets are 35. And they're
That's
36. Same order as the first round.
No, I know. What are there? 28 teams or 32 teams?
32 teams.
So that's the 4th pick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jets have 2
I
second.
know there was a lot of movement in the
Jets
first
have
round.
2
That's
second
why.
round. Jets have 2 second round picks.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of. There was quite a
third,
bit of trades in the
and then
first
2
round.
fourths and 2 fifths. The Jets have a lot of Jets have 4 picks in the top 100.
Yeah,
that's a lot of juice.
When I was looking at the draft order,
That's a lot. Hey, there's a safety.
That is a lot of players.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a safety that's going to go later in this draft. Out of out of Auburn. You know what his name is?
What's his name?
Smoke Monday.
I like it.
Imagine Sauce Gardner and Smoke Monday.
Yeah, you make a lot of money off separate T-shirts with
Listen,
those two.
imagine Sauce and Smoke in the Jets secondary.
Smoking sauce.
Smoking sauce.
That would be an awesome T-shirt.
Wouldn't it?
Call us. This is what we do. We make things happen.
We make things happen on this show.
It's the smoking sauce.
Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you want to donate to us, please do. Every little penny helps to keep us doing this show. And I thank you in advance.
We're having a lot of fun here, though, guys.
We are having fun. As I said earlier, this is probably...
Maybe we should change the name of the show to Smoking Sauce.
Smoking.
You want to be smoke or you want to be sauce?
I'm saucy.
Okay, I'll be the smoke.
Yeah. It makes sense though with you.
I know I smoke like a chimney.
It makes sense with you. It makes sense with you though.
Wow, Kayvon Thibodeau is a very big
Smoking
gentleman.
sauce.
Oh, he's from the Pac-12.
Yeah, he's an Oregon guy.
Oh yeah, he's a whack.
Watch him. He's good. He's good. I'm telling you, he's.
Who we got now? So we got the Panthers on the clock.
Panthers. Who did I have? The Panthers. I didn't. Did I do the Panthers? Yeah. I think I had Charles Cross going to the Panthers.
Do you? I'm gonna actually.
So maybe it'd be Icky here.
I'm gonna actually look to see.
So you could get Charles Cross though. I don't think they're taking Charles Cross.
I'd rather see him take
Evan Neal.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett. Panthers could go quarterback. I doubt it though. Maybe Kenny Pickett, but I think Malik Willis out of Liberty's a better player than Pickett. Pickett has small hands. They said. You know how they measure your hands?
Yeah.
That's probably not good for a quarterback to have small hands, right?
No, it's probably not good for a man to have small hands.
Yeah, it's probably not. You're right. I got to give that one to you. You're probably right.
No, I just want to read the article, and you guys are trying to sell me something.
Of course they are.
Carolina Panthers.
Why wouldn't
That's
they
what
be
I
trying
want
to
to
sell
find.
you
Let's see. I want to see what the Panthers need before I make this.
Panthers need a lot of everything, but they need a quarterback. They're doing it, but I don't. They might go quarterback here. I don't know. You know what I like about this way this draft's shaking out? That the receiver Garrett Wilson from Ohio State will be there at 10.
Okay.
But the Jets still. I don't see the Jets doing it because you know why? They still need an edge rusher. Jermaine Johnson will be the pick at 10 if he's there. Because now the top 3 guys are gone.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, and Kayvon Thibodeau. So Seattle scares me at 9. They might take him at 9.
But yeah.
Garrett Wilson might go 8 because they keep saying the Falcons with a receiver. You heard that, right? I don't know why they keep saying it, but everyone's like sold the Falcons are taking a wide receiver, which they need so much more. I don't know why. Yeah, they don't even have a quarterback.
They don't even run they have. They don't even have a quarterback.
They got Mariota. They got rid of
the Ravens.
No, the Falcons. I said.
Oh, the Falcons. I'm sorry. I was
at 8. Ravens. Ravens are at 14. We'll talk about them later. But no, the Falcons. They don't even have a quarterback. Why are they going receiver? They got Calvin Ridley suspended because he did some gambling or something. Julio Jones is gone.
There was a bunch of memes like that, like bet 100 to lose.
Yeah, but last year they took a tight end. This year, if they take a receiver, like they're doing it backwards. Don't you got to get a quarterback?
Yeah, you probably should start with a quarterback.
I would think.
If you got to start over, and they're definitely starting over down there.
I mean,
you know, what's another thing I was thinking about with Ryan going to the Colts?
Yeah.
He played in a dome his whole career in
It's a dome.
Atlanta.
It's a dome.
Right, Indy's a dome too,
Yeah.
so he'll probably do really well there.
Yeah, and they got a great offensive line.
Yeah.
They got one of the best running backs in football, Jonathan Stewart. Right, that's his name, Jonathan Stewart.
Jonathan Stewart.
Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, I think. Is it?
No, I don't know. I thought it was Stewart.
No, I think it's Taylor.
Stewart.
I think it's Taylor. I don't know.
I'm trying to
I don't
see
keep up on Indy too much. You know who keeps up on Indy? Pat McAfee, because he is their punter.
Best kicker ever.
He's punter, not kicker.
Dude.
No, that is a difference. Don't insult the kicker, okay?
Oh boy.
I happen to have a cousin that was a kicker.
You know, if I ever saw
He played
Pat
Division
McAfee-
5. He played Division 5,
If I ever saw
He was a
Pat
kicker.
McAfee in public,
and he had 2 toes.
I'd give him a high five.
You hear me?
You had a cousin that was a punter with 2 toes,
In D5 football,
and he set records.
crazy records.
Love it.
Never made a kick.
Yeah.
He only attempted 3, and he missed all of them.
Oh my goodness.
He had 2 toes. He had a big toe and a pinky toe.
All right. Well, according to a few things,
You know what we
here-
called him? You know what we called him?
Well, Stubbs.
Clawfoot.
What?
Clawfoot.
How are the turtles, Mrs. Stubbs? Stubbs. Oh man.
He had a big toe and a pinky toe. That's it. 3 kicks he attempted. He missed all 3. He was in D5. You know what school he went to?
Where?
Mama Luke State.
Mama Luke State.
Mama Luke State.
The opening prayer there is "How you doing?" So according to this article, this is everything that the Carolina Panthers need. So looking at that, you still going with what you were going with for the Carolina Panthers?
What?
Right here. This is according to this article is what the Panthers need the most. Left tackle, quarterback.
Ike Ekwonu could go here then, if they don't go quarterback. I don't think they expected Icky to be here, so I can see Ike Ekwonu go here.
I honestly
I don't think
thought
no
that's
one
why-
expected this. This draft is a little. Stingley really screwed it up.
He did.
Trayvon Walker a little bit, but Stingley really screwed it up. No one saw Stingley going top 10.
Stingley just popped into the top 10. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
how you doing? I'm
Yeah.
here to ruffle some feathers.
Hi guys.
Like, listen, we ruffle the feathers, pal.
We're the rufflers.
Not you.
My cousin, and he was a lefty kicker too.
Lefty.
Only had a big toe and a pinky toe.
Small foot.
Mama
2
Luke State.
toes.
Mama Luke State.
Mama Luke State.
Yeah. It was in Beaver Falls, Wyoming. Mama Luke State.
I love it.
They only got
Was
100.
that when Bobby Boucher returned at halftime?
No,
to win the
I'm being
Bourbon
serious.
Bowl?
Why are you
No?
coming? Why are you going to the movie? I'm talking about my cousin,
Mama Luke State.
Mama Luke State, in Wyoming. Look it up. You think I'm joking?
Is that really a real school?
My cousin.
I thought you were a kid in this
Look,
whole
you can look
time.
up my cousin's name if you want to.
I thought you were a kid in this whole time.
Patty O'Sullivan. Patty O'Sullivan, my cousin. Mama Luke State, Wyoming.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, look at that.
Now look up Patty O'Sullivan, the two-toed kicker.
Stop sending me who they pick.
Who? Someone else has said? Even my nephew
It's your
got
boy
me.
Ekwonu.
It's Icky. Or repeat a quarterback. I think it's Icky. Icky. Here's Icky. He's gone. Here's Icky. So Giants are on the clock.
Gee, man.
Oh, Evan Neal could go here.
Yeah.
Evan Neal could go here. You could get what you wanted.
That would make my day. It would really
Evan
make
Neal
my
could go
day.
here. He seriously could.
It would absolutely make my day.
I don't see who else they would take.
Hold this down.
Unless
for a
it's
minute.
unless it's one of the wide receivers.
Some water real quick.
Unless it's one of the wide receivers, I don't know who else they would take. Ike Ekwonu, I can't believe that was a fall for him. I thought he would go 3.
That's what it is. He's so good.
Stingley really, I didn't see Derek Stingley at all going 3rd overall. I did not see that happening. I had to turn this a little bit so I can see who's in there talking. All right. Let's see what we got going here.
What pick is this? 8 now?
7. The Giants are out at 7. The Giants at 7. Yeah, he did tell me. He did tell. My nephew came in alive. He's like talking about me telling you. He did tell me. Got me off. I was happy about it though because I just had said, I had said it would be. I had said it would be Kayvon Thibodeau, but I wouldn't be mad if it was Sauce. And bam, I got the text. My nephew texted me. We got sauce. We did get sauce. My nephew used to be a Jets fan when he was a kid. He'll never admit it, but he was. I had him chanting Jets when he was about 5. When he was about 5, I had him. I don't got a picture with him. I think I got him a jet bag one time, though, or something like that. But he was a Jets fan. He don't ever admit it, but when he was a kid, I had him cheering for the Jets. My chain is bothering me.
He is a big boy.
He's nasty too, Ike Ekwonu.
Yeah, that's a huge get right.
You know who I keep forgetting about is the safety from Notre Dame, Hamilton. Hamilton could go soon. I could see you guys. You guys might take Hamilton. Yeah. So Nikki's gonna come back, and I'm gonna take a break for a second. If I can get this chain figured out.
If I can figure it out.
I'm gonna take a break for a second. Nikki's gonna jump on the wheels of steel, as they call them. I'll be right back.
And now the Giants.
The Giants. So before I go,
are all kinds of confused.
Before I go, I forgot to say Kyle Hamilton, the safety from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
He might go here.
It's funny you bring that up.
He might go here.
I was thinking to myself while I was looking.
He's a 6'4" safety, and he's good.
When I was looking down all the top prospects for the first draft, I did not see much from Notre Dame listed.
No, Kyle Hamilton's good.
Notre Dame has had a few really good seasons. Is Brian Kelly still there? Did he leave? He is, right? We got... Oh, the pick is in. The pick is in, folks. The pick is in. The pick is in. All right. Well, I'm still going with. I would love to see him add my friend from Alabama there, Mr. Neal. But I don't know if it's going to happen because the draft has been all screwed up here. We got a bunch of guys who we thought would be gone who are still on the board. And the Giants are ready, though. They've made their pick according to the television. So they're about to come out. They're going to let us know who they picked. And we'll see if it screws up the... Oh, there we go. We got our best available left. We got Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame, Evan Neal out of Alabama, Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State, Drake London out of USC. I forgot all about London. And Jermaine Johnson II out of Florida State.
Jets at 10.
Think so? Jets at 10, Johnson?
They love him. They had him at the Senior Bowl.
Okay. Now, I love responding to people as they text me while I'm on air. If you guys hopped in our chat, that would be great. We could all chat together. The pick is in. They love flashing this icon on the television. The pick is in. The New York Football Giants. Look at these guys, Giants. I love them. Yeah, guys, yeah. Look at him. My man's got the whole three-piece suit made of Giants gear. Look at that. Honestly, that looks kind of cheesy, but hey, team spirit. Dude, I love it, man. So many people get dressed up for this. Look at him. He's all painted silver with the lime green hair. The second pick in the first 7. The New York Giants select. Evan Neal, Alabama. Evan Neal from Alabama. My night has been made. Evan Neal. I am going to text my cousin because we are huge Giants fans. Yes, we've gotten a little better tonight, folks. If you also are New York Football Giants fans, flex like me, flex just like that, show the guns. We're in the building. Let's go. The Giants got themselves a hell of a player, guys. Evan Neal from Alabama, going to play in the Meadowlands. We're fired up. Let's go. And if you guys are in the chat, I love interacting with you guys. Just hop in, ask us anything. Come on the chat. Now, let's see. We have the Atlanta Falcons on the clock, guys. They are picking next. The Falcons are on the clock. And I got to say, my top 5 and 10 right here is really upside down right now. I got a couple guys left. I'm not too sure who Atlanta's going to need. But I don't know why. I'm stuck on Charles Cross. I'm surprised he's still in the draft this far in. I thought he actually would have been the Giants' first pick. But... Huh? Yeah, Stimmen. Whatever. The number 3 pick there. He really screwed this whole draft up. Look at this kid. He's like 12 years old. Screaming into the camera, let's go Giants! I agree with you, kid. I agree with you. I love calling all the action with you guys. We're having some fun here tonight. We love doing these watch-a-thons. It's cool seeing all the viewers go up and down, coming in, coming out, joining us.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Back by popular demand.
The B to the I to the N to the O.
My nephew texted me, Jets, Jets. I told you, he used to be
You
a
guys
Jets
made a
fan. I
little
think he still has a soft spot for my.
You guys made a nice little improvement tonight.
Oh, I love sauce.
So what do we got
Atlanta's on a foul. I keep hearing receiver and Garrett Wilson here.
Receiver for the Falcons.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't know why, but I've heard it so much.
Something tells me they're going to take the best available, not what they need.
No, I think
because they need so much.
Yeah, they might take the receiver here. The 9 pick with Seattle scares me because I think the Jets now are set up to take Jermaine Johnson, the other edge from Florida State, at 10. But I think Seattle might screw that up for him. Yeah, I think Seattle might take him. I don't think Seattle passes on him. They really need an edge. Okay. I don't think. But here at Atlanta, I keep hearing receiver. But the way this draft is going, I don't know. I'm going to tell you.
Even Mel Kiper's lost. Look at him. He's
I don't.
He looks just like the count. 2.
I can say I don't think it'll be a quarterback.
Like Kiper's all plus.
I don't think they go quarterback. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna say it won't be Garrett Wilson. It'll
Little
be
Uncle Charlie.
I'm gonna say it won't be Garrett Wilson, but it'll be a wide receiver. I think it's gonna be Jamison Williams from Alabama.
You heard it here first, folks.
I think it's gonna be a big upset. It's gonna be Jamison Williams.
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
It's either gonna be him or Garrett Wilson.
It wouldn't be the first time Alabama players got drafted back to back in the top 10.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, and they have just informed us the pick is in. Ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in. This is actually why the Falcons have the 8th pick here.
It's going to be a receiver. It's either Garrett Wilson, but I'm going to say they're going to shock everyone and take Jamison Williams. Even though he's got the ACL injury, he's going to be out till November.
The Falcons really got a first-round pick for Matt Ryan. Because that's what it said. This would be the Colts pick, but they got it for Ryan.
No, this isn't the Colts pick. Colts didn't have a pick. Colts gave the pick to the Eagles for Wentz.
What was that little...
They got a 3rd-round pick for Matt Ryan.
Oh, that was weird, that little...
No, this is their own pick. They were terrible this year.
Oh, they were god-awful.
Yeah, they were awful. This is their own pick.
Matty Ice was on.
So I think it's going to be receiver, but I think it's going to be an upside. I don't think it's going to be Garrett Wilson. I think it's going to be Jamison Williams. But
Jamison Williams.
We'll see. But I keep hearing receiver. It's got to. If there's smoke, the old saying, if there's smoke, there's a fire. I've heard receiver way too much.
Or if there's smoke, there's sauce.
Yeah, we already got sauce, baby.
Smoke and sauce connection.
We already got sauce.
Oh yeah.
We already got sauce, but let's see who it is. I think, could be Garrett Wilson. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Let's see if it surprises us.
Drake London. It was a receiver.
They are just plopping him in here, folks.
Can I tell you something about Drake London? Drake London is as slow as dirt.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen. I'm going to explain this to you. He had the most contested catches in college. Do you know when you have a lot of contested catches means? You don't get separation.
Right.
If you're not getting separation,
they're all over you.
If you're not getting separation in college, it's going to get worse in the NFL, my friend. The guy's got slow feet. Watch him.
So is he one of those guys that gets open by like just being big and pushing people?
He's 6'4". He's a big kid.
Yeah.
But he's slow. To pass on Garrett Wilson. a mistake.
seems like we've had
But
a
I'll tell
few
you. I'll
teams-
tell you right now. Seattle will not pass on Garrett Wilson next.
Seattle, looks like we've had a few teams. that have
Seattle will
taken
not.
some
Seattle.
surprises.
Seattle will not pass on Garrett Wilson next. My nephew wants to come on as a guest. Brandon, you can come on anytime you want, buddy. Brandon, say something in the chat. Why don't you, buddy?
Say hello, Brandon.
Say hello, Brandon.
Welcome.
The Bandit, my nephew. We used to call him Bandit when he was a little kid.
Bandit.
Oh, he's a big kid now.
Sometimes
He's actually the heat and air guy. He fixed my furnace for me because
he got rid of the mouse carcass.
No, he didn't get rid of the mouse carcass. No, he found out about the mice.
Oh, he found out.
Yeah, he found out. He fixed it. But it was freezing cold. It was wintertime. I called him. He was here in about an hour.
That's beautiful.
My nephew. Okay, I'll be on my way,
Now,
Uncle.
if you didn't know somebody,
Good nephew of mine.
If you didn't know somebody like that, they'd have been here in an hour, and they'd have billed you $400 for showing up.
Probably,
right away.
but
yeah.
no, my nephew's a solid kid. Good kid.
Yeah, that's good.
My nephew,
Oh, look at that. That was
Randall.
nice. You see that they were comparing him to Vincent Jackson.
He's big. He's big, but watch him.
Yeah.
Watch. He doesn't get separation. He's slow. I mean, I think this guy got overdrafted because of Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper talked him up so good. You know, Mel Kiper can affect things like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if these guys handed Kuiper envelopes to hype him up. Like, hey, Mel.
No, he likes who he likes. I don't know what he gets out of it, but he likes who he likes.
Mel Kiper, let me tell you something. When he likes someone, he stands by him. He doesn't shut his mouth about the player.
All you need to know about your boy Mel Kiper is one thing: Pat Mahomes will be a bust. He'll never live that down.
Keep telling yourself that, pal.
He'll never live it down. Am I right? He'll
Now,
never live it down.
This is the pick right here that's got you a little antsy.
No, I don't. Not anymore because Garrett Wilson's still there. I think Garrett
Okay.
Wilson goes. The receiver goes to Seattle. Too much talent to pass him up. I think.
What do you think's going on in Seattle? You think Petey Carroll's off his rocker trading Russell? Or
No, I think Russell wanted out. I think
He
Russell
definitely
wanted out.
wanted out.
He got a lot of picks for him. They're gonna go with Drew Lock this year, unless
He did get a lot of picks.
I don't know if they go quarterback here. They might go Malik Willis here. Don't be shocked if you see Malik Willis from Liberty, the quarterback, go here. Don't be shocked. Pete
I'm
Carroll's
at a
known
loss.
to do some crazy things.
Oh, Pete Carroll's known to do some crazy things for sure. I'm at a loss for word. I don't even know who to pick right here.
It's between three guys to me. It's between Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver out of Ohio State,
Okay.
Jermaine Johnson, the defensive end out of edge rusher out of Florida State,
Okay.
or my like I told you, my wild card it'd be Malik Willis, the quarterback out of Liberty,
Okay.
because they need a quarterback. Because Drew Lock is not the answer. You know that.
Yeah, no. I don't think they take a quarterback here.
Too
and
high.
I know
Too high because it's a weak class.
I know you really think Baker's going to Pittsburgh.
I do.
I don't think they take a quarterback here because they get Baker Mayfield this week. I think they're going to make a move.
I don't
or
think.
two.
No, I don't think they have to release Baker till June 1st. That's when
I
it'll
get
count.
it.
That's when it'll count against the cap.
I want to say he counted. He got like a guaranteed million.
No, he did. No, but I think that when it really kicks in June 1st, he'll be a post.
When the whole guarantee.
Yeah, he'll be a
yeah.
post June 1st cut. So they're not in any rush. They're still trying to trade him, and no one's looking to jump at a trade because they know he's going to get released. But you're going to wait till June to get him? That's kind of crazy. You're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
miss your
another reason.
you're gonna miss your mini
Yeah.
camps and all that stuff before camp. You know.
I think after the draft, though, they're going to realize they're not going to get 3 first-round picks and everything else they want for him.
They didn't. No, they.
No,
didn't,
I'm just
I don't
being
even think. I don't even think they asked for a first. I think that all I wanted was like a third, and they're
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm
and
good.
I think they realize after they're just going to cut him. Like they're not. They're just going to.
Yeah.
You know what I will miss though?
Like I told you earlier, if teams know you're gonna get rid of the guy,
Oh yeah, they're not going to give you a whole.
no, why
package
do they
for
give
him.
you anything for him? They'll
You
just
know
sign him.
what I really am going to miss, and I hope they don't stop them. He does some of those best commercials with State Farm, like the ones with the neighbors. Like
Yeah,
when he's,
yeah.
when he's doing like the line in the stadium. I love those.
No, I don't think he'll have those anymore.
You know who Baker Mayfield reminds me of? Just a little bit better NFL numbers.
Who's that?
He reminds me of Johnny Manziel.
A lot better NFL numbers. Johnny
Yeah.
Manziel never did anything.
Johnny Manziel was my friend though. I like
Johnny
Manziel.
Football?
I love Johnny Football.
That guy didn't take anything serious. Rich boy. He didn't take anything
He doesn't
serious.
have to worry about anything.
He didn't take anything serious.
His family's got billions.
Yeah,
of
he
dollars.
didn't take anything serious.
His
and-
dad's the big West Texas oil tycoon.
Yeah, no, he didn't take anything serious, and you gotta be careful drafting guys like that because they don't need it. They're not hungry. They don't need it. You know.
I love watching him down in College Station though. Watching him that year, he hurt my feelings really bad. Broke my heart against
Johnny
Alabama.
football. He couldn't even make it in the AAF.
But he was fun as hell to watch.
That,
Oh, yeah, he
how bad
stunk
do
it
you
up.
how bad do you fall? CFL,
Stunk it
CFL, AAF, XFL didn't even want to touch him.
No, didn't want nothing to do. And I think that was more because of Vince McMahon. Vince doesn't like being associated with like drugs and partying.
Yeah, he's a straight narrow guy. Even though he's a steroid freak.
Oh, he loves jamming himself in the ass with testosterone. But,
He's testing his ass like a champ.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know how wrestlers have like the scars on their foreheads from like the bleed,
Blading
making
themselves, yeah,
bleed?
yeah.
I bet you Vince has scars on his ass like that from all the testosterone.
Do you know he was on the back of the Pat McAfee show? They
That
had
was a good episode.
No, did you see? Not the one he came in. Was interviewed. This was just, before WrestleMania. He sent Pat a video at 3:30 in the morning. Vince did. 76 years old. He was squatting 1,000 pounds.
I did see that.
76 years old. He was squatting 1,000 pounds.
Vince McMahon is an absolute animal when it comes to like the gym and stuff.
1,000 pounds at 76 years old. Let me tell you something. If I try to squat 1,000 pounds, my leg will snap.
Dude, I'd probably fall over and have a heart attack if I tried to do 100 pounds.
You know what I mean? And I'm at peak physical condition.
Dude, I go up 3 stairs and I'm done for an hour.
I have like 0.1% body fat.
Dude,
I am
really?
chiseled like a rock.
Good for you.
I'm chiseled like a rock. I'm fit.
I more have the body type of Tyson Fury, that fat, overweight, useless.
Ugh. Like really, people should just call me like Mr. Perfect from now on.
Dude, I'm still disgusted from that.
You know what I am?
That guy is so out of shape.
I am the reflection of perfection. How about that?
I love it.
Hey, you like that, huh?
I love it.
We got someone chatting in there, buddy.
That's going to be your first.
You're missing the chat room, buddy.
Available on the.
Because I can't see it because you got it way over there.
Desperate for watchers, Michael Bubble. I don't know what this means. Desperate for watchers, Michael Bubble. I have no idea what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean, Nicky Drums?
Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean, Nicky Drums?
Actually, yes. My nephew just reminded me of something.
What did he remind you of?
He reminded me of what the ladies used to call me back in the day. Here, I'm going to let you read it so you can...
Now, were these the same ladies that got...
Yeah, you got to add 175 pounds before you say it, though.
Okay. 175 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
That's what the ladies used to call me. Yeah, twisted steel and sex appeal.
I will vouch for him.
I had all the girls back
He has a custom Beano Koozie.
I do have a Beano Koozie.
And the broads love it. They do.
The pick is in.
The pick is in.
Cross.
Charles Cross.
There's your boy.
Ho! Oh, okay.
Do you know what you're talking about?
No clue.
None. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
The pick is in, and it's
Charles Cross.
Charles Cross.
Offensive tackle, Mississippi State. Good player. Very good player. See, Stingley screwed this whole draft up because he would have went before this.
Yeah, I have.
He probably would have.
Top 5.
He probably would have went to the Giants.
He is a big fella, right there.
Oh, I don't know because Neil would have been there. I think the Giants still would have took Neil. So no, he might have still been there.
I am absolutely thrilled.
No.
The Giants got Neil.
Who took Icky?
He went
Carolina
Panthers.
So if Icky went third like he should have, Neil would have went. So Cross would have went to Carolina. He wouldn't have made it to 9. He would have been gone at 6.
Ooh, look! Did you see that laser?
Oh yeah, pancaking people.
Dimes. He's throwing straight dimes.
The commentator singer. Let me sing you a song. To all the girls I've loved before. Strangers in the night. Frankie, baby.
Ooh.
When the guy says he can run block, but he's built to pass block, you know what that means? It doesn't have a lot of low center.
Low center
push.
gravity.
You get to run block, it takes a lot of push. You're more of a pass blocker. You're going, you know what I mean? You're using your hands, your back.
Yeah, it's probably like all more momentum and everything.
I don't know.
They're welcome in the draft.
Canadian, eh? Canadian, eh?
Eh?
Nicky used to wear a Canadian tuxedo. You know what that is?
I did.
You know what a Canadian? And jorts. He had jorts, too.
Jorts.
Actually, the picture from Woodstock, I think you were wearing jorts.
I was definitely wearing jorts. I had a great time.
I think you were wearing jorts.
I was probably awake for 3 days.
You were sitting on a stump.
I took a break at the campsite to roll up a doober.
You were sitting on a stump.
If I remember correct, that picture was taken Sunday, and I had been awake since Thursday.
Oh, yeah? A lot of party favorites involved?
At Woodstock?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. We've had some times, kiddies.
Not me.
No, you were always just a Bud Light guy. Listen to this, right? We were all kind of miserable come Sunday because we weren't 21 yet at Woodstock 99. And in the beer garden, the only way you could get a beer is about $26 for a draft beer.
$26.
That's what the riots were over, dude, because all the food prices, like, it was fucking
Really?
ridiculous. Oh, my
Really?
God, dude, it was awful. Like, you get, like, a slice of pizza and a can of Pepsi. That was, like, the lunch special.
Yeah.
At $32.
That's insane.
The T-shirts were, like, $100. It was just a straight money grab. But anyway, so Sunday morning, right, we're still partying. We're like, should we stay for Sunday or should we start driving back? We were all out of it.
Yeah.
This guy starts coming through the campgrounds. They had broken that unbreakable wall to keep people out. So there was probably another 100,000 people that didn't have tickets that were just coming in and out over the wall. It didn't matter. And this guy was going through the campgrounds. He had a wagon and he was selling 30 packs for $120.
Wow.
$4 a beer.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. That 30 pack completely changed the day.
I bet.
Oh my!
All right, the Jets pick are in at 10. I'm gonna go crazy
Look at
here.
the Jets draft room, dude. They're getting raucous.
I'm gonna
out
go
there.
crazy here. I thought it would be Jermaine Johnson, the edge out of Florida State. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Garrett Wilson, receiver.
He's changing it up, folks.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Ohio State. Baby. What's the pronunciation? What's that say?
I don't know. Buble is pronunciation. Oh, Michael Bublé.
Oh, Bublé.
Maybe she was talking about a song you were singing.
Michael Bublé is a Frenchman? Is
He used to
he a
like the
Frenchman?
Grey Poupon.
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Remember those commercials? They pull up in the limo.
No, it was a Rolls Royce limo.
That's right.
Pardon me. Do you have any
hot
Grey
shit
Poupon?
if
All right,
you
so
had-
I think it's going to be Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Ohio State. If not, it'll be Jermaine Johnson, who they love, the edge out of Florida State.
The pick is in.
And they call him Dwayne The Rock. Jermaine The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson went to the U.
And he blew his knee out and never had a football career. I think he played a half a season in the
His
CFL.
career he now owns the XFL.
Yes, he does.
I think he's.
Who's your pick for the Jets here? I'm saying Garrett Wilson or Jermaine Johnson. I'm happy with either pick. They need a number one wide receiver for Zach Wilson. And what a better name than Wilson to Wilson, right? The Wilson,
I'll go with
the Wilson boys.
I can go with Wilson.
Okay, you like Garrett Wilson?
Wilson to
I'll-
Wilson. Yeah, I like it.
Watch it be
I'd
Jermaine
like
Johnson.
to ride that big road, that big Ferris wheel they have right
They
now.
need an edge, though. I mean, you can get a guy later, probably.
Actually, a lot of my picks are gone now. Let's see who
I-
in my second group of players I like.
I
here.
think it's got to be Garrett Wilson. Let's see here. It's got to be Garrett Wilson, though. And my nephew, don't text me if you already know, please.
Yeah, I had to put a lid on that.
Told you. Garrett Wilson it is.
folks.
Love that pick.
Garrett Wilson.
Watch this kid
Number
play.
10.
Watch-
So the JETS.
T.S. Watch this kid. He's only 6 feet, but watch him. Watch the moves. Wilson to Wilson, baby. Zach to Garrett. 143 catches at Ohio State this year.
We're live. Catch us right now in the stream.
Boom. Here you go. Watch this kid, Nicky. Take a look. Whoa, look at how high up he was and gets that ball.
Dude, he's like 16 feet off the ground right there.
Yeah. I'm going to love this kid in New York, boy. Look at the comparison. Lynn Swan. That's a pretty good comparison, ain't it?
That's a very good comparison. You know, this is a pretty cool feature, being able to post a short while also being on a live. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Because we're cool.
We try to be the cool kids, folks.
Bino was right. What am I right about, Nicky Drums?
He's right all the time.
I know I'm always right. What am I right about, Nicky Drums? Could you please fill me in with that? If I'm right, I like to know why I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he would like.
But he's a Frenchman? Is that was I right that he's a
would like
Frenchman?
vindication that he is correct.
You remember the Pink Panther?
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
Remember
dun.
they just did a movie.
No, do you remember?
with
You remember the
Steve
movie? No, the movie. The Pink.
Is that what you're talking about?
Not
The
with
one
Steve Martin. No,
Martin?
the
I don't
original
remember
one.
The original.
Excuse me, pardon me. Does your dog bite? No, my
That's
dog
right,
doesn't
it
bite.
did. It had the
Are you sure?
parlez-vous.
Are you sure your dog does not bite?
My
No,
dog does not bite. Parlez-vous
dog bites
français.
him. I thought you said your dog does not bite. That is not my dog.
It's not my dog, senor. No.
Twisted Steel and sex appeal all up on the microphone, folks.
Dude, that has to be the first Beano shirt available on the merch store, on the website.
175 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
We're gonna do a limited drop on.
Only. I'm a few pounds heavier than that now, though.
We're gonna only release 175 of those shirts.
I'm a little heavier.
And they're gonna be $175 a piece, guys. So get your pennies ready. You know, Nipsey Hussle said that.
The pick. Yeah, I was right about the pick. I said
I
was right about the pick. I studied this shit. I actually did work.
And here's Mel Kiper.
Unlike the guy that did it the day before, I actually been studying this. He'll tell you, I have actually been into this.
He has been into the draft. And I watched a bunch. I did try to read up on a bunch. And we had a meltdown yesterday with some of our software. So I drove myself crazy last night and this morning.
Excuse me. We have a trade. The Redskins traded out.
We have a trade.
Redskins traded out at number 11. The Saints now have the 11th pick. I'll tell you in a second what they gave up. If the Saints went up, you could see the first quarterback off the board. They need a quarterback.
I really think, I do think they need a quarterback, but I think Jameis Winston's going to be their guy this year.
But I think I think you might see. I don't know if it's Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh or if it's Malik Willis from Liberty.
So
I think you could see a quarterback go off right here, unless they go up to get Jermaine Johnson. Because Johnson's still there. They might go up to get the edge, Jermaine Johnson.
I got to say, out of the quarterbacks that are in the draft, I like the kid from Pittsburgh, Pickett, the most.
Pickett? He's got small hands, though.
Pickett, yeah. Well,
Willis, they kind of remind him of Big Ben. And not a Big Ben. He's not as big, but he's like a physical guy running.
Big Ben, the quarterback or the clock?
The quarterback.
Okay.
And he's got a huge arm, they say. He can make every throw. You don't got to be 6'5" anymore. Russell Wilson, these guys prove that,
Dude, Wilson's got a cannon.
Wilson's all Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. They say he's 5'10". Kyler Murray might be about 5'8".
Yeah, he's not a happy camper right now.
Yeah, but you know what? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Seriously, they're willing to give you $30 million for next year.
It's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
Because I can tell you right now what's going to happen with Kyler Murray. He's going to play this season with Arizona. They might make the playoffs. They're going to lose in the first round like they always do. Because quarterbacks like him, when it gets to the playoffs and play teams with a real defense, that Showtime hot dogging quarterback style work against real defense.
Kind of like Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. He gets in the playoffs, they shut that running down.
Oh, I love when they.
But you got to make them throw.
This year's the Ravens year.
They used to do it to Vic all the time too. When you got to make them throw, the running quarterbacks, when they got to sit in that pocket and throw, they seem to have trouble. You get to the playoffs. These defenses are tough.
Yeah.
They're gonna be physical. You know what I mean? They're gonna push you around.
So this is.
They're not gonna allow you to just run around and make plays. It doesn't happen.
I think happens with Kyler Murray. He plays this year with Arizona. Has a decent season.
Yeah.
First, maybe second round. Then he's gonna want a max type deal, and he's gonna get traded. And I don't see him doing very well. Wherever he goes, he'll be there for a year.
Excuse me.
That's another thing. He plays in Arizona, which helps his stats tremendously. He's not playing in the cold for half the season. They have that retractable roof. Playing in Arizona has a lot to do with those good numbers.
No, they don't have a retractable roof. They have a retractable field. The field rolls out.
That's right.
The field rolls out.
Yeah, you could roll something out there. I remember reading an article about that when I used to sell lawn care in my younger days. And I thought it was super cool that in order to get the lawn or the turf, or it's like half grass, half turf there.
It's that turf grass, yeah.
You can actually, there's a door that opens, and you hook the football field up to a trailer or a tractor.
Yeah, this one has like a million wheels. It just wheels itself out.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, the whole field wheels out. It's crazy. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I saw a thing on it.
That is super gnar.
Just pick it up on YouTube. You can see it. The Arizona Stadium, how it reels out. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember the first time I heard about it, I was like...
All right, so the Saints traded up, so I want to see who the Saints might go here. They're taking a lot of time, too. That usually means quarterback if you're deciding that long. Because if you trade it up, you kind of know who you want, right? You would imagine.
I would imagine.
I'm trying to see there. Okay. I have my notes here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I put down. Tough when you do it for every team because you don't remember what you put down in your notes, so I got to kind of look through here to see.
Yeah, this is just super gnarly right here, man.
All right.
Look, man, the grass is moving. This is super cool here, folks.
Yeah, no, it could be quarterback because they were in on the Deshaun Watson thing. I didn't see him trading up, though.
For those of you...
They could go receiver here. Jamison Williams could go here.
They literally roll the field out to get the field some sunlight. Look at that. They roll it out. Ain't that something?
Yeah, I told you. I could see a receiver going here. I got the Saints. I did put down receiver. I didn't think they'd have a shot. Chris Olave from Ohio State is available. I know they liked him, but they traded up to 11. So, it's could it be Jameson Williamson? Jameson Williams out of Alabama, maybe. But why would you trade up to 11?
I think they're taking a quarterback here.
You think? Who do you think? Pickett or Malik Willis?
I'm going with my man Kenny Plunkett. I mean, yes, Pickett. Yeah, Pickett. Remember Plunkett?
Yeah, Jim Plunkett.
Jim Plunkett.
Jim Plunkett, yeah. Patriots took him number 1 overall. He flopped. Then he went to the Niners for a year, and then he went to the Raiders, won 2 Super Bowls.
He did a flop.
Another guy in the Hall of Fame know what numbers he does.
The Saints have traded for the number 11 pick, and the Saints pick is in.
All right. You saying quarterback? I'm going to still go receiver. It's either Olave or Jameson Williams. But
we're waiting on this Roger Goodell to waddle out here and make the pick.
I mean, the Jets didn't take an edge, so don't be shocked if the Jets, they have 2 second-round picks. They have a lot of picks left. If they trade back into the first to get an edge. Now, there's Jermaine Johnson, I told you, from Florida State's available still. Then there's the Greek Freak, George Karlaftis out of Purdue.
George Karlaftis.
Out of Purdue, the Greek Freak, they call him. And,
the Boilermakers.
Yeah, the Boilermakers.
Oh, yeah.
So they could trade in for him. I'm going to go receiver here. I don't think it's a quarterback. I think it's a receiver. I'm going to say Chris Olave. That's my guess, but could be receiver.
I think we have Tony Gonzalez on the stage.
We do have Tony Gonzalez on the stage.
And then a gentleman wearing a KC jersey.
And a guy with a Chargers jersey. I don't know who that is.
It looks like a shorter Bill Russell.
So, yeah, it could be Olave, the receiver out of Ohio State. It could be Jameson Williams out of Alabama. Or they traded up for quarterback. And if it's a quarterback, I'm going to say it's Malik Willis, not
I think it's the Plunkster.
Pickett.
I keep saying Plunkett.
No, Pickett seems like a perfect fit. Not just because where he played in college with the Steelers at 20. Because I guess they practice in the same facility, the Steelers and the University of Pittsburgh.
Do they really?
Yeah. So he knows the team a little bit. Okay. Why is Tony Gonzalez making the pick for the Saints? And they have a guy with a Chiefs jersey out there. I don't understand.
This is an announcement for a show airing on Prime Video.
Oh, the NFL is going to be doing some games on Prime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So they decided to cut off B&N's draft special to make their special announcement.
You won't see that here. I ain't going to plug them.
Never.
I ain't plugging them. I'm going to plug myself right now. So I'm 175 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Dressed up in the suits.
And nobody cares.
They got the suit and the tie on.
Nobody cares.
Bino's in the mirror with his sex appeal.
I'm just staring at myself.
Staring at himself.
I amaze myself sometimes.
Hey, sweetie, look at my pack.
What did Nikki Drum say?
She's letting us know they're speaking about a show on Amazon.
Amazon.
That would be the Prime Video.
Amazon.
The worldwide leader in hustling people.
Amazon. Did you see what Elon Musk text last night?
What?
It was the best thing ever, dude.
What he said?
He said he's going to buy Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in it.
I saw another one too that said.
Then he said he might buy McDonald's to fix the ice cream machine.
I saw one too that said, "Now I'm going to buy Facebook, and I'm not turning Facebook or Twitter on. Get your asses outside and exercise." Look at these guys came to party. Look at them. They got their football jerseys on. They're drinking draft beers. They're going wild. They're partying with their natty daddies. Who is it, folks? Who is the pick?
Chris Olave, I was right again.
Wow.
I'm always right, baby.
B to the I to the N.
The B to the I to the N to the O.
I started out the draft on fire, and now Bino's just knocking these.
We got another trade. We got another trade.
We do.
We do have another trade.
Another one with a
back-to-back Ohio State. Did you know that? It's back-to-back Ohio State players too. Garrett Wilson, back-to-back Ohio State receivers, and now Chris Olave. That pisses off the Patriots. I know the Patriots really loved Olave. They thought they could have a shot at him at 21.
The Patriots, 21. That's what.
Yeah, 21.
Bente Uno.
Bente Uno, New England Al Patriotos. The Vikings trade the pick to the Lions. Quarterback going here. Quarterback.
I'm going Plunkett again.
Pickett? No, it's going to be Willis because they like Willis.
I don't really like Willis.
No, they like Willis.
Dude,
they were considering. They were considering.
Vikings run those weird offenses too.
No, not the Vikings. They just traded it to the Lions. I just told you.
The Lions, the inside.
So the Lions are taking. They're going to. That's a divisional trade, too. That's weird. In the same division that they made that trade? What, Nicky? You're not going to give me any love on the Olave pick? I picked that one, too.
Olave.
Give me the pick on the last. Give me the props on the last one, not this one.
Bro. You are on fire.
I study. I told you.
If we were playing NBA Jam, it would say, he's on fire.
Bino is in fuego.
Oh, my God.
El caliente de mundo.
Muy fuego.
Muy fuego, Benito. So, let's see if I can go 3 in a row. I think it's Malik Willis. I think they traded up for the quarterback to get Malik Willis, quarterback, Liberty. That's
I have a question.
what I
mate.
think. Yeah.
Where the hell is Liberty?
I think it's in Virginia.
That's interesting. It's really weird when there's a top draft prospect and he's coming from a school you've never heard of.
No, I've heard of it. The tight end from back in the day from the Steelers, Eric Green, came from Liberty.
Is it Liberty University?
Just Liberty University, yeah. Jerry Falwell. You know Jerry Falwell? It was his school.
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yeah, Jerry Falwell. Remember him? The televangelist guy?
I don't remember him.
Yeah, well, it was back a long time ago. Yeah, he got in a lot of trouble. He was the guy. He started Liberty University. Or he had something to do with
Well, it looks
Liberty.
like they have a fucked up past of fucked up historic past.
Yeah, look at the draft picks out of there, though. They've had some few draft picks out of there. I mean, I'll always draft a guy from like William and Mary or Bowling Green.
He said William and Mary.
Or Bowling Green. Leave the Patriots alone? I'm not picking on the Patriots. I'm just saying they're probably pissed off that Olave's gone. That's all I said. But I do think the Patriots probably should take a receiver.
The Liberty Flames.
I don't care that they traded for Devontae Parker because he's not a number 1. He's like a good 2 slot guy type of guy, and he's good. But knowing Bill Belichick could probably take a cornerback from like Madison or something. He picks guys from the weirdest defensive backs. I mean, they're always good. You notice that?
Oh, yeah.
He picks them like from the oddest places you've never heard of.
So Liberty's highest draft picks.
Eric-
Number 8 is Richard Shelton. That was in round 11 of the '89 draft. Donald Smith.
Eric Green, tight end, went to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was a first-round pick.
He is the best player according to this list. To
Eric
ever
Green.
Come out of Liberty.
Tell you, Eric Green. I remember.
Calvin Edwards went to Liberty.
Yeah, no, there's a couple guys. They had a lot of draft picks, right?
Walt Aikens.
They've had a lot of draft picks, right?
Yeah, this lists 8. They've had 8 first-round draft picks.
8 first-round draft picks out of Liberty. Okay. That's a lot of first-round draft picks for fucking Liberty, okay?
Dude, I've never heard of Liberty.
You didn't even know where Liberty was.
I've heard it. I know Calvin Edwards. He's an older player.
Yeah.
Never would have guessed he
But you didn't even know where Liberty was.
No.
Now, how many guys came from William and Mary?
I don't even know how to spell that.
I know one of them that did. He's in jail for a long time.
Oh.
Safety, Darren Sharper.
Darren Sharper, baby.
Came from William and Mary. I'm still saying that this pick is Malik Willis, quarterback, Liberty. How about that, Nicky? How about that, Nicky? What do you think? I say it's Malik Willis, quarterback, Liberty. See if I can go 3 for 3. That'd be nice, right? I'm on a roll, baby. You know, one time I was at the casino and I hit blackjack 8 times in a row, and I walked away broke.
You know this William and Mary, speaking of walking away broke,
Yeah.
they have about 30 players drafted in the first round over the history of time.
Okay.
The most...
Yeah, Philly's on the clock, so Philly made a trade too.
Is this a double trade?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Darren Sharper graduated...
I just told you that. He's in prison for rape.
I know. I was going to... Yeah, a lot of rapes, right?
Yeah.
He graduated in... I believe it's...
He wasn't a first-round pick. He wasn't
1997.
He wasn't a first-round pick, though. Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, this just lists people who have been drafted. Oh, wow.
No, there's some names you know on there.
The 405th pick.
You know who's not on there?
Who?
My two-toed cousin, the kicker.
Why, they took him off?
Nah, he went to Mama Luke State. I told you that.
Oh, that's right.
Here it is. Here's the pick.
They've traded it to Detroit.
From Bama. Jameson Williams?
They select Marshall Mathers.
Jameson Williams.
Jamison Williams, the B-man, is right again.
No, I wasn't. I didn't. No, I said it was Malik Willis.
Oh, that's right.
No, I said it was Malik Willis. I don't know. I wasn't right. He's still good. He's probably, if he doesn't get hurt, he's the first receiver picked in this draft. Oh, so the Patriots they're dwindling. But this is a deep receiver class, though.
Yeah, there are.
But these are the top guys, though. These are the number one guys.
That's one thing. Everything that they tried to do.
Look at Nicky. They're in capris again.
Yeah.
Nikki, it's a big thing with these
Nicky
capris,
is on
right?
point tonight.
Nick, you mentioned it earlier. That's what you say. Yeah, you mentioned it
I'd
earlier.
never be caught dead in those pants.
You think I could pull that look off? I got skinny legs. I couldn't do it. I got really skinny legs.
Dude, I've known you for a long time. You would not look right in those.
Could you ever picture me wearing capris?
No.
Like, I don't even like skinny jeans, dude.
No.
I got to have a little breathing room, man.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I got to let the fellas breathe down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever see people wear skinny jeans? It looks like they painted them on.
You know what the best is? When they got skinny jeans on and they're busting a sag.
Oh, God.
It's like, what are you doing, Papa?
Oh, my. I got to see if I can find this meme.
I got to hit the restroom. I'll be
This
back
is
in
the
1
best
second.
ever. Oh, you're going to go now? I'm looking for something?
Oh, no. Oh, you're going to show me the one that made me laugh my ass off the other day?
No.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
What? Which one did I show you?
The one where the kid was staring in the mirror?
That was me.
No, that's what I mean. Is that the one you're trying to pull up? The one you showed me the other day? Because I thought that one was hilarious.
Okay, so you can't search on Facebook for guy in skinny jeans meme. It's against their standards.
Oh my goodness! Are you
Can we
serious?
help you? It's a sensitive word.
Yeah, it may upset someone that there's a gentleman wearing skinny jeans.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. This whole.
The pick is in for the Eagles. Okay, so the Eagles, who would they trade up for here?
I know. Who do they need? Do they still have Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, they need a receiver too, but I don't see any more receivers going this high. The next best receiver I know of is Treylon Burks out of Arkansas. I don't know if he go this high. Maybe. I mean, he could. They need help in the secondary. This might be Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame. He's 6'4" safety out of Notre Dame. This might be where he goes right here. It could be Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame. If it's not him, I don't think they're going quarterback because they got Jalen Hurts. Jermaine Johnson, the edge out of Florida State, is there. George Karlaftis is still there. The edge out of Purdue is still there. This is a tough one. I don't know. Who would they go trade? They traded up, so it's somebody they thought Baltimore would take. I don't know who it could be. So stupid. Capris are so stupid. You know when some people say stupid, you could see them like that they would spell it like STOOOPID, like stupid, like the way you say it. You could obviously you can picture that's how they would like spell it. Stupid, like STOOPID. You can totally see them. Like you can tell when people say it that they ain't stupid. I knew a girl one time and she had a little lisp, and she would say stupid. I always pictured her spelling it STOOPID. Stupid.
Stupid.
I'm making myself laugh here now. I'm very entertaining.
You are very entertaining.
I make myself laugh all the time.
We used to have. We used to say it like stupid.
No, but you know what I'm talking about? When some people say stupid, but they say it's like stupid. You can see them spelling it STOOPID. You see? You know Nikki Drums.
She's actually kind of smart.
The sag. The sag what? The saggy jeans? Saggy pants?
With the skinny jeans. Looks awful.
Oh, the sag with the skinny jeans. No, you mean it looks like, yeah. Imagine you get chased by somebody, you got to run like that. Hey, waddle.
You know, what do you think is too? They run from the cops in those.
Oh, boy. Stupid. Now I'm going to say stupid all night. You're so stupid. So stupid. You like lobsters? You like lobsters? I like lobsters and balloons. Balloons. That's another one. Balloons.
For tomorrow.
You know what my pet peeve is, though? Is that people that can't say nowadays. They say now and days. Like, what? Yeah, now and days. I was like, what? Nowadays. You illiterate bastards. Nowadays.
Are you a left Twix guy or a right Twix guy?
What?
You prefer the left Twix or the right Twix?
I'm left-handed, so I guess left. Nikki, am I right? Now and days. You never hear people say that? Nowadays. Like, what are you talking about, you stupid bastard? It's nowadays.
We used to know this kid who's
Get hooked on phonics or something.
We used to call them now-a-laters.
Yeah, I know people that is a pet peeve of mine when I hear people say that nowadays. Oh, I want to poke them in the eyeball. Not that
He said poke him in the eye.
I don't advocate for violence, but that's the bad. People say it all the time. They can't say nowadays. Like,
dude, we used to go. I gotta get on camera to tell this story.
Nowadays.
We're on with you guys for quite a few hours tonight. Sometimes we each take a leg stretcher.
Leg stretcher.
Because, believe me, my fat ass bones be aching after sitting for a minute.
I'm killing you. What, nowadays?
We had this kid we used to work with, and you saying stabbing someone in the eye. This is what made me think of this.
I actually did one time. I'll tell you that story in school. I did. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
So we used to have this kid back when I was the manager of a chimney company. We sold chimney sweeps. I was in charge of the call center. And every single night, the chimney sweeps would come in. They'd be miserable. They were on the pipe for 5 hours, driving in between stops. And this kid used to like greet him at the door and be like, "Hi, how was your day?" And one of them used to say to him every day, "If you don't get away from me, I'm going to stab you in the eye with a pencil." And I always thought it was the funniest thing in the world because every single day he was going to bother him, and every single day he was going to be told he was going to get stabbed in the eye with a pencil. Deep down inside, I think it used to scare him. But by the time the chimney sweeps would leave, we'd be leaving the office. So he felt a lot safer. But I really thought one day he was going to cross the line and get it from the old pencil right in the eye. Yep. Rusty pencil to the eye. Now, we're coming up on the Eagles here, and I got to tell you guys, my draft is all screwed up with the picks that I had.
Kyle Hamilton. Safety.
I know Notre Dame's got
Kyle Hamilton.
the safety there. I actually thought he might get picked a little earlier, and I'm going to go with him.
Here's the trade. 15th overall for 2022 fourth.
So right here, the Philadelphia Eagles get the 13th overall pick this year, and the Houston Texans will receive, what was that? The first round pick next year?
A third and two fifths.
A third and 2/5 this year. So I have a feeling here the Eagles are moving up to get someone that they really, really think will help and benefit the team. So I'm going to go with the stud from Notre Dame. I am. Dude, I love these guys all dressed up in team spirit. Kyle Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen.
6'4".
Kyle Hamilton, he's a big gentleman, and he went to our mother of Notre Dame. You know, I'm actually quite surprised Brian Kelly's still there. I thought for sure by now he'd be off to test the waters in the NFL. And I really think Notre Dame playing in that goddamn private schedule thing really hurts them, that independent schedule. There was the one year that they got to play, and I think they beat Clemson. That or they lost to Clemson and still... No, they beat Clemson, I'm pretty sure, because they wouldn't have been like the SEC where two teams got in. And it worked for them. They got to play in the conference championship game. They got in the playoffs. And then for some reason, again, the last 2 years, they haven't been able to play in those conference. Like, I don't get what they do with that schedule. They should be in a conference. And we have high school kids on the stage making picks with Roger Goodell.
See the guy number 50? See that guy right there?
Yeah, I think he's like, yeah, bro, I'm taking the chick next to me.
No. That guy, when he's like 35 years old, is going to be working at like a burger joint.
Possibly.
And still telling people, I was the captain of the team in high school, man. That is that guy, bro.
Tell me that number 50 right there. All he's thinking is, I'm trying to score with this babe next to me. She's a hottie.
No, I'm telling, yeah, well, that, and he's going to be telling people at 35 he was the captain of the team in high school.
It was like we were talking about the other night. Like, never made it anywhere, but he's that guy.
He's that guy. Oh, defensive
Jordan
tackle.
Davis.
Forgot about him. Defensive tackle. Big boy out of Georgia.
The Eagles must have really wanted
He's
their
a
guy.
big boy.
He's a very large man.
He is a big boy.
Very large.
That's a big boy right there.
He will definitely fill some holes.
Dude, his suit looks like
about that suit.
It looks like Mr. T's van from the A-Team. Black with the red stripe.
Look, he's got like a bell on the front too.
Whoa! How about the guy with the pink suit? That's a nice one too. Looks like a pimp.
He puts his hat on and says, "This ain't a game, and pimping ain't easy." I wonder if this suit with that ribbon there is like a part of like his religion or something. It's almost what it looks like.
What?
No, like sometimes like certain nationalities they'll wear like the headdress, or sometimes they'll have like the aprons on with the.
How do you get that out of the guy's suit?
I'm trying to wonder why the hell he's wearing that goofy ass stripe down his chest. Trying to think of a logical reason. Because he looks like a bozo.
When you took your break, do you smoke a little of that wacky tobacco?
No, I should have brought some for the break. But he looks like a bozo, B.
Yeah, a bozo, I agree, but I don't know where you got. He looks like a Nigerian
Yeah,
tribal leader. I don't know where the hell you got that from.
I'm wondering if that's where he's got, because you don't see that. Like, why would you wear stripes like that across your?
Why are they wearing capri pants? Answer me that one, and I can answer you about the stripe.
There's just a lot of shit going on.
I don't know what the hell this.
You know what this
Look at him. He's a big boy, though.
Dude, he's like bigger than the window they give you to display his picture.
He's a big boy. He's definitely a big boy.
Busting out of the picture.
Ravens pick is in. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. It's either the safety Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame.
I'm surprised he's still left.
Or it's Tyler Linderbaum, the center.
Linderbaum. I haven't even
the
spotted
center
that
out of Iowa State. He is a beast. He's a center out of Iowa State. Tyler Linderbaum. The kid is good, man. This kid is good.
I can't take this guy serious with that stripe on his suit.
He's got a big ring. Oh, Georgia championship ring. Trayvon Walker went number 1 overall. Now he went 13th. Both from Georgia.
The Bulldogs they're a powerhouse in the SEC, just like Alabama is now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I happen to be a big fan of Kirby Smart too. Damn good coach.
Yeah.
Damn good defensive guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that one.
Oh look, why are they showing highlights of him getting burned?
That's him against your boy Evan Neal. He makes Neal. Oh no, that's not Neal. Sorry, I thought it was Neal.
That was weird. They showed a highlight of him getting burned. Maybe that's something he's got to work on.
Yeah, I guess so.
I keep seeing this guy right here with his green mohawk. That is true. At least it's a suit.
That's true.
And he's got full legs on, not capris.
That's the first guy I think that didn't have capris on.
I know, but he's got a big stripe painted across his chest.
Pretty soon.
Look at Mel Kiper straight.
Pretty soon you're going to see guys coming out just with body paint on.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You know what I mean?
Making some kind of movement and they take a knee on the
Just
stage.
a guy wearing body paint.
A naked man taking a knee stands up for everything wrong in the world. Welcome to the world of woke.
Get woke, go broke.
The leader of the Taliban can have a Twitter, but not the 45th president of the United States.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
You have to love the world we live in. And gentlemen are wearing capris and stripes on their suits. Look at the Ravens draft room. Looks pretty pumped. Look at them. They actually look a little nervous. Like, are we making the right pick here? Mel Kiper is fired up right now. He's like, I thought he might go here. I thought he might go there. And now they screwed up all my paperwork. The Ravens pick is in, folks. The Ravens pick is in. Trevor Penning's a good player.
He's a vicious left tackle. Vicious. Nasty.
Yeah, and he's talking about Kyle Hamilton. I'm actually really surprised. When I saw him on the board, I think it was yesterday, I was quite surprised that there was only one Notre Dame player in the top 20 of prospects, because Notre Dame had a pretty good team the last few years.
I'm waiting for this guy to get drafted.
Oh, it's got to be soon. There's no way he's falling out of the top 20.
This is the next one you're going to see coming up.
There is no way he's falling out of the top 20. There you go.
Is it?
When skinny jeans aren't enough. It's coming, folks.
It's definitely coming.
And for the draft, he may have made a special edition pair of skinny capris.
It's bad enough they're capris. They're skinny capris.
Now, I wonder when the...
I don't think you can wear baggy capris, all right? Do they make a baggy capri?
No, they can't.
The pick is in.
Because they'd be too long.
Okay, so this could go 3 ways. It could be Kyle Hamilton, the safety from Notre Dame. It could be Linderbaum, the center, they said. You could see Jermaine Johnson, the edge from Florida State, go here.
Kyle Hamilton here.
He's got to go soon.
He's got to.
He's got to go soon.
Absolutely has to.
He's got to go soon. And the Ravens could always use a safety. Oh, the receiver? Yeah, Treylon Burks is there. But this is about where he could go. He could start.
You're starting to get down to the point of a lot of the players I don't really know.
He could still go here.
Now, I wonder. So these people come. They obviously they have their tickets for the show, right?
Yeah.
They must sit all the team fans together, because if you notice, like everybody's in Chiefs jerseys in this section.
Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, I knew he was going to go soon.
Our mother of Notre Dame, pray for us.
Okay, let's look at the pants, though. Let's look at the pants. Got to peep out the pants if they're capris or not.
He's got the pinstripes. I'll be.
Why you have a regular suit on?
Look at his
No, they're capris. They're capris.
He's got capris.
It's confirmed.
And sneakers on.
It's confirmed. Capris. We are about.
Ugh.
What's that? 14 picks. We're about.
The description.
We're
of
about
this
10.
video,
We're about 10 for 14 with capris. 10 for 14 with capris.
The description of this video on YouTube tonight should say the night of the capri.
Yeah, with sneakers.
There's his little fiance.
Nobody, nobody wears a suit anymore with nice slip-on shoes. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Shined up pair of shoes.
With a nice suit.
Yeah. Crease in the slacks.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Unreal, dude. Unreal.
Well, at least they're not coming out with rainbow hair.
Do you remember when the U.S.
Like the Island Boys, you know those two?
I cannot stand the Island Boys.
You know how their hair is and their teeth all go like the Island Boys.
Oh my God.
Is there two bigger idiots in the world?
No. And do you want to talk about two people that don't deserve to be rich and famous?
How rich are they?
They have to have family money because, like, nobody had heard of them until that video came out. Like
No, they've been on Instagram for years.
I've never heard of.
No, they've been on it. They've been on. There's another guy, Pyru, another one with face tattoos.
Yeah, another bozo.
Yeah.
Dude, this is how I think about it when it comes to the face tattoos.
Yeah.
You gotta really, really believe in yourself that you're gonna become a rapper, because with those face tattoos, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Who did the Texans take it through? Oh, Derek Stingley.
Stingley, that's what screwed everything up.
Yeah. Okay. So Texans here, they could go a lot of ways here. I think that Jermaine Johnson got to come off the board now. The edge from Florida State.
See if I can find out.
I'm gonna say Jermaine Johnson got to come off the board now. Boy, oh boy. You know, I got to get to Vegas soon. I got to go out to
Never
Vegas.
been.
I got to go. I got to go out to Vegas.
I'd like to go out at least once.
I never been either. I'd like to go to Vegas. You know what happens in Vegas stays in
It
Vegas.
stays in Vegas.
I'd make a lot of stuff happen in Vegas that would stay there. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't want to take a lot of something with me, though, and that would be a lot of the cheddar when I leave. Lots of money. We're not going to leave that there.
No, don't leave the money. Kidding
Definitely
me?
not.
Check out the Bunny Ranch.
Hey, always wanted to see bugs.
The Bunny Ranch.
All right, let's see if they're updating their list here, because I'd like to get an idea.
I got to see who I had here for the Texans. They really got me with that Stingley thing, I'll tell you that. They really, really got me.
How do you feel about McDuffie from Washington, the cornerback?
He's a second round pick.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
He should be. I mean, I don't know. I've been wrong a couple times tonight. See, I can admit when I'm wrong.
Stingley's really throwing me off.
Stingley, I can't believe went third overall. That's going on tape from 2 years ago.
I'm going to be really surprised, too, if Kenny Pickett falls out of the first round.
He could. This is not a strong... No, Kenny Pickett will go... If he's there at 20, Pittsburgh's taking him. I'm confident of that. I'm confident if he's there at 20, Pittsburgh takes him. Like I said, they know him from the joint practice facility and stuff. I'm pretty confident he would go there. But
Purdue's got a very good player that still has not been picked.
The Greek Freak, George Karlaftis, I tell you that.
George Karlaftis, yep.
Yeah, he's the edge too. I think Jermaine Johnson goes before him, but he could go. I still think the Jets are going to trade back into the first round because they need an edge. They got a corner and Sauce.
Texans, I'm actually going to say the Texans take Isaiah Spiller.
No, they're going to take a running back. I don't think a running back goes in the first round.
Kenyon Green.
Offensive lineman. Yeah, he's good. Texas A&M. I forgot about him.
I was trying to think.
There's another one too, Zion Johnson. He's a guard and a center out of Boston College.
I love it when they do the house parties when they're at the house with their family.
Yeah, he ain't got no capris on. That guy don't wear capris. Look at him.
No
you can
way.
tell. He's not a capri guy.
No way.
That dude is not wearing capris, bro. He might slap you for even suggesting such a thing. Take a look at him. He is not wearing capris.
I was going to go down.
Yeah, he's a real beast. You're right. He is a real beast. I like Kenyon Green. You know, earlier in the offseason, a lot of mocks had Kenyon Green going top 10. That's how good he is.
Yeah, I did see his number on a lot of them.
No, he's a good player. He's a very good player. There's a couple guys from Texas A&M. The running back, Spiller. There's a defensive tackle, probably going to second
Kyle
round.
Gordon's a pretty good cornerback.
Yeah, he is. Second or third round, DeMarvin Leal. He's real good out of And I'll tell everyone too later in this draft, which won't be tonight, obviously. There's a receiver I really love, Eric Ukazima, from Texas Tech.
Okay.
The kid is good. Someone's gonna steal him in the fourth or fifth round. That kid is good. He's really. Another kid I like too, out of Kentucky, is Wan'Dale Robinson. He's not a real big receiver, but he's like a real gadget guy. He's a good player.
You know, and when it comes to wide receivers, we still got.
There's a lot. There's a ton.
Traylon Burks.
Traylon Burks is huge. He's like a Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
There's a few guys left. George Pickens out of Georgia. There's a few guys. Romeo Doubs out of Nevada. I like Romeo Doubs out of Nevada. There's David Bell.
I keep thinking of most of these.
There's a lot of receivers. There's the kid from North Dakota State, Christian Watkins. Big kid.
Just looking at his.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm all twisted here. I gotta stretch out real quick because my back is killing me.
The mics, you're screwing the mics up.
I don't want to take it off so I can still hear you, but stretch for a second here. My fucking back is killing me.
Nicky's having a little physical problem, so we might lose him for the rest of the night.
Oh no, we're good.
What are you doing, dude?
Oh, geez.
He's on the ground. What are you trying to put your leg behind your neck?
Oh yeah, you never seen me do that?
Dude, you're way too big to do that. You're gonna
I got it.
You're gonna pull a hammy, dude. What are you doing?
Could pull a groan.
Bro, you're scaring me a little bit here.
You didn't know I was this flexible, though, did you?
I didn't. I never realized you were that flexible.
Those crack backs.
Next time I invite people over to play Twister, you're my guy. You're playing with me, buddy.
Man.
We're on the same team.
Oh,
Okay, you're all twisted up over here. You got the mic all twisted up. The cord. You got to straighten this
out. My
out.
back was just begging, crack me. That felt great.
You got to straighten that out.
It'll be good.
That's going to drive me crazy. I have OCD about things.
We'll get to unplug it to fix it, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna...
Unplug yourself. No one wants to listen to you anyways.
Yeah, I know. I'm the more annoying out of the two.
Here we go, folks. Here we go.
I undid the tango.
We still got a lot of talent left to go in this first round.
I know. I was just thinking that a lot of the good players got taken.
No, there's a lot of talent.
But there's still a lot of talent on the board I was just looking at.
Yeah, there's a ton of talent left. So we should be able.
Oh Jesus, that can just confuse the hell out of me. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commanders' pick is in.
Oh, Washington. Where do they go? They could go quarterback. Pickett could go here.
You know, for the kind of quarterback he is, he would fit in like a lot of the programs they run there.
I mean, they just went and traded for Carson Wentz. Is anyone really sold on Carson Wentz?
No.
I mean, seriously. I mean, he kind of flopped out in Philly. He went to the Colts and basically cost them even getting to the playoffs.
Well, he's a redhead.
He is ginger.
Yeah.
He is ginger.
Explains a lot.
He is a ginger. He's definitely a ginger. Definitely a ginger. So, we'll see.
He is a ginger. It screws up the whole plan.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
What are you getting? Bad news over there?
No.
News break?
No. I'm trying to look through my notes to see where I had who going where.
Who?
You taught him how to stretch? Is that your wife?
That is my wife. She's tuning into tonight's broadcast.
That's your wife? That whole time that was your wife talking about?
I wasn't going to put that out over air. That's why I referred to her as Nikki Drums on the stream.
My bad.
It's okay.
My bad. Well, who else would say they taught you how to stretch?
Yeah, I know, huh?
That's what gave it away to me.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think it's my nephew. It would be freaky.
That would be totally freaky. All right, what do we got? I wish this would update who's available a little faster.
Don't you got to do something?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. We're going to get there.
Really?
I don't see
Really? I had to sit there and do a hand motion for you to know what I was talking about?
I haven't seen anyone straight breaking down the walls yet here, though. I'm not that impressed.
No. This has been. It's got me. It's thrown me off a little bit.
I thought we'd get a lot more of this right here. A lot of teams breaking down the wall.
There you go.
Bashing in the action.
There you go. That Derek Stingley really screwed the mood, didn't it? That Stingley
This
pick?
Actually should have got breaking out during Derek Stingley.
You know you should have, right? Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
Totally ruined it.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. You're right. That would have been perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Commanders pick is in, and I'm going to tell you this right now. All season long, and probably the next 5 seasons after this, I do not like and will not like calling this team the Commanders.
The Commanders and the Cleveland Indians are now the Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cleveland
What the
Guardians.
hell
Guardians.
Were you thinking here, Roger Goodell, the Commanders?
Okay, who's the pick? Receiver, Penn State. Little guy. Wow, that's high for him. I didn't see. Wow, that's really, really high for him. I had a second round grade on him.
You know what's really bad?
That is really, really high for him.
And I don't know why it's just still high.
That's the first reach. Other than Stingley, Stingley's not really a reach because he's been hurt. That's a reach.
They're having like a big party there for him. You see
That is
They
a
got
reach.
Tents and everything.
That is a reach.
You know, and it's sad that this still happens, and I'm sure it happens with many, many more, other than just me. Still, when I hear the name Penn State, all I can think of is Sandusky.
Yeah. No, yeah. Exactly. Absolutely.
I just can't get past it.
Absolutely. Chargers pick is in.
Wow, that was very quick.
They go quick now. These guys, they have so much time. They know who they're going to get. If someone falls, they're ready to grab them. You know what I mean? Chargers are. Now with them, what they need is, what did I have the Chargers taking? Go to the notes, B.
This gentleman that they're showing highlights of is a sure beast.
He is. He's a little guy. I had a second round pick on him. He's small.
You know who he reminds me of, kind of? Is that Stephen Ridley.
Stephen Ridley.
Small little receiver, catches a lot of little dump-off passes. Got suspended for the year for gambling.
No, Calvin Ridley.
Calvin
Ridley's not small. Calvin Ridley's about 6'1".
I'm thinking Stephen Ridley
was a running back for the Patriots. Yeah. No, Calvin Ridley. No, he's not small.
I mixed up their names. It was Stephen Ridley was the one I was thinking about.
Calvin Ridley's about 6'1". He's a good player.
Brady used to complete so many.
Calvin Ridley, I think he's another Georgia guy, ain't he?
Oh yeah, maybe that's why his name sounds so familiar.
I think he's a Georgia guy.
Screaming at the TV. Well, it is already 10 in the.
San Diego changed their name. Shut up.
It is at least 2 hours past.
Tyler Linderbaum, maybe. Zion Johnson, Boston State. This is a kid I was just talking about. He's a guard, but he can play center too. Actually, at the Senior Bowl, the Jets coaching staff were they did the Senior Bowl. They had him working out as center. They think he can be a center.
Calvin Ridley went to Alabama.
He did, yeah. You're right. I think his brother went there too. Who's his brother? His brother was a receiver too.
Maybe that whole Ridley family.
Yeah, I think his brother went to Alabama too, and he's. I'm pretty sure.
That will actually probably tell us this right now.
Did he have a? I think he did have a brother.
Calvin Ridley brother.
Say who his brother is.
So Calvin Ridley told his brother to go to Georgia over Alabama because Kirby Smart was his defensive coach in college.
Yeah, what's his brother's name?
I'm trying to find it. Riley Ridley.
Okay.
Wide receiver Riley Ridley.
I think he got drafted too, but late round draft pick. I remember when Calvin Ridley got picked. I wanted the Jets to grab him. He's a good player.
So I guess his brother's name is Calvin Ridley, but he wants people to refer to him as Riley.
How can they both be named Calvin Ridley?
I have no idea. Formerly known as Calvin Ridley, Riley Ridley, something other than in the shadow of wide receiver Calvin Ridley's younger brother. This is fucking weird.
How the hell did it get the same name? Well, it's possible. I mean, if you got same father, different mothers or something like that.
But for now, we're left analyzing the younger Ridley's decision to rescind on a commitment to South Carolina and enroll at Georgia.
Yeah, his brother went to Georgia. Riley Ridley. But they were both named Galvin at one time.
Is
that what you're saying?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, Zion Johnson. He's a good player.
Everybody, yeah, he's called Riley Ridley now.
Riley Ridley, Calvin Ridley, Riley Ridley.
Now, do you think changing your name, something like that, is that just as easy as like when Seth Rollins changed his name to Seth freaking Rollins?
What do you mean?
Like having to change your name like that, like, you know what I mean? And like Riley Ridley, it doesn't even roll off the tongue.
Well, no, Seth Rollins changed it because he wanted to be cool. Seth freaking Rollins. This guy obviously had the same name as his brother, Calvin Ridley, and he was a receiver. And he had a legit. He probably said these people are idiots and named us both the same name. Yeah, no, it's not the same at all.
Riley,
this guy had a legit reason for changing his name. This guy had a legit reason for changing it. Seth Rollins just did it because he thought he was cool. This guy did it because he really didn't want the same name as his brother.
Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. It's my first time seeing the commercial for the new Top Gun. Goose. Or Heron, whatever your name is. I know it has to do with a bird. Did you see the original Top Gun?
Yeah, of course I did.
My wife thinks I'm crazy because I've never seen it.
Philadelphia Eagles got A.J. Brown from the Titans for the 18th pick.
Okay. So I'm going to, has that been announced yet here?
It's right here. Adam Schefter just announced it.
They'll probably inform us.
The Jets inquired about A.J. Brown. They were told they weren't trading him.
Ooh, maybe the Jets probably didn't have enough in the tank to trade.
We have more than anybody in the tank to trade for somebody.
That's expensive though.
Yeah, no, we drafted a guy.
Made some damage.
I'll tell you one thing. Drafting Garrett Wilson tells you one thing. Jets ain't trading for Deebo Samuel, which I thought they weren't gonna. Remember I said it? I said that's too much.
Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah,
just
remember I said that.
Remember
I said it's too much. And now that's dead.
What Samuel's a wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver. That's dead now. That's dead now.
Who could really? Maybe. Oh no, I don't think they would trade him in the conference.
No, Green Bay would love him. Watch out for KC. KC's got 2 first-round picks, 29 and 30.
Dude,
Watch out for KC.
Even without the picks, you could wait until 2 weeks into the season. The last 3 or 4 years, Kansas City has made some very sneaky acquisitions, signing big-name, good players that you would never think would go there. They have been very good at the sneaky acquisitions.
Oh, absolutely. So
Andy Reid.
I could see them, if they offer them 29 and 30, Debo's as good as a Chief.
Debo.
But I don't think the Chiefs will do it. The Chiefs just traded away Tyreek Hill because he wanted to be a $25, $30 million receiver. Debo wants the same thing. So why would they do that? You know what I mean? Why would they do that? I think you should just draft a guy, a receiver. It's a deep receiver.
Well, yeah, I would draft him too because you're going to save a hell of a lot of money.
Sure, you got him on a rookie contract. Absolutely. That's what makes it absolutely.
What is it? 5 years, the longest that you can give a rookie contract?
No, first round is 4 years and a 5th year option.
I knew it had.
Second round picks are 4 years. 3 years with a 4th year option. Here it is right here.
Eagles Titans trade wide receiver A.J. Brown.
So I got a first and a third
pick.
For a first and a third. That's it. Well, that's A.J. Brown's a good player. A.J. Brown's he's big receiver. He's a good player.
It's so crazy what the NFL is like. Your picks are worth when you trade them.
Well, there's a chart, like a point chart.
Yeah.
What they're worth. Excuse me. Like what the Jets offered Kansas City for Tyreek Hill, 2 seconds and a third was more than what they got with a first and whatever the package was when it was including a first round pick from Miami, just because the 2 seconds are so valuable.
Look at this. These guys look dead in here.
That's Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel, baby.
Now the Titans.
You want to talk about a guy that'll kick you in the gut and smash
the Titans. So they just traded A.J. Brown. I think they got to go receiver here, which is just kind of stupid. You trade a guy to draft a guy, and they need a receiver now.
They don't need a quarterback, right?
No, they need a receiver now.
No, okay. They still got Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Treylon Burks maybe here, big, strong receiver. He's kind of like a Deebo Samuel.
How's their offensive line? What do we got there?
Oh, we got this. There's Trevor Penning, the tackle, still there.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Linderbaum, the center, still there.
I love that name. Linderbaum.
Yeah, no, there's still talent there. There's definitely talent there.
That reminds me of Kennedy Linderbaum.
Mr. Anderson. Sanders.
The first time he did it, when he switched.
When he grabs the mic from the stick.
Oh yeah.
I could do that.
Dude, that was the best.
I could do that right here.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
Beano.
He used to go, and it would just drop right into his hand.
Treylon Burks, yeah. Your wife just broke it. Treylon Burks, I know it. He's like a Debo.
She's broken more news than we have.
He's
tonight.
a Debo. She's ahead of us. He's a Debo Samuel. This kid from Arkansas. Watch this kid. He's big. 6'3". The kid's a beast. So they traded AJ. You know what though? Because he can do everything Debo can do. AJ Brown doesn't do that. This kid can do. He's the Debo. He's like a Debo.
What do you think? Like, say going 12 and then going the 16th pick. You think there's a big money difference there in your yearly income per year?
It's funny. There is a difference, but it's not. There is a difference.
Like, it's probably not millions, but you'd imagine it's probably like at least a
No,
quarter
it could be.
million a year.
No, it could be $1 million or $2 million. It could be. It could be.
That's just crazy.
I think he's got capris on too.
Oh boy. You know, I'm gonna be doing a special segment on.
All right, watch
capris.
this kid. Watch this kid.
Oh.
Big, strong.
Oh.
Boom! Get out of my way.
Dude, and he's going the whole length of the field.
Yeah, I love this kid. The Jets at 10, I loved them, but I don't think they take him at 10. We got good. Garrett Wilson, we got good, but this kid is big, strong. Watch, look at Debo. Debo, he's bigger than Debo. He's bigger than Debo though.
He's fast as hell.
That's Debo, but he's bigger than Debo.
I know, yeah.
Treylon Burks is bigger than
That guy's
Debo.
fast as hell.
6'3", 225, I think. That's big for a receiver.
Yeah, that's actually.
Look at him. Look how big he is.
Remember, he was extremely big. I want to say, what was it? Played for the Jets and the Browns. Was it Wilson?
No.
Kelvin.
Braylon Edwards?
No, there was Braylon Edwards, and then there was Kelvin Winslow too, right?
No, Kellen.
Yeah, because they had Kellen Winslow Sr. played in the NFL too, right?
Kellen Winslow Jr. He played for the Jets.
He was a really.
No, I remember for the Browns. He played for the Jets. Maybe 1 year.
No, not the Jets. Did I say the Jets?
You said the Jets.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't the Jets.
Kellen Winslow Jr. He's in jail for rape too. Raped
it was the Jets.
He raped like a 60-year-old woman in a trailer park. He's a sick bastard.
Yeah, dude. You know he was also. Watched a documentary on him. He was suspected in like 4 or 5 other cases like that too. From
Yeah, I think he
the
pled
world.
out, right? He pled out
like
on that
that.
one, so he didn't.
Yeah, I thought Kelvin Williams did play
pled
for
out.
the Jets.
He might have. It was a flash in the pan. Maybe one season because I barely remember him there. I don't even remember him there, to tell you the truth. Junior, right? Kellen Winslow Jr.
Yeah.
His father played for the Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah, pretty sure it was the Chargers.
Yeah. I can't believe Jermaine Johnson's still there. I think that the Patriots are going to grab Johnson at 21. We're at 19 right now. Saints got another pick. Where do they go? Where do the Saints go, you think? Could be a quarterback could be coming off. Because I know 20. I think Pickett goes 20 to if Pickett don't go here, he's going to go 20 to the Steelers. I could just see it. I tell you, the Patriots are losing out on a lot of receivers, though.
Yeah, they are. Pats are coming up here, too. What are we at?
21, the Pats are there. Yeah, Pats are there at 21.
Kelvin Winslow Jr. The reason I brought him up was because he was a massive
Yeah, but he was
too.
a tight end, though. He wasn't a receiver. He was a tight end.
Yeah, he did play for the Jets 1 year.
1 year with the Jets, okay. Yeah, he was a tight end, though.
Oh, that's right.
He was a tight end.
Oh.
Another Miami guy, the U.
Dude, the U, about a year or two ago, it looked like the U was about to put on a hell of a run.
Yeah.
Possibly start competing again.
Yeah, I know.
And it just hasn't worked out for the folks at the U. And that really sucks.
All right, let me see what I got here.
My back. Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna say that's gonna. All right, who's left there? I don't know with them. Who do they go with? It's not gonna be a quarterback. Oh, you know what? Michael Thomas is still hurt, right?
I don't even know who Michael Thomas is.
For the Saints, the receiver.
Oh, the NFL.
Yeah, they could go receiver here. They could definitely go receiver here. They could go receiver here. I could see it happening. Either that or Jermaine Johnson got to come off soon, the defensive end from Florida State. He's fucking falling. He won't make it to the second round, though.
No, there's a couple guys that definitely won't make it.
He won't make it to the second round. I mean, he's fallen. Jermaine Johnson. I had him going in the teens, unless he goes right here. But I think this is going to be a receiver. They need a receiver help. They definitely need receiver help.
We're definitely down part. There's still a few more guys left that I'm familiar with, but we're definitely getting to the to the part where there's going to be guys I don't know.
No, there's Nakobe Dean, the linebacker. There's still a lot of players. The Greek Freak, George Karlaftis is still sitting there.
I'm really interested in where Karlaftis goes.
He could go to the Patriots at 21.
He could.
He could. He's a Belichick type of player. All motor, high motor guy. I could see Karlaftis going to the Patriots.
Shows up to play and do his job.
Yeah, one of those guys. Doesn't have a brain, doesn't think, just plays football.
Yes, coach.
Yes, coach. No, coach. Yes, coach. No, coach. You don't talk to the media. Got your coach.
Oh yeah.
I don't speak very well, anyways, coach. So I don't talk to the media.
We've been advised by our coaching staff not to answer any questions.
We don't answer questions.
Investigation.
We're just gonna get ready for next week.
What was it like playing with a killer like Aaron Hernandez?
We're just getting ready for next week.
Yeah, we're on to Cleveland.
We're on to Cleveland.
Aaron.
Are you breathing?
Hernandez.
I'm worried about Cleveland next week.
Yeah, we're on to Cleveland.
I don't know. I think it's got to be a receiver here. They need a receiver. I forgot about Michael Thomas. Missed all last year. They lost a couple guys. Salute. USO.
Salute.
So stupid.
It's so crazy. I hate when like there's so many like soldiers and people that have served their country that could use help, and they don't get the help that they should get.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know a few that came back a little fucked up.
Yeah.
One kid used to come in the pub. I know you know him. I'm not going to say his name on here. I used to call him Tiny Dancer though back in the day.
I think I do know exactly
little guy, but he went to the service, came back. He's all out of whack.
Yeah,
bro.
they're not the. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not the same.
Yeah, he's all out of whack now. He's all out. Next to the stretch again.
Some stretch again.
Here we go. Oh. Don't pick your leg up like that, man. You're gonna pull a hammy.
Doctors know I got the back.
Here's the pick.
Here we go. What do we got? Oh.
Left tackle. This kid is nasty. Northern Iowa. I mean, you should have seen him at the Senior Bowl running people over. This kid, he's a monster.
He just got the call.
Dude, he's a monster, and he is vicious. Nick, watch this guy. This guy's going to be a walking penalty flag, bro.
Dude, he looks like
I'm telling you. Dude, he's going to be a walking penalty flag, bro. Watch how mean this kid is. Watch how nasty this kid is.
Yeah, he's a truck.
6'7", 325, but watch him. You should have seen what he did at the Senior Bowl. Oh, he's vicious, bro. Nasty. Vicious.
This guy is a truck.
He's vicious.
Oh.
Watch some of the plays. This guy is.
Like a
this guy is vicious, brother. Believe me when I tell you, this guy is vicious. That's crazy.
Get out of here. Thanks for coming.
You know, I had Green Bay trying to take a receiver, and the 6 of them have already gone in the first 20 picks.
Here's what I'll say.
Listen, 6 wide receivers are already gone.
We are.
Dude, Green Bay desperately they got rid of Devontae Adams. They need a receiver. Aaron Rodgers must be sick to his stomach right now watching all these receivers.
Bozo.
He's not a bozo. He's probably the best pure quarterback in football. It's not his fault that the team goes and drafts a quarterback in the first round. Give him some talent, bro.
I cannot believe he agreed to come back for this season.
I can't believe he didn't sit and say, up yours and I'm walking. And he could have went anywhere he wanted. Anywhere.
He really could have.
I thought he was going to walk into Tampa.
I thought he was going. That's what
I thought Brady's going to leave. He's going to walk into Tampa and win a ring.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a little pop.
Here's your boy, Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett goes right here to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm telling you right now, and don't anyone spoil it for me, but I think Kenny Pickett goes to the Steelers. He's worked out in their facility his whole college career. Pitt is right down the street from the Steelers. I'm telling you, he's such a fit for Pittsburgh. He's a Pittsburgh guy. He's a Kenny Pickett. The pick is in. The pick is Kenny Pickett. How you doing? Forget about it. Because the B to the I to the N to the O says so.
What do you think they do? They bring in Baker Mayfield for this year?
No, because they got Trubisky. They signed. I forgot. They signed Trubisky. Trubisky might play for this year, and then Pickett. Well, not even the whole year. Pickett comes in. So there's Baker out of there.
Baker might not have a job until someone gets hurt. God forbid.
No, somebody will take Baker. Somebody will sign him. Somebody will sign Baker.
Maybe Philly.
Maybe the Giants. They ain't sold on Danny Dimes. They ain't picking up his 5th-year option. Maybe the Giants. But I think Pickett goes right here. Kenny Pickett is all in with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The pick is going to be Kenneth.
I would be okay.
Kenneth
Baker Mayfield.
Latoya Pickett. His middle name is Latoya.
And I don't understand why we call him Danny Dimes.
Because he throws dimes.
No, a dime is like a laser right to
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, that's
He
why they
throws
call-
a lot of dimes to the other team.
No, they call him Danny Dimes. That one of his teammates called him Danny Dimes because in practice he throws dimes. Well, guess what?
It'd be great if you could do that in a game.
No, exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. It'd be great if you could do it in a game, but in practice, the guy's money. Somebody said he's the best practice quarterback they ever played with.
Oh well, that's great.
Well, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if that's a.
He'll make someone-
I don't know if that's something you want to be known as. The guy's the greatest practice quarterback I ever played
Yeah,
with.
he'll make someone's practice squad real happy one day.
Uh-huh. Tell you what, no one practices like Danny Dimes. Nobody practices like Danny Dimes, I'll tell you that much.
He'll make someone's practice squad real happy one day.
Yeah, he's going to be a practice squad aficionado.
All right, I love streaming with you guys. I will say though, my conditioning is not quite there yet, so the 4-hour streams, they get to me a little bit halfway through. But I think we're a little more than halfway now. We are at pick number 20, and it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. Get out your ketchup bottles and your terrible towels. It's Steeler time, baby.
It is Steeler time.
Did you know, when looking at Heinz Field from above, it's shaped like a giant ketchup bottle? Did you know? That's another one of those weird, interesting facts you hear.
Come again? What's that?
From the view from above of Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
it's a empty. It's supposed to be a ketchup bottle.
Well, yeah, Heinz Field. I
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, Heinz 57. I don't know how people put Heinz 57 on steak. It's not steak sauce.
Oh my God!
People do it though. I don't know why they. Did you just throw up a little in your mouth?
I did. It's disgusting. Oh my God!
Give me my A1, baby. I gotta give me my A1.
Oh, hell is wrong with people?
People are, yeah.
Oh,
Here we go with the pick for the Steelers. It's gonna be your boy.
that's like ordering a tuna.
It's got to
salad.
be your boy right here because it's just too perfect. I'm
That's
telling
like
you.
ordering a tuna salad, but instead of mayo, getting Miracle Whip. Ugh.
This got to be Pickett right here, right?
I think it's got to.
It's
If
gotta
it's
be.
not Pickett, it's the other quarterback.
Malik Willis?
Yeah, but I think Pickett fits their style more.
Pickett's just made for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I think it's just got to be Pickett here. I'd be shocked if it's not him.
Look at these. The steel curtain, baby.
But watch him go with N'Kobe Dean, the linebacker, or something like that.
So
It
just
is
out of
it is
this-
Blitzburg. You know,
it
they
is.
love their defense.
They do.
But you got to have a quarterback to win. I don't care how good your
That's
defense
certainly
is.
one thing they do. I'm just not sold on Baker Mayfield.
No, Trubisky, they got.
Yeah, I'm not sold on him either.
No.
Remember when the Bears? Remember the Bears drafted up, I think, to get Trubisky. They made such a
Yeah,
big deal.
yeah, they give up a lot. Here we
That
go.
was when they brought in that coach from like the UFL.
With the 20th pick. Oh, God, he's going to keep talking.
Oh, it's my mom's favorite player.
Look at that,
I'm pretty
Franco Harris.
That's Franco Harris.
That is
Yeah,
Franco.
my mom loves Franco Harris.
That is Franco. Franco's Italian Army.
My mom loved the Steel Curtain.
They were great back then. They were the Patriots and the 49ers before the Patriots and the 49ers.
That's actually where my youngest sister and my son love the Steelers.
Tell your mom?
Because of my mom.
Steelers are a good team, man. Good organization. Always solid, you know. A lot like the Giants, you know what I mean?
Remember,
They're run right, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They're run right, and they don't do the flashiness.
Remember,
They just do.
It was a few years before Roethlisberger. It was back when
Tommy Maddox?
the Colts had Jim Harbaugh.
Neil O'Donnell?
Yeah, they had that incredible playoff game, the Colts and the Steelers. Remember
Yep.
that Harbaugh threw the touchdown with
Yep.
like no time left?
All right, here's a pick. Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett, ladies and
I just
gentlemen.
knew it. You knew it was coming, right?
Joining the curtain.
You
I'm
kn-
gonna
you knew
text
it.
my kid because
You knew it was happening, right?
Oh yeah.
You knew it was happening, man. It was
Oh, yeah.
it was just made to be, right?
Oh yeah.
From Pitt going to Pittsburgh, it was made to be, bro. You couldn't. There's no way you couldn't take Kenny Pickett, right?
Yeah, Kenny Pickett.
He's the pick. He was the pick all day, right?
My kid's gonna be thrilled.
He was the pick all day, Kenny Pickett.
Look at his wife. Look at his future girlfriend. She's like, now you can buy me all that velour and all that nice stuff, Kenny.
Kenny, there's a lot of pressure on you, kid. You're going to a big organization that's used to winning. You know. Hopefully they don't rush him in. Hopefully they don't.
Speaking of Pittsburgh,
Hopefully they don't rush him
who
in.
I actually like.
Who's that?
Tomlin, their coach.
Oh yeah, he's no nonsense guy.
Yeah, no nonsense.
No nonsense. He's the perfect guy for there. You need tough guys to be
Yeah,
there.
especially-
You think Pittsburgh, tough. Chicago Bears, you think tough. You know what I mean? Green Bay Packers, tough.
You don't
Giants,
think,
tough.
You don't think so much about tough anymore in Chicago unless you're talking about the street gangs.
No,
Certainly
their
not.
defense is always good.
Yeah,
You can't take that from them. They always got a good defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
But
were
you know,
good
like
that
Mike
one
Dick,
year.
Mike Ditka, you know, the
Speaking of
Bears.
the Bears, you know who was
Okay, Jesus
unstoppable for a
plays Mike Ditka. Who wins?
Ditka.
Ditka, 44-0.
44.
The Bears.
You know who was an absolute animal for a while?
Bears don't have a
was,
first round.
the hell was his name? He used Devin Hester.
Devin Hester was one of the best return people I ever saw in my life.
Oh yeah.
Came from the U.
I remember he returned one against the Colts in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That means
opened the game off.
I was sweating in myself.
Open the game up. You know the Bears don't have a first round pick in this draft, right? The Bears. That run was huge. Then when he faked the guy out, he acted like he was going to
They
slide.
traded-
Remember that?
They traded the pick for this round in tribute to Ditka.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
That's got to be the most famous Saturday Night Live skit by now.
It's
gotta
it's
be.
right up there with anything
It's
else.
got to be.
Of that and Eddie Murphy doing Gumby. I'm Gumby, damn it. Or James Brown. Hot tub, can I get in? Hey!
Jeez.
Eddie Murphy was the best on Saturday Night
Some
Live
of
back then.
they still have some of like the Saturday Night Lives from the '80s on Peacock. So
Oh.
they're pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Every once in a while, I'll put one on
Eddie
when I'm going
Murphy,
to bed.
Eddie Murphy and Joe Piscopo as Stevie Wonder and Frank Sinatra singing Ebony and Ivory. You ever see that one?
Me and Ivory.
You never saw that?
I have not seen
Piscopo's
that one, but it's definitely
Joe
one I wanna
Piscopo's
see.
Sinatra and Eddie Murphy's Stevie Wonder,
You know
and they're
how-
singing Ebony and Ivory.
The first, you know who I like? The first time I actually like remember who Joe Piscopo was. Rowdy Piper doused him with a fire hydrant at WrestleMania 4. Not a fire hydrant, a fire extinguisher at WrestleMania 4.
Joe Piscopo?
Yes.
Now, Joe Piscopo, you ever see the movie with Johnny Dangerously with Michael Keaton? And,
I think I have seen that.
and Joe Piscopo, my mother did that to me once. Once. Everything was once. And someone disrespected him. My father did that to me once. Once.
One time, ladies and
That's all
gentlemen.
you keep saying.
Once.
Joe Piscopo was a great actor in the 80s, though.
Here
Funny.
we go. The team with the bust.
Oh, the Chiefs traded up
The team
to the
for-
Patriots.
They're probably drafting a quarterback because their quarterback's a bust, according to Mel
No,
Kiper.
Kuiper, yeah. Who are the Chiefs going after here to trade up with the Patriots? Got to be one of the defensive ends, maybe?
Bill's up to something.
They need defense. No. Bill, I'm telling you, the receivers are all gone. Bill's going, that's why Bill's trading back. Smart.
He's up to something.
Smart.
That William Belichick.
So,
Do you think he has his cutoff hoodie on right now, watching from home?
well, I'm just worried about next week. I'm getting ready for the. We don't have a game, but I'm getting ready. I'm gonna do a practice.
I gotta say, his girlfriend looks like a twig.
I'm gonna make my girlfriend run laps around the backyard next week, and I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
Next question, please. Bill's got the personality of a pet rock.
Yeah.
Is there a drier guy than Bill Belichick?
No.
Great coach, but a dry guy.
That's just because he's only worried about Miami.
Imagine if Bill cracked a joke in the room. People would probably just drop.
Oh, they wouldn't know what happened.
Bill, you okay?
And then on top of that, he laughs after it. You know, I bet you if you took Johnny Manziel, Rob Gronkowski, and sent Bill Belichick out for a night with them,
Yeah.
he'd probably become the worst coach in NFL history after partying with them for a weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah. But Bill could use
You know
some
what's funny?
excitement in his
You know
life.
what's funny is
Sorry.
everyone thinks that Gronkowski's like this big idiot and stuff.
Oh, he's smart as hell.
Let me tell you something. The guy's never cashed an NFL paycheck.
That's exactly what I was about
He
to
only
bring
lives
up.
off his endorsements.
Yeah, and
He's never cashed.
signing bonus and his
He's
endorsements.
never cashed
Yeah.
a paycheck. They go all into his
Yeah,
bank.
all into his savings.
Yep.
Very
Never
smart
cashed
guy.
a check. So how stupid
And
is
you
he?
know, when he retires from football again, he's contractually obligated to WWE.
Yeah. Who's stupid now?
Yeah, the Gronk is smart.
Well, his father's a financial advisor, so obviously advised him well.
He had, I don't know if he's still with her.
The Polish girl, the model.
He had a smoking hot girl.
Yeah, the
I'm
Polish
trying to
girl.
think
She's
of
a
her
model.
name, yeah.
Polish girl. She's got a Polish name. Yeah.
Something like Fifi or something like that.
Fifi.
It was a weird name.
When
like
you were in
that.
prison, did you have a Fifi? Tell the
no.
truth.
Thankfully, there were no booty bandits in our pod.
Here we go. The Chiefs, who'd they trade up for? Cornerback. Cornerback. He's a tough one. Washington, Trent McDuffie.
What we got? How many picks we get in the first round? 28?
32.
32.
32 picks in the first round, sir. And every other round after that, there's 32 teams, except for the round when there's compensation picks, which happen between the third and the fifth round. Your team is compensated when you lose free agents. The Patriots have lived off it for 20 years.
Yeah, Belichick.
They are the masters of getting. They don't pay nobody, so they get compensation picks like crazy, dude. Because they don't pay nobody. Yeah, he'll get a guy for 1 year, knowing he's not going to resign him because he's going to get the third round compensation pick. He's like the best at it, which is smart business. Think about it. He's not illegal doing it. He's just smart business. That's when you can outthink when you can outthink people like that. The littlest details this guy knows about, and that's what makes him a great coach. The littlest.
William Belichick.
Hi, I'm Bill Belichick, and I approve this message.
And I just want you all to know,
on to
I have
Cleveland.
2 cut-off sweaters. This is not the same one I wore last draft.
On to Cleveland.
This is the 2022 edition.
Tom's.
You know who I am a big fan of, though? My main man, Mac Jones.
Tom's a pretty good quarterback. Tom's a pretty good quarterback.
Christ, you're going to give the kids shaken baby syndrome. Stop doing that.
Tom's okay. Tom's a good quarterback. On to Cleveland.
Put the kid down. You're hurting him.
Belichick should do commercials for like no dose. Remember no dose, the no sleeping pills?
I remember
He should do I take no dose all the time. It makes me energetic. Or 5 hour 5 hour energy drink. I take 5 energy
Dude, I
drink.
can't. Yeah, like you can tell I'm extremely excited and I'm extremely.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock.
I'm going to say they take a block of Lemberger.
No, they should take a wide receiver. I don't know which ones are left. There's a lot. Christian Watson could be here from North Dakota. There's some players. George Pickens. There's some good receivers left. They need a receiver, but knowing the Green Bay Packers and what they do every year to Aaron Rodgers is, we're going to take a offensive lineman from Idaho.
I'm calling it right now. They're taking a kicker.
No, they won't take a kicker. They'll take an offensive lineman out of like Idaho or something.
Oh yeah.
Not even Idaho.
We're taking
a backup center from Montana State.
Yeah, a backup center who snaps on the right side.
You know what you don't? You know what? I'm a lefty. You never see a left-handed catcher, a left-handed third baseman, or a left-handed shortstop.
I saw a left-handed catcher once in Little League, and it was so off.
But
it just looked wrong.
You don't see left-handed catchers,
no.
Shortstops, or third basemen.
No.
Ever. Never.
You never
I think in the history of MLB, there was one left-handed catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays in like 1988. Look that up. I believe. I remember that.
If he
Look it up right now.
The Toronto catcher in 1988.
Toronto Blue Jays left-handed catcher.
He was a backup because my team, the Blue Jays, back then had hard-hitting Pat Borders catching.
I'm telling you that they had a left-handed catcher, the Toronto Blue Jays, maybe not 88, but in that vicinity. I want you to look this up, and you can test my memory now. Here we go. Excuse me. Back to Bill Belichick. I made a trade because I'm on to Cleveland next week.
Zach Collins.
Was a left-handed catcher? What year?
The 27-year-old left-handed catcher the Toronto Blue Jays acquired Sunday. This article is from 2 weeks ago.
Ass 2 weeks ago.
April 8th, 2022.
Dude.
Toronto. So it was a different. They must have had 2 then.
They did not just acquire a left-handed catcher. Okay, so they're the only team in the history of baseball to have 2 left-handed catchers.
Left-hitting catcher.
Left-handed and left-hitting is 2 different things.
Oh my God.
You got to catch left-handed. It means you're left-handed. There's right-handers that hit lefty. Most guys that hit lefty are right-handers. Okay, left-handed catcher, not left-handed hitting. Left-handed.
Yeah, no. This
catcher.
only has. Danny Jansen.
Toronto Blue Jays.
He was a Blue Jay.
What year?
2002.
No.
Okay, well, that's when this one is from, 2002.
Maybe his career.
April 11, 2002.
Maybe his career ended in 2002.
Yeah, that was actually talking about an injury that he got in 2002. They have one of the top prospects for catching in their farm system right now, but he's not left-handed. Yeah, left-handed catcher on Toronto Blue Jays. That's all that comes up. It was more recent stuff. You guys can probably totally tell it is way past my bedtime. We are here with you. We have 9 more picks. 9 more picks.
That guy's right-handed. That catcher.
Oh, he's just batting the left.
He bats lefty. Yeah, that's different. Benny DeStefano.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
I don't know.
The Jet stole home. The Jet stole home. You know what movie that's from?
No.
Sandlot. Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Might have to break this out here and cause some excitement for these last 9 picks. Trying to stay awake. Time to break down the walls.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Watch this, ready? Ah, cut off my finger. Ah.
Really?
I'm a sick son gun, I know.
He's sick son gun. You sick son gun.
You're a sick son of a gun.
I have to find this guy.
You fat, ugly redhead.
That's terrible.
I can pick on myself.
Why can't I find this guy?
Because I might be good looking and goofy. That's why the chicks love me. I might be fat and ugly, but I got a sense of humor. It's all about the funny. And I don't have small hands either. No small hands. No. Streaming exclusively on the cock.
How about this guy, Jack Clements? This is 1884 to 1900. Caught 1,000 games in the major leagues. Left-handed catcher.
Wow, I missed those.
I wasn't really watching baseball back then.
Yeah, that was before cable. I could only read the paper.
Now I'm going to find the guy here.
Every once in a while, he'd play it. Actually, that would have been before Fenway Park.
Okay, so it's Benny DeStefano. He caught 3 games in 1989 for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Wow.
The most recent left-throwing catcher, Benny DeStefano, caught 3 games in 1989 for the Toronto Blue Jays.
He had to have played another position, and I bet you the catcher was hurt or something, and they were like, "Oh, you caught in Little League? Okay."
Yeah, probably, but he's the last left-handed, and it was so I was off a year. It was Toronto Blue Jays.
Really
so it was the Blue Jays in '89. What I say, '88?
Yeah, that really is just as weird as you never will see a left-handed third baseman.
Why? Okay, so I'll answer this question for you. Why will you never see a left-handed catcher?
Because I forget that. I remember they actually.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Can't snap throw to first base.
Yeah, I know it had something to do with.
Can't snap throw to first. Can't snap throw to first base.
Then,
why will you never see a left-handed shortstop?
Well,
can't turn a double play.
Right, and then the left-handed third baseman can't
play the hot corner.
Yeah, can't cover the corner.
That's why. So there's reasons why you don't see.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
There's reasons why.
It's weird though how it's almost like when you are left-handed, you're just that
you're never playing those positions ever.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember lefties were very rare. When I was playing middle school, high school.
Yeah. They always wanted to. Well, I either played center field
or first base.
or pitched.
Oh yeah, okay,
because I could pitch.
Our lefty.
And lefty's a great first baseman too, because you can hold a guy on. It's easier, you know.
Yeah. The White House Ranch nacho fries, and as my
I never got why they hated catchers because of about throwing a first base thing. It's kind of stupid because, okay, all right, it's not a problem for a lefty pitcher, right? Because they're the best at picking off.
I know, isn't it weird how that
but
works?
Righties can do it too, so you know what I mean? But somehow they just the catcher, you can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's super weird.
It doesn't make any sense, right?
Dude, you remember
Buffalo Bills are on the clock. Buffalo Bills.
Who do you think they're taking?
This could be a running back. If anyone's taking a running back, there's no running backs really that should go this early though. I mean, Spiller maybe.
Do you remember C.J. Spiller?
Yeah, this is I think it's his nephew, Isaiah Spiller. And could be. No, maybe one of the defensive ends. They love their defense in Buffalo too. One of the edge rushers, Johnson. I can't believe that Jermaine Johnson has fallen this far. Karloftis is still there. I can't believe Karloftis.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him actually. He's really good.
Jermaine Johnson, I can't believe is still there. I got to believe the Jets are going to trade back in. Don't be shocked if you see the Jets trade in the next couple of picks.
We got 6 wide receivers picked in the first round so far.
I told you. And Drake London being the first one is the worst one.
Somebody's flying a drone over that?
Yeah.
Well, there's a Trump casino in Vegas.
Oh, the Bills got the 23rd pick. They gave up the 25th pick and the 4th round pick. So they traded up for somebody. So who did they come up to get? Who did Green Bay take though? You know what?
It's always interesting to see how much they value the person they traded out. Like, look they gave something up.
Well, that usually means they're trying to jump whoever's there. They think they're going to take them. Who did Green Bay just take? I missed that pick, and this is like our job.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, this is our job to do.
We've been doing this all night. We deserve a.
I'm looking it up right now.
I would go through the same thing.
I can't believe we just missed a pick.
My son is extremely excited. He said, "Yo, I'm hyped. That's exactly who I wanted, baby. We got the picket."
Green Bay took a linebacker, Quay Walker from Georgia. Good player. Elam, cornerback, Florida. Cowboys are on the clock.
So that means they must have thought that the Cowboys wanted him.
Yeah. Cowboys do need a corner. There's a couple left. They could go corner here. Where would the Cowboys go here?
So what? The Cowboys moved back 1 pick and then picked up a couple picks.
No, Cowboys. This is their own pick. The Buffalo and the Ravens traded.
Okay, that's right. So Ravens. I was thinking it was a.
So the Patriots are now picking 29th with that trade from San Francisco, and the Vikings have the 32nd pick from Detroit. Oh, that trade with Detroit traded up earlier. Yeah, so they got the 30.
I remember when I was looking at the draft picks the other day. There was probably like 15 picks that were moved around because they were picks from other teams.
Yeah, trades. There was a couple teams that had. Actually, Philly last week had 3 first-round picks. They had traded 2 of them to the Saints.
Do you remember when Philly was like? It was like, well, it wasn't like always a formal.
Please refer to them as I do. Filthy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Eagles. I was happy to see
the whole
them.
city. I call it filthy.
Oh, straight dump. I don't blame
the city of brotherly love.
Looks like somebody took a big dump in the city of brotherly love.
Back. I'll be right back, so please hold that thought.
Hold that thought.
Oh, my legs are numb on me.
Kicking it live with just Nikki right now.
That's right. Dino is taking a break for a second.
Us old men get very worn out sitting in these chairs for 3 hours.
Maybe you're old, I'm not.
I am old, I'm not going to lie. I'm falling apart here, Johnny. I'm falling apart. This gentleman on the television right here, you could tell his suit was put together with definitely some good thought and care had gone into it. I know, that's why I had to get up and stretch. I could feel the pins and needles setting in. The pins and needles, folks. I was typing in the chat to let all of our beautiful people friends know that we appreciate them. Oh, yes.
No?
Yeah, at one point. Yeah. We have a lot of people who watch our replays. Our replays.
Look at the guys left. Daxon Hill's still there. I could see the Cowboys going for Daxon Hill, safety out of Michigan.
It's really blowing my mind that we really have one legitimate player from Notre Dame going in the first round, because Notre Dame was very good the last couple of years. Notre Dame had a few guys go last year in the first round. They actually had quite a solid class of draftmen last year. That's got to be someone from Florida. I see the Seminole helmet there on the table.
Jermaine Jackson, I can't believe he fell this far.
Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. The worst general manager in football, Jerry Jones.
Nick, sing him a song.
I can sing you guys a song while we watch the NFL draft. Jerry Jones is the worst GM in sports.
Why not say they go safety here?
You think they're going safety
They
here?
could go Devin Lloyd, though.
That's what. Oh, you hear that? Butch McGee or whoever that guy is agrees with you. Devin White here. Look at these
Devin
Cowboys fans.
Devin Lloyd.
Look at this guy right there. Oh man, he's got the top hat on. He's in a pink suede suit.
Making a spot of
He is ready to get drafted and go party at the Bunny Ranch, folks.
I'm making a spot of tea.
You making a tea? Nice. I'm definitely going to stop for a cup of Yola on the way home.
I don't have any Yola for you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm going to stop at Cumbies,
I was going to get you some
get some Yola.
You love that Cumbies.
Dude, they have excellent coffee, dude. Whoever
The
thought
food's
to-
not bad either.
It's not that bad. Whoever thought to have dollar coffees there?
Someone liked your singing.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
Shh, I got a sexy
Ah,
voice.
bendito, bendito, bendito.
Bendito. That dollar cup of coffee is a hell of a marketing ploy.
That's your corazón, your amor, your
Ay,
amor.
Dios míos.
Ah, Dios mío.
21 de cabrón. De ay, Dios míos.
Oh, watch the swearing, watch the swearing.
I said the card's done.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I got you now.
Dude,
man.
these Cowboy fans are dressed to impress. If
I
you
like
wanna talk
balloons.
about
I like big
some
blue balloons, and I like lobster.
blue ones.
But I don't eat that shit. I slapped that shit right off my
I had
tongue.
an incident with a lobster once, man. He clawed me in the nose. I do think it's kind of crazy how the cat's like, you guys have been on that stream for a while. I want in on the action.
Gracie's in the room.
Gracie, I can hear Gracie.
She's probably mad at me.
I know, dude. She wants in on the action out here. We've got 24 picks and haven't involved her in one conversation. And I forgot what I was saying. I was about to deliver a very good point.
A valid point.
Valid point.
A valid point.
And here is this guy again that I cannot stand, Roger Goodell, picking for a team I cannot stand, the Dallas Cowgirls. Tyler Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Defensive tackle, Tulsa. That's a shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a first round grade on him.
I don't even think I had him in my top 2 rounds.
No, I didn't either.
Look at Jerry Jones. Look at him. He's like, I did it again.
That's classic. That's classic
yeah,
Jerry Jones.
Another pick that doesn't make sense.
Reaching for a guy that there's better defensive tackles I had him about a third, fourth round pick.
Honestly, had him walking on somewhere at the beginning of the season.
Ugh. They need D tackle help.
And now, once again, the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock.
This got to be Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah. Either that or Daxton.
The Utes.
Oh no, they already took a safety, right? They took Kyle Hamilton
Was that
at 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
They love their linebackers.
I was going to say.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was just about
They're like
to say
Pittsburgh. They
was,
love their linebackers.
How about those Ravens and those defenses they've had over the years?
They love
who
it.
I used to love that played with Ray Lewis was Terrell Suggs.
Oh, Suggs was nasty. T-Sizzle.
T-Sizzle, baby.
You know what they used to call me, B-Sizzle?
I remember that.
I called it to myself, but
That
people...
was back in the bar wench days.
Oh, remember the bar wench?
Oh, I remember the bar wench.
Left her boots at my house
Oh, yeah.
for like 6 months.
Come and get him another time.
Like 6... No, take your boots.
Listen,
Just
get the
take your boots. Take your boots and leave,
Get the
please.
boots, sweetheart.
Take your boots and leave, please. Don't
You
come
sure?
back.
I was gonna leave him and come back.
No. Take the boots.
Some people just can't take hints.
That was a wild time back at the pub in those days.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Not my liver doesn't like it, but
Your liver's probably really happy it's not in a headlock anymore.
My liver function is perfect now.
He's
Thank
throwing
God.
you high fives every morning.
Knock on wood. That's not wood. So I gotta find wood.
I actually
I'm not
use
on the wood
my
shutters.
head. I use my head quite often for knock on wood.
You know that Exo saying goes back to Italy, and it's not knock on wood. It translates to touch wood. Touch wood. It's like gives you luck. Touch wood.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
Yeah. It's one of those old things you figure out in your old age.
I don't know if I would get a tattoo at Mr. Cartoons.
Why not?
That just doesn't. No.
Mr. Cartoons is well known.
I know, he must be well known. He's doing a Modelo commercial. See, Mark Mr. Toon Gonzalez. Okay.
He's obviously talented if he's got a commercial.
You're watching the NBA on NBC.
We are totally not watching the NBA on NBC.
I just like singing that song.
And NBA is never on NBC. It's on ABC.
It used to be on NBC.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really?
That was way back. That's my voice. I want to say it was the famous
Marv
announcer
Albert?
that used to do. Yeah, Marv Albert.
Marv
yeah.
Albert. Yeah, his kid Kenny Albert does the Rangers games now.
Remember when Marv Albert bit that hooker in the hotel?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
You remember the funniest thing?
His toupee.
I don't know if
was
you remember
all
this
messed up.
downtown. I don't remember this downtown. Across from the Civic Center. Well, Mass Mutual Center now.
Okay.
Used to be, what was it, May Music? The store May Music was there and Shoebox was there.
That was back like when the Civic Pub was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the second floor, it was Marvin Albert, attorney at law. It said right on the window, Marvin Albert. And I used to laugh my ass off
Yeah,
every
thinking
time I
about
went by
Marv,
there.
yeah.
Marvin Albert, attorney at law. And that's all I could think of was
You know
Marv
what's
Albert
funny,
biting
too?
the hooker's back. I'll be right back.
Like 10 years after all that happened, like everybody started praising Marv Albert again, like as a great commentator. And,
He is a great commentator.
yeah, he was. And they totally gave him the shaft when that happened.
I think MSG. I think MSG fired him too.
Yeah, he lost like every job he had. Like I think he did TNT. He retired though, right? He retired a couple seasons ago.
He did the Knicks for years. Now his kid does them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Kenny Albert.
No kidding.
And if you remember, I can't remember his name. His brother did boxing.
Oh, I definitely didn't know that. I didn't know there was
Yeah, his
another
brother
one.
did boxing for years. He had that funny voice too.
I remember in Marv Albert's mugshot, his toupee was all crooked. Like, Marv, you really did have a wild night.
Stupid.
Yep. If I remember correctly, he forked over some money. Oh, yeah. Oh, this Ja Morant commercial right here. This commercial hyping up tomorrow night's game.
The dunk over Beverly.
Let me tell you something.
Dunk up.
My man. Oh, yeah. But it's well beyond a poster. He made Beverly look like a total chooch. Guy should never be in the paint again. He should cover the point guard because he was absolutely embarrassed by Ja Morant. And why are these guys autographing Subway subs? They're really autographing Subway subs. Like Beano, they're putting their John Hancock on the actual sub, the grinder. They're autographing the bread.
There's an ass for every seat, buddy.
I don't get it. It's all gonna rot and disappear and disintegrate in 2 weeks anyway. Like, and they really think this is some specialarity?
Maybe it's a plastic.
You know, I'd really love to see the Giants scoot in here and pick up another pick.
I want to tell you something.
I'm actually impressed with what they did tonight.
I want to tell you something. Jermaine Johnson has fell this far, the edge from Florida State. If the Jets are going to trade back in, they're going to trade back in soon to get him. They need an edge bad, and he's still there.
How do you feel about what the Jets have done so far?
I love it. Sauce
Yeah.
Gardner, great pick. They needed a receiver. Garrett Wilson, I think he's better than Drake London. I can't believe London went ahead of him.
I'm really excited for the Giants picks.
But I could see if Johnson falls any further, the Jets, because they're at 35 and 38 in the second round. I could see him jumping back in the first
just to make sure they get their man.
to get the edge, Jermaine Johnson. I could see him doing it. I don't know why. If he keeps falling, because I don't think he'll make it to the second round. He's going to go soon, real soon. And I know they love him because they had him at the Senior Bowl, because they coached the Senior Bowl. So I know they love him. So let's see what happens here. This is where it gets interesting. Are they talking about him now, Jermaine Johnson?
I believe they are.
The Ravens could take him. But Devin Lloyd's still there, too, the linebacker. But yeah, I can't believe he fell this far. If I'm the Jets, I'm jumping back in. I'm jumping back in the first and grabbing him. I unless they're confident that he'll fall for the second, I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I don't think he's going to the second either.
I don't think he does.
You know.
I mean, Karlaftis is still there too.
Karlaftis.
I could see Karlaftis fall into the second more than I could see Johnson.
We've had quite a few picks that I'm very surprised went as high as they did.
Yeah, no doubt.
We have a couple.
The Derek Stingley thing still gets me.
And here he is, Roger Goodell.
I'm going to say Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. The center, Linderbaum.
There he is, Linderbaum.
There's a lot of teams mad about that, and the Jets are one of them. They would have loved him in the second.
Huh?
Oh, he's a beast. The Jets would have loved him in the second. The Bears would have loved him in the second. The Jaguars would have loved him in the second.
Another one with a blonde sitting right
A
next
lot
to
of
him.
people probably thought he was going to fall to the second.
Oh, I love it. He's having a big party,
Yeah.
redneck party.
A lot of people would have loved him to fall to the second round, but yeah, now he could have went earlier than this, and I wouldn't have been shocked. But what did I call for it? Like in the teens, I
We
said
were talking to him about that. We were talking about him back around
with the Ravens at 14.
Yeah.
Not 14. I think it was the Ravens.
Yeah.
I knew he'd be a fit there.
Oh yeah, because this was when I said he could be the left-handed center, and
Yeah.
we brought up the left-handed catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is like. Oh yeah, look at him. Look at that. Absolute animal.
Look at him. Look at him down the field.
Wow.
Boom.
did
Drove
he
that
really?
guy.
I was just gonna say, holy crap! Oh.
Look at him kick out. Boom. Take that guy right out of there. How you doing? Boom, boom. The guy fumbled the ball.
Wow.
Just look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's the center. He's out there. Look at him. He's leading the way down the field.
Incredible shape right there.
And the guy's 300 pounds.
Lindenberg.
Linderbaum. Tyler Linderbaum.
Now who's this? We got the Jets on the clock.
Jets traded back in. I told you.
Here they come.
Jermaine Johnson.
TS.
Jermaine Johnson.
You made a hell of a call there, B.
Did I say it? Is your wife? Is she still listening? Did I call that the Jets were going to trade back in?
Still watching.
Did I say the Jets were going to trade back in?
Oh, I heard you say it.
Didn't I tell you they were? I told you. Jermaine Johnson's the guy right here.
They're going to come back in. They're going to get Johnson.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
How big is this, B?
This is a great
first round picks.
The Jets. I think the Jets won this first round if they get Johnson here. They come away with Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson. That's an A+ to me. I'm grading this. Look at him. Look at it wrestling. Here's Linderbaum wrestling. He was an All-American wrestler too. Look at him.
Oh, dude, he's huge. Look at him. Look at him looking like Brock Lesnar out there.
Jets are on the clock. I wonder what they gave up.
I know, that's going to be curious.
Got to be one of the seconds.
Then we got, who's Tampa Bay take? What does Tom Brady want to add to that?
It's got to be one of the seconds, right?
Wait, say that again?
The Jets had to give up either 35 or 38.
Oh, guaranteed, or even both of them, depending.
No, I don't think they'd give them both.
No, yeah, they probably got rid of 35 and kept 38.
And gave them a later pick or a pick next year.
Maybe a third round or a second round next year.
I don't think they give them both up this year. I don't think they gave 35 and 38. That's a lot.
No. I'm saying 35 this year,
Yeah.
and then a third rounder, second rounder next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Nicky Drums called it out. Yes, you did, B.
I called it. I knew it. I knew that.
And that's why he sits next to me.
Dude, he's
full of information.
Dude, too much talent. He shouldn't have been there this long.
Bino keeps up on the stats, and I announce the players with a cool name like Lindenbaum.
Linderbaum. No, he's way too talented to still be there.
Oh, yeah, it's surprising. Dude, there's still a few guys. I can't believe they're still here.
Here we go. This is definitely it. This is Johnson, no doubt.
Dude, I'm excited for you. Your team has had a heck of a night.
About time, right?
You going to be real surprised if it's not Johnson?
I'd be shocked. It could be Devin Lloyd, but I think it's Johnson.
I think it's Johnson.
I think it's Johnson. They loved him at the Senior Bowl.
Look at them. Look at
they're
the
happy.
Jets draft
It's
room.
definitely.
You can tell they made a move.
It's definitely Johnson.
Tightening their jackets.
It's definitely Jermaine Johnson.
Look at them. They're congratulating people.
They do call him The Rock too, Jermaine The Rock Johnson. Dude, he kind of looks like him. If you see when you see his face, he kind of looks like him a little bit.
Look at we got the young intern on the phone. Mom, put on the TV. I help get a third pick. Mel Kiper, I'm totally shocked here. I'm going to sit here and count these.
He probably can't believe Johnson's still there either.
No. Kiper looks angry tonight. Did you notice that?
He got like a prune face.
Mel Kiper is.
They could still go receiver. Look out for Christian Watson out of North Dakota State,
That's
or I tell you, Devin Lloyd is still there, the linebacker. Patriots could grab Devin Lloyd, no doubt.
Bino has mentioned Watson to me many times tonight.
He's big, 6'4". He came from D2 though, North Dakota State.
Really?
But he's good though. Oh, that's where Trey Lance last year came from. That's where Wentz came from.
Dude, I give you them props.
It's a great D2 school though.
Yeah.
It's a D2 school that dominates. So it's basically
like
a D1.
What is it? South Dakota?
Oh, North Dakota State.
North Dakota.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where he's coming from.
About.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always in like those FCS games.
The Bisons.
The
Bisons.
Bisons. That's exactly.
Yeah,
what
they
it is.
dominate D2.
I remember. I want to say it was like two or 3 years. No, it was longer than that.
Carson
before
Wentz.
COVID. Now.
Carson Wentz. That's where he came from.
They had what's that thing that rolls into town on Saturdays? The ESPN thing. Like people hold up the sign.
No.
College Game Day.
Oh, game day.
They did. It was the first time they did a D2 school. They did it.
The Bison.
Yeah, for one of their big games. Dude, like the center of their town is literally like your street. There's like a butcher, a bank, and they had it.
My street isn't big, bro.
No, and they had it like so packed out, like had to have been 20,000 people there. Here we go.
To the New York Jets, with the 26th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jermaine Johnson.
Bam! I
There
told
it
you.
is.
Didn't I say they had to come
There
up
it
and
is.
get him? Didn't I say
The
that?
B to the I to the N to the O.
Didn't I say they got to come up and get
I'm
him?
glad he got picked because
There it is.
he's
Look at
sure
The Rock.
dressed up for tonight.
He's got capris on. Model. Well, he look sharp with his on. That's why they call him The Rock. Don't he kind of look like him?
We're gonna have a special
Look at
discussion about these.
That's why they
capris.
call him The Rock. He kind of looks like him. Take
He
off the
does
beard.
look like The Rock.
That's why they call him Jermaine the Rock Johnson.
He's built like The Rock too.
Yep.
Whoa, is he a big fella?
This kid's a beast. I love this pick. I
I'm
love
glad
this
he got
pick.
picked tonight though, because I wonder if he picked out a classier outfit than that for night two.
That's a sharp outfit.
That's
I
a
don't know if he could top that.
That's what I mean.
I don't know if he could top that. Yeah, I don't know if he could top that.
That's what I mean.
What does the wife think? Is she watching? What do you think of the outfit?
Yeah, let us know. What do you think of that, huh?
Doesn't he look like The Rock though? Look at him. He does, right?
He does.
That's why I call him.
He should redo the pictures some of the celebrities have done of The Rock, where he's
Yeah.
got the fanny pack and the turtleneck on.
Yeah. Boom.
Oh, Jesus.
He started at Georgia. He's now at Florida State. He transferred to Florida State. Watch him.
I got a bad feeling
Doom.
for the quarterback here.
Doom. How you doing?
Oh. He shoved 4 linemen.
I
out of
called
his
it,
way.
bro. I don't care what they traded. I
Dude, I
knew
knew it right when I looked up, and the Jets are on the clock again.
because I had just said they got to
I
trade back
know.
in. He's still there. There's no way
They
they're
gotta
gonna.
get him.
Yep, they got to get him. And they got him.
Have they showed the official trade yet?
No, it should be coming up soon though. I know it's one of the twos. I can look it up right now.
That's a good point. They've showed the trades like a few minutes after the pick.
Are you okay, Jack?
Oh yeah, I'm plenty fine to drop. I'm gonna stop and get a coffee. I may be old, but I'll make it home.
I just got that. No, I got a message.
I'll make sure he's okay to
Yeah,
drive.
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
Fucking watch out, man. Why do you gotta get so snippy with me, man? What'd I do to you?
Well, you do nothing.
I got no beef with you.
You're my amigo.
I got no beef with you.
My numero uno amigo.
All right, let me see here.
She gets worried when I drive because I close my eyes all the time.
Bum, bum, bum. Draft tracker. NFL. Let's see what the trade is. Oh, they got a great draft, dude. Look at it. He looks
Dude,
like The
really
Rock.
does look like The Rock,
Yo,
man.
that's why they call him Jermaine
He
The
really
Rock
does.
Johnson.
She doesn't know about the Dwayne reference.
I'm telling you, that's what they call him. I didn't make it
Call
up.
him.
I didn't make it up.
He's chiseled from stone like Dwayne. It is really blowing my mind the quality of the chains and medallions these young kids have. They got that 1090 Jake bling. Look at that. Jermaine Johnson is fired up. He looks like he is definitely going to the Bunny Ranch tonight.
Oh yeah,
Is this another trade? Jacksonville's on the clock again?
yeah, yeah.
We are wheeling and dealing in the front offices tonight, folks. Wheeling and dealing. They trapping like them boys in the trap house tonight. Wheeling and dealing at the draft. He's coming back. This is scary. You ready for night 2 of the draft?
I am. I'm jacked.
I actually think there's still going to be a few names left that I thought would be gone.
Yeah, there's going to be some talent in the second round.
Tomorrow night starts a little earlier, right?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So we'll be on about 15 minutes early to hype you guys up. Right? We're doing night 2?
Yeah, we're doing
We're
that too.
doing night 2. We're in, folks. We're in.
The Jets gave up 35, 69, and 163
All this year.
all this year.
Wow.
So they still have a second. They gave up their third, the only third they had, and they gave up one of their fifths.
Yeah, but it seems like they really got what they needed with those.
Oh, this is
Guys, this is not something I have said in a long
I don't want
time.
to say because it's my team, but I think they won the first round.
I was just going to say, I have not said this if ever. The New York Jets have won the day.
I think they have. They had a great
really
draft.
do.
They had a great draft.
Unless the Giants sit in here and make a hell
No,
of
Giants
an
had no.
acquisition.
Giants had a great day too.
Oh, they did.
Giants had a great day too.
But the Jets
Kayvon
got 3 big needs tonight.
huge. These guys are day one contributors.
Yeah.
Day one contributors.
They made some
and that's
good
what they
picks
needed to
tonight.
do. That's what they needed to do.
They made some damn good picks tonight.
That's what they needed to do.
So what do we got? Jacksonville, Green Bay, then the Patriots,
Yeah.
and then what do we got? Tampa. Tampa's got to have
No,
a pick.
Cincy,
Oh, yeah,
Cincy,
Cincy,
and the Rams.
Del Rams.
But the Rams don't get the pick. Vikings had it now
Oh, that's right.
because
That's
someone else had it, and now the Vikings got it. Oh,
That's
the,
right.
the Lions had it for the Jared Goff trade.
Detroit. Dude, you got in a fight with that mic stand a couple times tonight.
I know, man. I'm fucking a little out of it myself.
Mad at you like the cat.
This is a little late for me too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We do this for you people, you know.
We love hanging out
Always
with
subscribe to the
you.
channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It helps us. We can't even thank everyone that joined us tonight because this has been great. I had a great time doing this. I have a great time sharing whatever a little bit that I do know. I try, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it and got a little.
We have a lot of fun talking with you.
It was informative for you, you know. Hopefully it was. Maybe made you laugh a
We
little
had some
bit.
people communicating with us in the draft tonight, and that's only going to get bigger and better.
What's up? You know, we always like to hear from people. Always. But I gotta tell you though, the Jets had an amazing draft tonight.
Jets.
Jets, baby.
I know my kid is super pumped up about Kenny Pickett or whatever his name is. Oh, I said his name right that time. Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett, baby.
My oldest son is thrilled about the Pittsburgh Steelers selection.
Yeah, and I called that. He's perfect for that.
So now I got to ask you.
I said that. He's perfect for them. He's perfect for them.
That's just another bad scenario for Baker Mayfield. He will no longer be going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's off. Yeah, Pittsburgh's off the list. I think it's going to be Seattle, like you said.
That's all right. Dwayne's
Seattle's just going to wait it out and sign him.
Dwayne's got a couple availabilities for him in the XFL if it gets to that point.
Already used. There's always a USFL.
Oh, yeah.
He could play this year in the USFL.
Probably could. Maybe he'll go head-to-head in the finals with Johnny
They
Football.
couldn't pay him. They're not paying people like that. They're getting second tier players right now. You know,
Better than no paycheck, though.
those guys are still making $50,000 a year, and then they get bonuses on top of it. That's
Yeah, the XFL's based on your wins. Like, you get a small
no.
base
The
and then-
USFL they're getting $50,000 a year.
I'm thinking XFL.
No, USFL is $50,000 a year, and they get bonuses and stuff.
And unlike the NFL,
And there's exposure. Fox owns them. Fox
Yeah.
Sports owns them, and there's an NBC. So
You can probably play, like, you could probably go somewhere after the USFL season.
you can go to the NFL.
And- yeah.
you can go to the NFL
You could
for the
probably
camps. You can go to the camps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could probably go to Canada and
yeah,
other.
yeah, absolutely. These are guys that didn't get a real shot, and now
Right.
maybe they can show they can play. So there's always need for that. You know what I mean?
Like the guys in for basketball, they'll go play like.
Devin Lloyd's gonna go here to the Jags. He's
He
too
looks
talented.
like he's dressed up for tonight.
Yeah,
He also has $250,000 worth of bling on.
he's from Utah. His best friend on the team is the kid from Utah that committed suicide before the season last year. Remember that?
I remember a player committing suicide.
From Utah. Yeah, it was his best friend. Yeah, he played this year for him in honor of him and
sad.
stuff. Yeah, it's a sad story. They had a little thing on him. It was a sad story.
They made the pick. Come on, let's go here, guys.
But I gotta tell you, man, I'm just so pumped, bro. I mean, I haven't been this happy about the Jets, and I couldn't tell you how long.
No, dude,
This
had
was a
damn
good draft,
night.
man.
Damn good night.
This is a good draft, bro. Sauce Gardner, Garrett
Sauce,
Wilson.
they got the sauce, baby.
Got this. You know, later on, they got to get Smoke Monday now, right?
Just so
It's like they
can
got
make
us.
those
I think
shirts.
they get this thing got right? Sauce and
Smoke
smoke.
and sauce.
Smoke and sauce,
Be
baby.
the best T-shirts you can buy.
Oh,
in a
the
pro
best,
shop
baby.
store.
We came up with that.
Yeah, call us.
Call us.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get shirts made
That
up.
can be
B to the I to the N
second-
to the O.
Spit it out, Goodle.
27th pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Devin Lloyd.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Devin Lloyd.
27th pick in the 2022 NFL
They let Miles Jacks go too.
Jacksonville Jaguars select Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd.
Because their linebacker, the great linebacker they had for years, they just released him not too long ago, Miles Jacks. So
Oh yeah.
they needed a linebacker. So kid's good, man.
Yeah.
Kid's good.
He looks like he's going to Bunny Ranch tonight too.
Going to the Bunny
And he's got capris on.
Man.
We are going to have a serious discussion about these capris come Monday.
Yo, I don't know, man. I must have missed the memo somewhere. I must have missed the memo.
What is going on? With
I had to
this?
have missed the memo somewhere, bro. Like,
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize you look like a bozo in
like
capris.
nobody called Bino and said, "Hey, Capri's are the thing now." I don't know. I didn't get that call.
And they haven't started using tennis rackets in football. Those tennis players.
I
love
didn't
those
get the
capris.
call. I didn't get the call. Oh, Maron, I'm tired, huh?
Oh,
It's almost over. Don't worry, buddy.
a little indigestion here. Whew.
But you know,
Oh, the Packers pick is in.
I don't know. I don't know where they go now. I don't know where they go now.
They need it. I'm sorry, just Rodgers has to go. You know what's crazy? They've had two franchise quarterbacks over the last 40 years.
No, two franchise quarterbacks over the last 30 years. They got two
And they got
championships.
two goddamn rings to show for
That's
it.
what I mean. For everyone saying he's so much better than Favre, they got the same amount of championships. Actually, Favre went to two.
Yeah, he did.
Favre went to back-to-back.
He did.
You know? Favre, listen, I love Brett Favre. He was so tough. He was so good. He was just fun for the game, man.
I really wanted to see him win one with Minnesota.
Nah, I hated that he went to Minnesota.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was that because he left the Jets to go there?
Yeah.
You must have been thrilled when they first got him.
Think about this. Think of me as a fan. Think about this for a second. We trade for the guy. We start off with 7-1. He hurts his finger.
They did. Yeah, they did start off really
Hurts
well.
his finger, whatever. He says he's going to retire. We release his rights. He signs with Minnesota.
The Jets still got
We-
something for him, didn't they?
No.
No?
No. We draft Sanchez. We go to back-to-back AFC championships. Brett Favre don't pull that. He wins 2 more Super Bowls. We had the defense and the running game. He screwed himself. He screwed the Jets, but he screwed himself. We'd have won 2 Super Bowls. We'd have won 2 Super
The
Bowls.
future looked bright
With that team?
with Mark Sanchez.
No.
too.
And Sanchez had nothing to do with
it
it.
did, though. No, it did though.
And Sanchez had nothing to do with it. Imagine Favre on that team.
No. But that team that
He-
Sanchez went
the
to
year
those
before,
two,
yeah, but think about
oh, yeah,
this.
they would have been great.
The year before those teams went to back-to-back AFC championships,
great.
they were 7-1 until Favre got hurt. Favre screwed himself. Favre could have won 2 Super Bowls.
You know
He
what?
would have had a good shot at it.
And Favre probably looked at it as those Minnesota teams were really good. I think he had.
They weren't
a
as good as
shot
those Jets.
at- They were good though.
They weren't as good as those Jets.
He probably thought they had, and it was an easier route too. The Super.
You didn't have to go to the
playoffs, they didn't
Patriots.
Go through New England.
But you know what? Sanchez still went through New England back-to-back years to get to those
Dude, I
AFC
remember
championships.
it was like week 17. The Patriots put a shellacking on the Jets, beat them like 48-3. Everybody was like, boo-hoo.
Oh, yeah, then we beat them in the playoffs.
The next week in the playoffs,
Can't wait.
kapow!
No, can't wait.
Can't wait.
Bart Scott, remember?
No,
Can't
that
wait.
wasn't that year.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yes,
No.
it was. Yes, it was, because we were going on to Baltimore to the AFC championship. Can't wait.
Oh, that's right.
Can't
That's
wait.
right. That's right. That's right.
Can't wait.
Come on, the Packers pick's been in for 6 minutes here. We got this lady with her high stinky Lemberger on her head.
I don't know if anyone noticed either, too. I didn't even mention this through this whole
Look,
thing.
they look confused.
We are not in the studio tonight.
We are not. We are kicking it live in the living room.
We are. We had to move everything out here because of the TV, because it
Because we
wasn't in
wanted
the
to bring
studio,
you guys
and we wanted it on
proper
the
action.
big screen. Well, we got to be able to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't do this without knowing what to call.
I actually like it out here.
No, it's nice. It's nice. It's a good setup. The studio's not even finished yet. We have so much work to do on it.
Memorabilia coming.
No, we have so much work to do on it. It has to be cleaned, and she actually said she wants to clean it. So,
Oh, what a sweetheart.
yeah. So it has to be cleaned.
What a sweetheart.
I think it was clean. I thought it was fine. You thought it
I
was
thought
fine,
it was perfectly fine.
but obviously it wasn't up to some
we're
person.
We're men.
Some person's standard it was not up to, so it needs to be cleaned. I'll hear about that one too, but whatever.
Hey, at least she got the mention on mine. She got the mention on the stream.
On the stream. Packers
yeah.
pick is in. Who? All right, so trying to think
I
here.
don't even know here.
No, it could be George Pickens, the receiver from Georgia. It could be Christian Watson, the receiver. There's a few ways they could go right here. It could be Jaquan Brisker, the safety still there. Daxon Hill's the safety still there. There's still some talent here. Still some serious talent here. How you doing?
Here's a highlight from Whitworth's acceptance speech at the NFL Awards when he was named the Walter Payton NFL
Absolutely.
Player of the Year.
Agree with you. Agree with you on that one. Andre Whitworth, he just retired. Left tackle for the Rams.
You can invest your time, you can invest your finances, or you can invest your voice. Doesn't matter which. We just have to keep investing in each other. Let your heart lead you.
Dun. We've been on. I just want to make this announcement. We have officially crossed into our longest live stream, I believe. 3 hours, 34 minutes, and 30 seconds. Thank you guys who have checked in with BNN Media this evening. And we're going to roll you through these last 3 picks of the draft here.
That we're going to do. It's got to be... they should go receiver because they already went defense. It should be a receiver. I wouldn't be shocked to see Watson, the kid from North Dakota State, or George Pickens. This is where I had the kid from Penn State, Jahan Johnson, that went earlier. This is where I had him picked going, right around here. He was way overdrafted, in my opinion.
The 2021 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. Here with us.
Come on, just get to the pick here, Goodle.
Yeah, I don't know why they got to talk about everything and do all this nonsense. Pick the players.
Drag it out for TV ad revenue.
Well, for the time, yeah. Well, because people pay for their ads,
Right.
Hopefully we're in that position soon. I'll drag it all out all night.
Very soon.
I'll drag it out all night if I have to. I ain't shy.
We'll be right back after this message
Yeah.
from our sponsors.
On to Cleveland next week.
I forgot my hoodie with no sleeves. I wear it in the cold.
Nationwide, for everything they do to support players,
Get to the pick.
positive impacts.
Nationwide is on your side.
Those Baker Mayfield. Oh no, what is it? State Farm? Is that
No,
Baker- he
no.
has the
State Farm is
commercials?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Patrick Mahomes.
That's right. And then that weird guy Jake.
Was the platform I was able to build
Who is it? It's Jake from State Farm. Hi, Jake from State Farm.
Hey.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis.
Who are you talking to this late? That is ridiculous. You up to talking to like that?
It's Jake from
Jake
State
from
Farm.
State Farm.
At 3 o'clock in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State
Jake
Farm.
from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis.
Khakis.
That reminds us.
That was his debut right there, that commercial.
That reminds me of our buddy that was lighting fires in his living room. I could hear him talking like that. Oh, the khakis.
Oh, yeah, just totally burnt. Like,
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, guys?
Hey.
Totally. What's up, man?
I just put a bunch of stuff in the fire pit.
All right.
You guys want to go burn some stuff?
Packers. Watson. I say it's the receiver from North Dakota State.
Green Bay Packers select Devontae Wyatt,
Defensive tackle. Georgia. The other Georgia kid. Wow, are they purposely trying to stick it to Rodgers? Do they really hate this guy?
This is the no lubrication treatment for
Yo,
Aaron Rodgers.
for real, man. Like, what are they doing to this guy? Everything he complained about, they won't do. Not only will they not do it, Devontae Adams was his best receiver. They traded him away. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro.
I don't understand
I don't
a
get
lot
it.
of these picks here tonight.
No, I don't understand the Green Bay Packers, what they're doing, bro.
I haven't understood the Green Bay Packers in quite a while.
My old man was my grandfather was a big Packer guy, too. Vince Lombardi. Every Italian liked that guy.
Vinny Lombardi.
Yeah, because it was Lombardi, so they all liked him, you know what I mean?
He's the big Lombardi.
Bill Belichick is on the clock with the
And the way he is,
with the
we'll
20
probably have to wait till the last second.
with the 29th pick, the New England Patriots
He's trying
select
to decide right now if he should keep the pick or trade it
the
for 8
pick. The
fifth-round
pick.
picks.
The pick is in with the 29th pick. We pick Lester Jones from Wichita State. Punter.
That's north southern. That's north southern Wichita State.
No, this could be Christian Watson. This could be that receiver from North Dakota State.
Nikki
They gotta get
She's
weapons.
Excited for this pick.
They got to get weapons for Noodle Arm.
Noodle Arm.
Mac Jones. They got to get weapons for him. I doubt it's one of the safeties. I mean, it could be one of the safeties. But I don't know. I think it's he loves his defense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It should be one of the receivers though, because I really think they need a receiver. I really think they definitely need a receiver.
So let's see. They're flashing the top 5 or so available on the bottom of the screen. And now they're into the draft pick, so we're probably gonna.
Nah.
Those.
I'm trying to think. It's got to be one of the receivers.
I actually feel bad for Aiden Hutchinson.
It's either one of the receivers or it's a safety. It's either Daxton Hill or Jaquan Brisker, the safeties, or it's one of the receivers.
I actually feel.
But we're talking about Bill Belichick, so it's probably some guy you never heard of from like some really weird school that ends up like leading the league in interceptions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's just the way it works. I think it's got to be a receiver too, Nicky. It really does. They need it. I mean, I know they got Devontae Parker from the Dolphins, but he's not a number one.
I'll be honest with you.
He's like a slot guy. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but they need a number one, a deep threat, because that Aguilar is not that guy. And everyone knew Aguilar wasn't that guy. I don't even know why they went and signed that guy.
Other than Mac Jones, I don't think I'm familiar with anyone on the Patriots roster now.
No, they got Jonnu Smith, the tight end, who really didn't live up to the money they gave him.
I know Mac
Hunter
Jones,
Henry was good.
and I know William Belichick.
They traded Chase Winovich. I don't know why. I like that kid. J.C. Jackson's gone. He went to the Chargers. Led the league in interceptions. Another guy. Dude, he was an undrafted free agent. Led the league in interceptions.
It's crazy.
He develops them, bro. He just does. He develops players.
Spots with random players you would never think of.
Yeah, they desperately need a receiver.
They're the football version of Moneyball.
Yeah. Well, the way he gets those comp picks, too. I mean, he's great at
That's
it.
unreal.
Like I was saying earlier, he's
Yeah.
great at it. Every team can do it.
That's
I don't know
why
why
I
they
was-
don't do it.
That's why I was joking.
You know why? Because every other team, they all love to just. Well, I'm gonna give this guy an extension to just keep him. Belichick's not scared of that. If a guy's not worth it, he ain't gonna overpay him.
So
I don't.
explain to
And you
me
know what?
this,
And I love
Mike.
about the
Explain to me-
Jets' new GM. I was gonna say Joe Douglas.
Yeah.
He's the same way. He ain't gonna overpay nobody.
Explain to me these compensation picks you're talking about. How do they acquire? How do they earn them?
If a guy, a key contributor, so if he's played a certain amount of snaps, if he Pro Bowler, a key contributor, plays enough time, if he leaves in free agency and signs with another team,
Yeah.
you get a compensation.
Oh
pick.
yeah. So yeah, that does happen.
But
all
he's
the
got to
time.
be he's got to be a key
Because
contributor though.
Right,
Can't be
but
some backup guy. He's gotta-
Belichick won't give people like big money, so of course they leave.
Yeah, and he gets compensation.
Right.
picks.
Okay. That makes a lot of
Smart.
sense. That is
Smart.
smart. It's
Smart
very
football.
smart.
Kind of like the way the new Jets GM does it. He trades guys away and robs the shit out of teams in trades. We traded a safety, Jamal Adams. We took with the 6th pick,
Jamal Adams.
who
He
was
was
a
damn good.
yeah, but he was a cancer in the locker room and stuff.
Yes, he was.
Traded him to Seattle. We got 2 first-round picks,
2,
a 4th-round pick,
4.
and a 6th-round pick.
Say.
The second of those,
Say.
the second of those. So one of the first-round picks last year was Elijah Vera Tucker, the offensive guard, who was going to be an All-Pro, and the second one was picked tonight. It's Garrett Wilson, the receiver. And Seattle's rebuilding now. So Seattle, if they didn't do that, they would have the 9th and the 10th picks tonight. But because they made that trade 2 years ago, boom. Sam Darnold, guy can't. He's terrible. Trades him, gets a 2nd, which is the 38th pick tonight, and a 4th-round pick we got last year. 2 picks for a guy that's a bum.
Yeah.
Joe Douglas, I love the guy. He's a trading machine.
Let me ask you, how did Adams do this last season?
Not very good. And now Seattle's in the shitter. All I want to do is win. Seattle's far from winning now without Russell.
You never know, though, with Pete Carroll. You can't count him out.
Oh, David Ajabo would have been a first-round
Pete's a
pick.
crazy son bitch.
He's still there. David Ajabo might be the pick.
Have you talked to Uncle Vin? Is he enjoying the draft?
I have not talked to him. David Ajabo out of Michigan. He got hurt in his pro day. He would have been a top 15 pick.
Wow.
He's going to be out this year. This could be Belichick's pick because he'll wait a year on him. This kid could be a top
That
pick.
would not surprise me. When
David
it comes
Ajabo
to
could be the pick.
Belichick
David-
wasting a first-round pick.
No,
on a
no,
guy we
no.
got-
The
I
kid's
know.
good though.
No, I know.
It could be David Ajabo because the value. He's a top 10 guy. He's a top 10 guy who got hurt.
Here we go. Roger Goodell's going to announce with the 29th pick, we suspend the Patriots for 2 games.
The New England Patriots select Cole Strange.
Cole Strange,
A guard.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's a guard out of Chattanooga. What'd I
One
tell you?
of those weird Belichick
A
picks
guy from some school
from
you never heard
Chattanooga.
of. From Chattanooga.
Even Nicky Drums chimes in. Really strange pick. We agree. We told you it'd be someone from Chattanooga.
Nikki, I hate to
East
say,
Bumfuck Falls.
Nikki, you might think I actually know Bill Belichick personally, but I just know his trends. I know how he drafts. I know how he thinks with this things. I knew it was going to be some off the wall thing. You know why? He ain't got to pay this guy.
We gotta call.
No,
Gillette.
no, no.
We gotta get an interview.
Listen to
with
me.
Bill.
Listen to me. He don't got to pay this guy. This guy's never going to make big money.
No, no.
If he ends up being a good player, great.
Doesn't he get a guarantee though for going in the first round?
Yeah, sure he does.
Like 5-6 million.
He's a 29th pick.
He's still got to get. That's worth
Yeah,
$5 million.
that's fine.
Yeah, he's set for life either way.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And it's not a high. It's not a guy he's ever going to have to give a huge contract to. Belichick hates that, bro.
Yeah, I know he hates that.
You don't like having high picks.
Oh, I know.
And you let me tell you something.
William
I
Belichick.
guarantee you, he's in Mac Jones's ear every single time he gets a chance to say, "Oh, you know how he won, right? Because Tom really always took less money to help the
And
team.
he stayed late.
Because not everybody's Tom Brady that would defer all that money. So if this kid wants money, he'll be gone. Believe me when I tell you. That's the
Adios.
problem. They don't want to pay anybody. Let's be honest. And Brady helped that all those championships. You could only thank Tom Brady because he took less money every year.
took
He was
like-
never the highest paid quarterback.
He was making like 10-12 million a year.
Yeah, when guys are making
He could have
30.
been making 25-30.
Yeah, believe me, and not every guy's that guy.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, good. We're on the clock here. Let's get it, Goodle.
He's not that guy either.
The Kansas City Chiefs select
Christian Watson.
George Karlaftis.
George
The Greek freak.
Karlaftis.
The Greek
Jesus
freak.
Christ, the rich get richer.
The Greek freak.
The rich get richer.
The Greek freak.
Don't insult my boy Big Giannis like that. That's Big Jan's name.
He said Nick, he's like Bruce Arena. Your wife said Nick, he's like Bruce Arena.
The soccer coach.
What about him?
I don't know. She likes him.
Bruce Arena? He coached the
She's a diehard soccer fan, yo.
USA, Team USA. Did he coach
Loves
that?
him.
Yeah, diehard soccer fan.
She's from South America.
I don't
That's
wanna-
their religion.
I don't want to talk about soccer. All right.
Go!
I don't know. I don't know how Italy wins the fucking European Championship and don't qualify for the World Cup for the second time.
Ugh.
Tell me how that happens. How do you win the European Championship and not qualify for
I
the World
remember
Cup?
when I was growing up, we used to hang out with your cousins all the time. I was over there all the time.
Where? Dominios?
Santa Maria's.
Oh,
And we used to have, that was back when Brazil and Italy were phenomenal. in the
94
Cup.
94 World Cup.
Italy had a player. He
Rober-
had to have been the best player in the
Roberto
world.
Baggio was the best player in the world.
Baggio, yeah.
He was playing on 2 bad hamstrings. He kicked it over the goalpost.
I remember
It was
that.
went to penalty kicks. It was he was playing on 2 bad hamstrings. He kicked it. And you know that poor bastard. That's what he's remembered for. And he was the best player in the world at the time. And that's what he's remembered for. 2 bad. You know he actually had to leave his town in Italy because they were stoning his house and shit. Like no, she knows. South America, Italy's the same way, bro.
Dude,
With
I
soccer, bro.
remember,
They'll kill you, bro.
Colombia,
They killed the guy.
Pablo Escobar put a car in a bomb in a car.
No, they shot the guy from
Yeah, no,
Colombia.
so they
Shot
blew
him to
this
death.
guy up from Colombia. Yeah, he missed like a penalty kick too. They got a 30 for 30 about that.
She likes the revolution, right?
She loves the Rebs.
Not South America, okay?
No, she was born in South America.
Yeah, but you gotta-
Soccer's her religion.
Oh, well, no doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. My mother was born in South America too.
Religion.
My mother was born in Mar del Plata, Argentina.
Oh, you got a good thing with the things, man.
Let me tell you something about Argentinians. You know what Argentinians are?
They make good steaks.
No, they're a bunch of Italians living in South America speaking really bad Spanish.
Really bad Spanish, man.
No, they're 60% of the population are Italian, bro. Look at that. Look that up. Google it right now.
No, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
Google the Italian population in Argentina. Google it. They're the majority, 60%. If she's from South America, she knows. Because Argentinians, they mix Italian with Spanish, bro, when they speak.
All right, what am I checking?
Italian population of Argentina.
Italian
Population
population.
of Argentina.
Oh yeah, it pops right up when you put Italian P. It's the largest ethnic origin of modern Argentinians after the Spanish immigration during the colony population that settled in the majority Migratory movement, Argentina. It's estimated that up to 25 million Argentinians have some degree of Italian. So 25 million
I will tell you right. The
have some degree of Italian. And then according to the next article, there's
right here,
30 million.
62.5% of the population is Italian heritage.
Yeah, that's what it says. 62.5.
Yeah.
25 million.
Yeah, they're the majority.
That's crazy.
There are a bunch of Italians in South America speaking really bad Spanish, bro.
That's crazy.
Because they mixed the Italian, well, which Spanish and Italian is close.
Yeah,
They're both Latin, anyways. You know what I mean? If I say, if I said to your wife, "Cómo stai? Tutto bene?" She'll know what I said to her,
Probably.
right?
I don't understand most of what she says.
Come
I've
stai?
been here
Tutto
14
bene?
years. No idea.
See if she responds. She'll know what I said.
She probably will. I know a little Spanish, pretty much.
Here's the difference. Like, okay, so Spanish will say "Cómo está?"
The
right?
swears and drums.
So Spanish will say "Cómo está? ¿Está bien?" Right?
Yeah.
Italian we say "Cómo stai? Tutto bene?" It's the same thing. How are you? Are you good?
How you doing?
Now the Argentines will say "Cómo estás? ¿Tú bien? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tú bien?" They mix them. They fuck it up.
We're on a delay, remember?
Yeah. She'll understand what I said.
Why is A-Rod dressed like a Ghostbuster?
But anyways, yeah. So,
Oh, and it's the Big Bopper, baby!
but yeah. So like again with Argentina. So, like the food. Like okay, like they make chicken Milanese.
Yeah.
It's like like a chicken cutlet, but it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like they don't have salsa. They have chimichurri.
Jimmy Jury, man.
Chimichurri. It's like parsley and garlic and like red pepper and olive oil and vinegar. It's good. On steak. I make it sometimes.
Yeah,
It's easy to make.
Argentinians have
The best steak in the world.
steakhouses,
Best beef in the world is in Argentina and Brazil actually too. Brazil has good too. Yeah, she knows. Very good. You?
Very true, huh? Hey, very good, Juice.
Molto bene.
Very good, Juice.
Molto bene. Molto bene. Molto bene.
The pick is in. So let's get this Cincinnati pick in, and then numeral 30 Dose.
But no, Italian and Spanish is very similar. Even like common words are the same. Like su casa, my house.
I want to say my
Door, window,
kid,
same thing. Porta.
like
Porto,
my kid
porta.
took Italy for his Italian.
No, you'll never. If you take it in school, you'll never speak Italian.
No, my kid did.
That's what they speak in Rome, bro. There's
He
20.
said his teacher told him it was almost like Spanish too.
It is, but let me tell you something about Italy. There's 27 different dialects. You can literally go to the next town and not understand a word they're saying. Sicilians speak
crazy.
different than Napolitans. Napolitans speak different than Brescianese. They all speak different.
That's crazy.
Oh, green spaghetti? What about green spaghetti?
Her mother makes it. It's really good.
Yeah, green spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got. I think it's got like spinach in it or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, green spaghetti.
It's
Yeah.
good.
You ever had I don't know if Spanish do
I'm
it.
not too big on.
But they make Italians are big with it, especially in Argentina. Squid ink spaghetti.
Okay, never heard of that.
It's like
I'll
black.
eat the green
The spaghetti's like black, bro. Squid ink.
Okay.
A lot of seafood, bro.
Like I'll eat the green spaghetti her mom makes, but I'm not really a big fan of much else that they.
Green spaghetti.
Like they'll get it from like the Peruvian restaurant sometimes, and I'm just not big on it.
Yeah.
I'll eat the Spanish restaurant, the Spanish or the green spaghetti, and it's there's a kind of steak.
Nick,
that-
tell you what I made the other night? Did you show her? Did she see the shorts? What I made the other night?
Oh, she might have seen it.
I made chuletas. Chuletas. She knows what chuletas are. Italians and Spanish both make chuletas.
Dude,
Just
the
pork chops,
sausage,
right?
peppers, and onions. Quite a few.
Sausage,
people saw
peppers, and
that.
onions. Yeah, those are big too.
Quite a few people saw that video.
Yeah, yeah.
We are down to 2 picks.
Someone said, "Oh, why don't you fry them? Why don't you fry the chuletas in olive oil?"
the chuleta.
You can't fry in olive oil, bro. You can't heat olive oil that hot. It's not a frying
olive
oil.
oil just
No,
floats
no,
at
it's
the bottom of the pan
no.
sometimes. You don't like
Olive
fill
oil's
it.
too. It'll burn up.
Yeah, you don't fill it.
Yeah,
and
it'll
fry
burn up.
something.
It'll burn up.
Yeah, no.
You got to use like vegetable oil, canola oil, something like
The
that.
pick is in. Why are we yapping?
Oh, pesto. Yeah, pesto. Absolutely, pesto. I love pesto. That's what it is. It's pesto pasta. Yeah, it's green pasta.
Her
Pesto.
mom adds spinach to it too.
Not pesto.
Yeah, with the green spaghetti, her mom adds spinach to it.
She says pesto, bro.
I know, it's pesto and spinach. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
pesto and spinach.
Her
That's a lot of green. You be shitting green,
It
bro.
is- Oh, dude, let me tell you something.
That'll clean you out.
Let me tell you.
What they say, you'll get your roughage.
I think I had some stuff come out that I had eaten back when I was 21.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals select Daxton Hill, defensive back.
Jackson Hill.
Safety. Yeah, he's a good player.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And it sounds like a lot of people are booing this pick.
I don't think that. I don't. Damn, that girl got a chin on her, boy.
That looks like it's the future Mrs.
She
Jackson.
got a big chin.
She got a big chin, man.
I hate to say something like that, but that's true.
Not me, man. I don't mind. She got a big chin. I'm gonna tell her, hey, your chin is big. It
I
looks
think
like
my
Jay Leno.
broadcast partner, his back is killing him.
It is. It's okay. My back, you see, is falling apart. And they tell me you can have surgery and fix, but you will not be able to do nothing for 6 months. I do not have 6 months to do nothing. I had to pay the bills.
Oh, the Vikings, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who they would take
And I
here.
swear to God, if they don't have Colombiano coffee made at Cumbies because it's after 10 o'clock or something, we're gonna cause a concern there. Oh yeah, because Daddy needs his Colombiano with a little flash blast in it.
Colombiano cafe.
AD
No, you know what you gotta drink? You gotta drink that Puerto Rican coffee. Cafe Bustelo.
That's
Oh,
all we brew at my house, bro.
bro. That's like
It's,
fucking some straight fucking espresso shit,
It's,
bro.
that's what it is. It's
That's Spanish
it's
espresso.
Spanish coffee,
It's
yeah.
like Spanish espresso. Yeah. That
yeah,
shit'll get you.
That's all we drink at my
Oh,
house.
you'll be wired as a motherfucker, boy.
I drink very
Might as well
strong coffee.
sniff a 16th.
Colombian coffee is usually pretty strong too.
Oh yeah.
I get the Colombian at Cumbies. It's really good.
I can't drink coffee. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I drink a pot of Bustelo a day.
Really? Look at the chin on her. Oh, Maron.
Yeah, I make a pot every morning.
Dude, she got some arms on her too.
I'm sure she probably gives him a head of a tug, man.
I'll say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Juno, man.
You know me, man.
I fucked in the head. I see a lot of dirty shit right off the top.
Okay, espero Gomez and fuck the Dieris brothers. I
Look
made
at
it.
Mel Kiper. It's past Mel Kiper's bedtime. Look at him, dude. He's dozing off. Look at Kiper.
Oh, basil, spinach,
Look
basil,
at-
and cilantro. Oh, that sounds good.
Kiper keeps like going out.
Hey, don't forget about old Bino next time the green spaghetti gets made. That sounds
we'll
good.
We'll send him a plate, huh?
Hey, I'll make you a steak if you send me some green spaghetti. Deal?
We say, hey.
She like the way I cook the steak,
She loved the steak, man.
so I'll make the steak and you send me the green spaghetti. It's a deal.
Sounds like a deal.
I had a nice dinner tonight. I tell you.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
We went classic American dinner tonight.
No, I had a
with
nice
some delivery pizza.
I had a nice plate tonight.
Nice. I'm happy for you.
Sent me over a
You
nice
didn't have
plate.
to make it either.
No,
I
sent
made
it
for
over
you.
to me.
That's awesome.
Chicken cordon bleu.
That's right. You told me about the cordon bleu. That's
Listen,
one of my favorites.
chicken cordon bleu, corn, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. That was good.
I had some dynamite cornbread.
Oh, this was good. This was real good. I don't know. I think she made it in a pan because it was like a piece of pie. The way it was, she cut it out. I think she made it in a skillet or something.
Actually, I get a thing of.
I think she made it in a skillet. It was good.
They have a cornbread I get at the bakery every. Yeah, I get it quite often. And I'll heat it up at home, put a little butter on it. Ooh.
She's in.
She's in, man.
She's in, man.
She's in.
Okay, man. You know what I'm feeling for? And you can't even get them good around here. You got to make your own. If you're in Florida, you get them all over the place.
What do you got,
A
man?
Cubano, man. A real Cubano.
What's a cubano?
You never had a Cuban sandwich? A Cubano? It's like roasted pork and Swiss cheese and mustard, and they put it on a Cuban bread and they press it like a panini.
Oh, maybe.
So good, brother. With a pickle, too. It's got to have pickles, too. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
best.
dude. You know, there's so many sandwiches. that
A
they put
real
pickles in
Cubano,
them.
man.
Not even-
No, these are the long pickles, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Put it right across, right through the top.
Oh, it's good. I'm telling you, you try a Cubano, man.
I'm a
If
big
your
fan
wife's
of
ever had a
sandwiches.
Cubano, I'm telling you, she knows that's the best, bro.
Look at that. Oh, my.
Hey, guy. What's up?
No, man. I was talking to the thing that was right on the side of him.
I
I
know
was
what
like,
you...
Hola, señorita.
Look at that guy.
Look at my man right here,
Woo.
literally holding down the
Yo,
front
he looks
row.
like the Hamburglar, bro.
Oh, my.
Yo, he doesn't he look like the Hamburglar?
Oh, my.
Wow. I guess you got to be heavy in Minnesota, right?
And if there's
cold.
anyone else, or if you catch us on the replay, the BNN Facebook will be back up soon.
We had a little problem
We
there.
had an issue with my Facebook. Have to prove my identity to them for the fourth time in like 8 months, if that. So
They
yet again,
you know what? They just want to see that handsome face. That's
I
all.
think it is.
That's all it is, bro.
So I had to send them a copy of my ID. And the last couple times this has happened, I've been able to get back in the page.
I love it. You
within
caught
like
your
2-3
second.
days.
You caught your second win. I can tell.
Yeah, I did.
I can tell.
I did.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm getting a little irritated because they've had this picket for about 12 minutes now.
I know, right? This is it. Last pick of the first round.
Last pick. Look
Yeah.
at, and he's got the what's that guy called there? The mini Yoda.
What?
Nicky Drum says he didn't look like Hamburger. He looked more like Grimace.
That's what I was thinking. You're right. I'm sorry. No, she's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I said the hamburger. No, it was Grimace. No, she's
Grimace.
right. She's right.
Big
No, she's right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
The big purple monster.
That's what I was thinking, but it came out the hamburger.
The Minnesota Vikings select Lewis Seen.
Oh,
There
safety.
it is.
Safety, Georgia. Georgia. So only two Alabama guys.
Georgia looking like this year's Alabama in the
So,
draft.
so I won the under because I said 3 and you said 4.
You're correct.
There was only 2 Alabama guys.
There was only 2.
Yeah, and Georgia had what? 4 or 5 guys?
4, I think, in the first.
Yeah, it's crazy. They had a lot. This kid's good.
Yeah,
6'2", 200 pounds.
crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy, man.
We hope you guys enjoyed night 1 of the draft. We'll be right back with you for tomorrow night.
And please subscribe to the channel, like the video.
Subscribe.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good
If
night.
you want to support all the infos on our profile, you can support the channel. Keep every episode going.
Absolutely.
And we had a blast with you guys.
We'll see you tomorrow night for round 2 at 7 p.m. It
Yeah,
starts
a little earlier than tonight.
a little earlier tonight. It won't go as long. So have a good night, everyone. Signing off. B&M, kicking it live with Bino and Nikki.
And one time for Bino.